says it all. Your frown says it all. Shelly's face. The frown says it all.
It's on you, Pops, whenever you're ready.
Here we go. It is now time for Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. Guaranteed to make you laugh, guaranteed to put you on the ground. But you may hear something that doesn't agree with you. You may not like what you hear. But at the end of the day, you will be laughing. And that's all that matters, that your ass laugh. Get ready. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, all my fans. Thank you so very much. Over here. Thank you so very much for coming out. It is now time for Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I be
Speedy
up in this.
Itch.
Okay, I'll take it. It is Roll Out Live. It is December 19th, 11-ish o'clock, and it's your boy in the building. And now we got
Shelly Rio.
behind the glass curtain, the one, the only, the Honorable Nick Shabazz.
Shalom to the people.
You have a little bit more enthusiasm, brother.
Shalom.
It's kind of like you don't want to be here.
Come on.
You had other shit to do.
You might have.
You know,
I doubt it.
life is interesting.
You know what
now.
kills me about Nick? When he up and leave.
What do you mean?
You don't know when he leave and we looking around for him and we can't find him, he just bounce. I'm like, my man, the fuck?
Why do I need to? I don't need to say. What, I got to tell people I'm leaving?
Yes.
Why?
You should always inform me that you about to leave.
Why?
I'm worried about you.
Hey, man. I got to be on the move, man. He's crazy.
Then you grab your backpack and
I mean, you should say bye.
yeah, something.
Nah, man. It's not my. Listen, people. I never understand. Anyways,
What?
nothing, man. I look at people. I observe people. I see how you move. And then I make my adjustments around that. I don't require people to adjust how I live my life.
Yeah, but if I look up and I need you to do something, I'm like, where's Nick? And they go, I don't know. He just left.
That's not my problem.
I'm just saying out of respect. Like,
Thank you.
Just to be nice.
That's just not how I move.
Do you
dog.
believe
You
I'm,
walk in
I'm
a room, you say hi, right?
I'm agreeing
Not
with Shelly.
necessarily.
That's pretty sad, ain't it?
You
Sometimes I
should.
just like to bounce, you know. I don't like to tell people where I'm moving.
Yeah, but we need things done or something's coming loose or you'll
I
leave
don't-
while we got a whole table full of people and two mics be low.
That's
me, yes.
that's because your ears. Something wrong with your ears. But every day you move mics and you tell people the mics are low. I check the sound. When you say that, it's always fine. So I don't know.
Well, could you not leave without what Shelly told you? Let us
I
know.
don't know about that one. I've
You
been doing
just say
this.
bye.
I've been
Like,
doing this my
peace
whole
out.
life, so I might just
Or throw your hand up or something. Can we at least get some kind of signal?
Nah.
Because we don't know how to work the board. Neither one of us.
Really?
We'll do a little tutorial. Make sure you got the basics. You know what I'm saying?
No. Then you're really bouncing. I ain't fuck that.
Make sure I got the basics down. Hey, y'all hit that like button as y'all coming in.
It is Throwback Thursday. We're gonna throw back this year. All the shit we touched on it a little bit yesterday, but we didn't get the fans involved in the chat room to go over a few stories that we might have missed, or we thought was the most important stories.
I actually was doing more research on it
Impossible.
when I went home. And this year has been a lot of sex scandals. I didn't realize, like, I knew there was a lot.
More than
but
last year or the year before?
I mean, at least in the industry of, like, stuff coming out.
Because I thought it kind of slowed down a little bit because you got to remember last year and the year before, you had Cosby, you had Weinstein, you had Jeremy Pivens, you had, what's the guy? Fuck, I forgot the movie he's done. Unusual Suspects was his name. He was starring that. You had him who got his whole career shut down.
Hey, did Trump get impeached?
Yeah,
He did.
He did. Yes, sir.
But
Well, it's a stain that'll be on him. He didn't want that.
Yeah, no, I don't.
there's one more process, yes.
So let's be clear. Is Trump still the president?
Yeah, but he still has the thing of impeachment. It's like Clinton. Clinton finished out, and he was impeached. So when you mention his name in the books, you still got to say impeached,
Well, see,
and that's what he didn't want.
he got impeached, but now the last step is he has to go before the Senate,
Yeah.
and then they have the last say. So
But the word
They're
impeach
saying
will
they're
always be
probably not
it'll
gonna
always
do
be
it.
attached to his name. So when he goes to run again to be reelected, they'll say impeach President Trump. But it is pretty much just paperwork.
So it don't mean nothing, basically. what
Nah,
you're
it
saying.
don't mean- That's why it was so important.
People been up in a people had their panties in a bunch this whole time about this man being impeached, and now that he's impeached, it don't mean nothing though. It just
right
just a
now.
word.
I mean,
just a
now
word.
if he gets convicted by the Senate,
Which
they,
won't happen.
Has any
Which-
president ever been convicted by the Senate?
I don't think
Just
so.
one.
Who?
I forgot. Old white dude.
All of them are old white
There's only
dudes.
three
only
of them
been
been
three,
impeached. Yeah. And Clinton got to the exact same thing because Democrats were in office, so they didn't impeach him.
I've
but
never
he
heard
still
of
has
that.
that attached to his name.
But if he's impeached, can he still run next year?
Yeah, he can
Or
still
not
run.
next-
You can still run.
You said what?
You can still run because
Oh, I thought if you got impeached, you couldn't run.
no, you can still run.
Oh, so
It's
then
just
why do
that
we
that's
care?
what they're gonna say.
I thought like we won something.
No,
God.
Shelly, this is not even your get down. You know.
I
why
know, but I was like, well, at least if he's still in office, I don't care. But if he can't run for the next election, then I would
It
still
just
be happy.
it makes it like you're voting for a president that's been impeached, that he's done some shit that was fucked up, and you're still voting for that guy.
I mean, people would still vote for him. The same people that voted for him would still vote for him.
Oh yeah, they're still gonna vote
So
for him.
this is all stupid. It's a
I've
waste
been
of
wondering
time.
that. Why do you have that covered up?
Have what covered up?
That
Because people hack into your computers through your camera.
Huh?
So this covers, so if someone tries to hack in and try to spy on me, they can't. That's a thing.
Shelly, do you really believe
Yes,
I don't believe the world's trying to spy on me.
it happens.
I could care less.
I think there was either a model or Miss America or somebody got hacked through her computer, through her little camera.
I mean,
on the thing.
they have the little TV shows and they show that happening in
Right.
an episode, and everybody's like, "Oh
Well,
shit!"
That's why you should have this little shield.
Or you can just tape over it.
I mean, I used to do that, but now they have this, so it's better.
And what is that?
It's just like, I don't know, it's called a cam shield. So when I need to use it, I just open it up and I'm done, just close it. They can't see me. Ah.
Anyway, so again, he's been impeached in one branch, and in the second branch, he won't be. That's why it was so important that the Democrats win both Senate and Congress, because had they won both branch, he would then be impeached by the time you get to this one. But hey, man, this day shit. We just going along for the ride.
Oh, someone in the chat room said Nixon resigned before he was
Yeah,
impeached.
he sure did.
And-
That's why we
and
only said
Ford
3
pardoned
people.
him of all his crimes.
Yeah. He got exactly to this point and was like, fuck it, all right, I'm out. I'll resign.
And then Nakia said impeachment also means the future presidents cannot do what he was impeached for.
They're going to do it
Who cares
anyway.
about the future presidents? We want to get rid of this one.
Well, obviously because he was impeached for it. So.
Yeah. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name, and have you been impeached?
Nope.
Are you a peach? No,
No, not that either. But anyway, y'all was talking about Smollett yesterday, or
Yes.
whatever y'all
How,
want to call it.
how funny was his name is Juicy.
Okay,
Stupid.
I'm not calling no another nigga Juicy.
Well, I'll call him Juicy.
But this is the thing where he really fell off and fucked up. When it first came out, he was attacked. Everybody was like, "Oh shit." Then it was like, "Oh, it was a hate crime." Then it was like, "Oh fuck, that's real bogus." Then everybody jumped on the bandwagon, like, "We behind you, we love you, we support you." Then a couple of weeks later, it's like, "Oh, it may not be what you thought it was."
Mm-hmm.
Then a couple of days after that, and it was like, "Oh, this nigga done this. Oh, somebody from Mega did it." Then everybody got mad again. And then it's like every time you tuned in, it was something different. You like, look, this nigga is lying. Then they found out, oh well,
yeah, he
it
definitely
was a big
lying.
ass lie.
That's why I don't know why. I've always said in this stupid ass world we live in now, especially with social media, if you just go sit your ass down, just go
Yeah.
sit down, just
Yeah.
sit down. Somebody else gonna do something else goofy, and then you could walk out the room, and nobody ever
Yeah.
even know you did the shit. Right when
And
he
you
got
double down on the shit.
Yeah,
So,
right when he
yeah.
got caught up in that shit, if he just went and sat down, apologized to the police officers, slid them a couple thou for their time and all that shit, or,
You know,
or
that
donated,
would've
he could have
probably-
donated money to the Chicago police department, and their shit would
Yep.
be done. It'd be done.
Yep.
But no,
And yeah, that would have. But see, that still would have fucked up his career. But
no, it
his-
wouldn't have, because it would have showed that you understand that. Hey, everybody makes mistakes. Every single person
yeah, but
makes
he
a
did
mistake.
Donald Trump. He doubled down.
Yeah, he doubled that. You can't, and you black, so yeah, and
And
you were
he
you were
said-
wrong. Now, what do you
And
think
he
about?
said, I
wait-
didn't do the shit, and they got your homeboys on tape buying the shit.
Yeah.
Then you say, I don't know them,
And
but
then
you
they
on social media with them. So come on, quit lying, dude. Stop.
Yeah, let it go. So Vern, let me ask you this: what about the young lady who faked her kidnapping this week?
A woman faked her.
Where you been?
It was a kid. It was a teenager, right? Yeah.
Because she didn't want to leave the country.
So she faked her. They like she going to jail.
No, she isn't.
Well, I wonder if the people who
Yes,
she
is.
hired.
Do you know how many man?
No, she should go to jail, but they're not.
That is?
She's not. As far they don't say they're
I'm
arresting her.
so far. Yeah, I don't know what city that was in. I would say
That's
Florida.
just like
That's
the
where all the
same
cool shit
woman who
happened.
said her son got kidnapped. That she buried him in a plot a few miles away.
Oh wow! I didn't
And
know
they
about
had
that.
a
That's
whole-
in Chicago.
That's a murder.
No. It wasn't Chicago. It was Kentucky somewhere.
Mm.
This woman sat up here and she was on the news boo-hooing and crying about how much she loved her son and she missed her son.
Now she should go to jail. She
going
should
to
be-
jail.
she-
And
no.
DCFS. But see, the thing with that is that a whole bunch of DCFS workers lost their jobs because they have called on her a couple of times and came out and found that boy. That boy was in the hospital a few times, broken arm, ribs and shit cracked, and all types of shit.
That's
That woman should have never had that boy to begin with. They took
What?
her and they gave her back. They gave that boy back. So now the boy is dead, and the mother's going to prison for forever, I hope.
Now let me ask you this, Vernon. What are your top 5 stories of this year on Throwback Thursday?
Okay, that Jesse one, that's one.
Would that be your number one? Or just you
No,
just okay.
it was no Bill Cosby.
Going to jail?
Yeah, and the whole thing of him saying, "Oh, I did it," so I
No, I
shouldn't be
thought-
going to jail for it.
I thought him going to jail and then the blind thing kicking in. He's blind, but yet though he barely holding on somebody's arm while he walking.
He can't. Yeah.
All right, that's 2.
I mean, I thought they was gonna fuck him up in prison, but he's a mentor and everything, so you can't take that from him.
That's 2. What's the third one?
Damn, it's been. Oh, the girl got locked. The girl that came up, was that last year or this year? Well, the girl came up missing
What girl?
from the hotel here in Chicago, and they don't know where the fuck she went.
They still haven't found her?
No.
Oh wow.
That girl has been trafficked, or she's just gone.
So
they
what
chopped her
happened?
up and
See, I
sent
didn't
her
hear about
body
this story.
parts.
What happened? Can you pull that up, Shelly?
What is it?
What happened?
Girl, she was in a hotel with her friends.
Young
They
girl,
were
old girl,
celebrating.
young lady, what?
She was celebrating some type of event that
Okay.
her and her friends, I think it was prom or graduation or whatever. They were celebrating something. All of a sudden, she goes out in the hallway and she gets out the camera's view, and all of a sudden, can't nobody find her. She ain't nowhere to be seen or heard from.
Oh wow.
In Chicago? This is in Chicago?
Yeah, it was in Chicago Hilton by the on Rosemont.
And is she black, white, green,
She's
purple?
black. That
Oh,
girl
wow.
disappeared. Nobody seen or heard from that girl since it
Are
happened.
they still on the case, or is it just like it is what
You
it
know
is?
they probably pushed that case. They probably pushed that case under the rug, and ain't nobody thinking about it.
Wow.
When cases like that happen, the parents have to be on the detectives. They have to call her every day.
Yeah.
They have to try to because
Because they got other
push it under
cases
the rug
too.
and keep
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah, they got other. So what does it say, Show?
I don't know if this. I don't know if this is the same girl.
Well, she looks like light skinned.
She's 15.
She's 15. That sound right?
She's black. She gone. That little girl gone.
Oh my God, you said that. All right, that's 3. Go to 2 more.
The police, the police commissioner here, they got fired for drinking on the.
Like literally drinking, like in the office.
No, this is what he was doing. He went to a party. He got drunk. He pulled over to the side of the road. He was sleeping it off. He was in a white neighborhood. Bing, bing. Somebody called and was like, hey, there's a nigga in the car. Couldn't find out what's going on. So the officers came. They waved it off. You know what I'm saying? He was like, then he lied about it. That's what got his ass fired for real, but he was retiring.
Oh, okay.
So
I wonder if he get his
retiring, he was
pension.
going to get full benefits and everything. Then the mayor and them found out he lied, and they was like, nope, you're fired.
Oh wow. I mean, these are stories in your hometown. They don't
Right.
count.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. I'm not impressed right now. Your last one.
Nobody cares if you're impressed.
Your
You
last
asked
one.
me my 5, and I'm telling you.
Watch your tone. What's your last one?
Shit. The Nipsey thing. That was terrible. Was that this year or was that last
I'm
year?
gonna say
No, that was this year.
Yeah, that right there. That, you know what? That man, his good works vibrated throughout the city and throughout y'all city and throughout Chicago and everywhere else because everybody felt it.
Yeah.
Everybody.
We met him in the beginning. At least I met him in the beginning stages of his career when he did, and people still say he looked like Snoop, and he resembled Snoop a lot. But he had to shake that off, and then as he did, and he started to find his rhythm, and then this music started to take off. Then I started hearing, he's buying up this property. I'm like, that's dope.
And that's the thing that impressed me the most. He was like, I'm gonna be hood, but I'm gonna make sure that my family is taken care of, and all the black people in my neighborhood is taken care of.
Yeah.
You don't find that too often.
Yeah, I thought that was dope. That was pretty good.
Dang, there's a few young girls that have gone missing from that Chicago hotel, which is pretty crazy.
And it's like, okay, well, you're there, and
that sounds
nobody
like
knows
something.
what happens, and nobody actually cares. I'm thinking that it's some type of trafficking or body stuff going on in that place.
Yeah.
Definitely won't be going there.
We should have said Jesse there. Thank you, Vern.
You can't really, you can't even buy containers in the store without people looking at you crazy.
Well, you shouldn't. I told you I'm in the store and I saw the little ski mask with the hole in it, and I said, I wonder if I take.
They probably would have written your name
I don't know why
down.
they still sell those. They should just get
Well, I
them.
mean, people actually need them, like when you.
For what?
When you in Colorado and you trying to ski, or you in Chicago,
Yeah.
you don't want all that goddamn shit
Yeah.
on your face.
Even though
It's cold.
I'd be very leery if I saw somebody walking down the street with that on, even though I know they probably need it because it is that cold sometimes. But I've never bought one. I've never. Have you bought one?
Either. You can't even buy shit like that online because they'll track your shit.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Or the burner phone, the flip phone. I saw a dude with a flip phone.
Oh, speaking of flip phones, they have a new flip phone out, and it's not one of the flip phones you laugh at. Oh damn, I can't even say flip phone. But anyway, you would laugh at this. This is the new Razor. It was $1,500.
The new Razor. Okay, we're gonna look that up. Nick, can you look that up so I
look
can
that
say?
up.
All right.
It has 2 screens.
Thank you, Vern.
All right.
2 screens.
I don't know.
It doesn't have 2 screens. It's a foldable screen. So you remember the Razor? How it was.
I thought Razors was the dope shit.
It was super thin.
Yeah.
A flip phone.
Yeah.
So it's the same concept. It's just you can fold the screen.
You have a picture of it?
What
You were gonna say?
you
show me.
see it?
No,
picture
so
of
there's
it
a
first.
few. So yesterday I had asked who blew it this year, and so I started looking up other.
Who else blew it in 2019?
I mean, of course, with all the sexual misconduct, obviously R. Kelly.
I can't believe he in jail, and this motherfucker is crying. He want to get out so bad it's ridiculous.
And then Cuba Gooding Jr.
What happened there?
All the sex abuse allegations that are against him. Hello, you didn't hear any of those
No,
allegations of
no.
Cuba Gooding Jr. What?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Matt Lauer from the NBC.
Well, that one, yeah.
NBC.
Yeah, I think Matt Lauer. If you had to look at everyone on that list, who do you think could come back and people wouldn't be like, okay, it's okay, he can come back?
Nobody.
None
And then
of
I
them?
even found this actress. Her name's Allison Mack. She was an actress on Smallville, white girl, and she was involved in a sex cult that was that's part of an offshoot of a group called the NXIVM, which was supposed to be a self-help organization, and she was helping turn women into sex
Women?
slaves. So she's facing 20 years in prison right now.
Wow, good
I'm
for
like,
her.
That's
Allegedly.
that's crazy. But that's just a couple of the sexual scandals. But then another 2 people that blew it this year, obviously Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin with the college scandal.
Yeah, and then they decide not to, because they all they do was just pay whatever the fine was and admit that they did this thing, and then they decided they didn't want to do that.
Right. And then Todd and Julie Chrisley, they have a reality show, and they were indicted by a federal grand jury
What's
for
on
tax
your mind?
evasion and
Shout out to
other
Addicted.
financial crimes.
Who are those people?
They have a reality show, and so it's actually really
On
funny.
Instagram?
No. It's on I want to say it's on Lifetime.
I thought you meant that.
Or what are those? I don't know. But their reality show isn't really drama based. It's like family. It's fun. It's cute. Like people like it, and they had a lot of seasons. Probably won't anymore.
'Cause they were part of that whole thing, right?
They were part of the not paying their taxes and other
Oh,
financial
not paying,
crimes.
okay.
Yeah, which you think people would have learned by now with all the Jersey Shore stars and the
No, because most people, I'm not gonna say they don't know, they know, but then too, they do have people in front of them who's giving them bad advice, like, no, don't worry about it, we'll get you set up with this and that,
Don't
and
blame
then that
the
person
IRS.
doesn't, because everyone goes, you got it, and they walk away. They don't follow up and go, hey, did you go do and make sure this is done? And, I don't mind paying the taxes. And again, if someone says to you, "Hey, here's 200,000," now you have to pay. Under Barack, it was almost half, so it was like 53%.
Right.
Or I could do this, that, and the other, and you only got to pay 20% of that. You go, okay, do this, that, and the other, and I only want to pay 20%.
But if you do this, that, and the other, it has to still be legal. Like you can open up a
they're
business
probably
and like, have
saying
business laws.
they're probably saying it is legal, but they just don't do the work. So that's the phone. I like that.
I don't know. I would do a lot of research.
Show that phone again. I'm sorry,
people.
Nick.
That's interesting.
Did you see the phone?
Yeah. I don't know if I want it though.
I remember the race. I used to like the race. I like the whole thing about closing the phone. That way you ain't fucking butt dialing, motherfucker. Oh, that's dope. I wonder how durable is that screen though.
It looks weird. Like it's like
They did some
I'm not
tests
used
on
to
it. It looks pretty durable. I actually want this phone, but they talking 15. They crazy.
Who ain't getting Samsung?
Motorola.
That's funny.
I thought they were done.
That's what I'm saying. Like it looks good closed too. Let me show you a picture of what it's closed.
And it's out now, or is it coming out?
If it's not out now, they're releasing it in the first quarter.
Which would be January.
I don't like it.
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it either.
I am not mad. It's called the Razor V4, Motorola. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And you want one of these Razor phones?
I'm cool. I'm iPhone, but for the rest.
But it
of
looked dope. DJ out that Vegas. It looked dope.
I mean, it could look dope, but I'm just Apple. I ain't faithful to Apple, but it's just like the product. I got the laptop.
Right.
Watch,
And look, you didn't figure it all out. You know how to work it. You ain't got time to learn some new shit.
Right.
I feel
It's
you.
all connected to each other. Like, so if I lose one or one mess up, like, you know what I mean? I'm just,
Pull it up on the other.
I ain't got to worry about no viruses or nothing like that.
I think that's the one thing about Apple computers that I love. Because when I had, nigga, what are you doing?
What was that?
You got a forklift around you?
Nah, I was closing the door.
When you have those other computers, you will get a virus. You'll open some goofy ass mail or some shit will come. You're like, what the fuck, man?
It's inevitable. Like, it ain't no you might get a virus. No,
Yeah, you definitely
gonna get a virus on one of them motherfucking computers. But with all this with all this sexual type of allegation type stuff and all this, stuff like that, I always think of the adverse of the negatives that come from that stuff. Because I mean, we know that some of that stuff is like questionable. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you're only getting one side of the story.
Yeah, and you only get one side of the story, and they convicting you based off that in a court of public opinion before in a court of law. So it's like, even Speedy, if somebody was like, yo, at a motherfucking comedy club back in '88, Speedy grabbed my ass and shit. Like, how do you defend yourself from that? You say, no, I didn't. She said, yes, you did. Now they done canceled the rollout show. You know what I'm saying? And they done took y'all off the air and all kind of shit.
Yeah.
They done shelved.
I see. That's the part I think.
This broad.
That's the part of it I think is not cool. Is that someone can make an allegation, which you have a right to do that. But I think you have to let it play all the way out before you start to take their stuff, or you say they can't do this, you can't move on with your life, whatever that may be. Now I get it that person who it happened to is dealing with it every single day, and you found a way to get past what you did to that person. But still, you have to. I think it should go through the process before you start to say, okay, you got to lose this, you're gonna lose those things, because you would lose those if you did it. If you didn't do it, you can keep it. We keep life going.
Because a lot of those things seem like just, a type of angry situation. Like the girl that said that one dude, he didn't do that comedian dude, the Aziz dude, he didn't do nothing wrong. Like,
yeah, but his shit stopped for a minute. Now it's coming back slowly, but his shit, man, it stopped.
And he didn't do anything wrong. He let the girl go. He said, okay, it's fine. And she's still trying to bring that up.
And here's the cool part. Nothing else has happened to her. She hasn't gone to jail. No one's like, oh, she needs whatever. She got a job. She probably still got it.
They still got it. Nothing happened to her.
They just know she a freak.
That's why yesterday, it might sound wrong, but I was kind of bad that I was kind of happy that it came out that girl had staged that kidnapping, because I don't think that happens on a large scale in America. Yes, it happens, but black men.
Well, it was just reported the lady got
on a large scale. are not kidnapping women and selling them off like it's just not something like we do. Now it's a whole. I live in Vegas. It's a whole lot of pimping and hoeing going on, but that's by choice, not by force. And I don't. I just. It shows you what can happen. They can use all this for propaganda because this stuff kind of come up out of nowhere. These last couple months, they just been like, hey, it's a whole bunch of sex trafficking going on. Watch out. It's like, first of all, what the fuck is sex trafficking? Like,
I mean, it is happening though.
Yeah, it may not be happening like on a scale of like you're in Mexico or you're in these third world countries. Let me ask you a question. What's your top 5 disappointing stories this year?
Disappointed. Obviously, the Nipsey thing is number one.
Yeah,
that
for
was,
sure.
That hurt the city. That hurt everything.
Yeah.
I was following that dude for a long time. And sidebar, a lot of people don't know that. The Hard Rock Hotel here in Vegas, a company they went and bought it out. They redoing it. They tore down a lot of stuff and they renovating it.
Mm-hmm.
Nipsey actually got a piece of that, so he actually gonna be a part owner of that new. It's gonna be called the Virgin Hotel or something. And he actually got a piece of a Vegas hotel casino. That's crazy.
Wow.
But so it will be after
that was one.
I could really Nipsey. I mean, of course, I was always a big fan of R. Kelly's music. That sucked. For him.
Now, see, the part I don't get though, if I don't like what he did, which I don't, does that mean I have to stop listening to the music? I don't get that part.
No, I will never stop playing that Chocolate Factory, that
that shit was fire.
that 12 play. I just can't. I'm sorry. What he's accused of.
She's only 5. She's only 5.
But you know what I'm saying? But that's 2 that I can think of. I mean, Donald Trump has been a failure every year, so I don't know if we can really count that.
I think he's always number 1, no matter what.
Other than that, I mean, my football team, the Broncos, they blew it this year.
You didn't really have them doing anything, did you?
I mean, we had Flacco, so no, I've always hated Flacco as a quarterback. So
he didn't even last 2 games.
The nigga is so trash. How do you get all the way to the level of the NFL after winning a championship and forget how to throw a football? The nigga just
because you got paid. Because he got paid, he got all that money.
Disgusting.
He gave him all that money.
Yeah, but
we love to talk to you all day, DJ, out there, Vegas, but
hey,
we
man,
actually got to
me on down there, man.
Yeah, we need to. You better get on that cruise. All right, in the building. Walk past the camera. Nick blocked you out. He only got you coming this way, so you was good.
Okay.
Whisper's in the building. What's up, Whisper?
Hey, how are you guys?
Oh, I sure did. See, I said Whisper.
Good, how are you?
Do they call you Whisper?
No.
What have you been up to?
Nothing. I've been chilling. I had my show last week.
I know. We heard. How'd it go?
2 more shows from it, so.
Oh, good.
Shit.
Congratulations.
That's better than not getting booked.
I know.
Goddamn shit.
One of my favorite comedians was there, and it was kind of cool because I had asked him to mentor me.
Who was this?
To hear more. He's one of my. Oh, come on. Oh, he's
Apparently, he's the new booty.
Are you sad she didn't ask you to mentor her?
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed right now. I just knew she was doing, Speedy didn't come, but it's okay.
I'm always weird to ask people like, "Hey, would you like to mentor me?" Because some people don't want to do it.
I'd have did it, but you didn't call your boy.
But he
no,
ghosted
I don't want to
me.
talk about it no more now.
He ghosted me,
See,
y'all.
I'd have never ghosted you. Nah, I
He
might not have
ghosted
came to
me.
the show, but no.
But
How was that better?
It was cool though, because he saw me when I first started comedy to now, and so
It was
he
like
did.
a couple days ago, mama.
Shut up.
Like she been doing this shit 30 years.
Been out here for
Stupid.
10 years grinding.
Beating these streets up.
But he really complimented me on how much I've grown. So I've been feeling good ever since, you know.
I would have
Who's the
mentored
funniest
you.
comedian here? We don't know. No.
I would have mentored you.
I appreciate
I know
that.
this business.
I appreciate. I will talk.
No, I don't
I'm
wanna
weird
talk
about
now. I'm good.
asking people like, "Hey,
I'm cool
you know,
now. Now I feel like I'm second dude to who was this nigga?
First of all, this was months ago. This was like 6
Who is
months
this
ago.
dude?
His name was Tahir Moore. He's
Yeah,
very
I've
funny.
never heard of Tahir.
They're saying he's an internet comedian.
There you go.
No, he's
Now,
been out here. Well, he's gotten big on the internet, but he's been doing it for like 10 years.
No,
Oh,
no, yeah.
I can't.
I don't know who that is
Tahir?
either.
Speedy's like, if you ain't been out here since the
Man,
90s.
I don't know you. I even know internet. I don't know, dude.
He's funny. But you know how you have your top 5? Like, everybody has Eddie Murphy, you know, them. But then, like, you got your top 5 that kind of everybody knows.
What are
in
your top
comedy. My top 5: Tony Baker.
Yeah, Tony's funny.
He's funny.
Very funny.
Live, you got to see him. He's funny online, but live is
It's just funny in
hilarious.
general. If you
Yeah.
ever hang out with Tony Baker, he got jokes.
He's funny. To hear more,
Back to this nigga. Nigga making the
Amanda Seals. Amanda Seals is one of my top. You didn't like Amanda Seals?
on.
She had a stand up.
She white or black?
She's black. I'm surprised. She had a big
From New York.
controversy. She's from New York.
Oh, she funny as fuck.
Insecure. Yeah, she's from Insecure.
Here's the
She's
weird
funny.
shit. I love Insecure. Watched it from day one. So I didn't know she was a stand-up comic till I saw her special.
Yeah.
She destroyed. She is fucking hilarious. And she got in trouble because something she said, right?
She got in trouble because of she was trying to get into like an Emmy party and they wouldn't let her in, and it was like a big thing, and so people were going in on her like, you don't get to just come into the party just because you're on Insecure. Apparently, the publicist of Issa Rae was holding a party, and they don't get along. But she got an invite, a +1 from somebody who was at the party.
So the publicist or Issa?
The publicist and Amanda Seals don't get along,
That's not sexy.
and so she still showed up to the party. And
Yeah,
they,
will still show up. She has that in her. She light skinned, but she got a whole lot of dark skin tendency.
I don't think I would
She
have showed up.
Again, y'all, if you haven't seen her stand up, that girl is funny as fuck, man. From the moment she grabbed that mic till she got off, she destroyed.
Yeah, she's really funny.
Especially for a person I didn't even know was a comic. I didn't know she was a comedian.
Yeah, I don't know how long she's been doing it for, but yeah, she was.
Okay, that's
really
3.
funny.
I still ain't made the list. I got 2 slots left.
I put Speedy on there. I was throwing my bed.
No. Go on, do you too.
My other 2.
Ain't that a bitch? I just.
I'll put Speedy on there
No, I
twice.
don't
I'll
wanna
put
be
you
on
on there twice.
No,
Who's your
I don't
top?
wanna be on.
Who's your top?
You got 2 more to go.
Oh I don't even know. Like, I don't know.
All right. My
Yeah.
top 5 comics: Eddie Richard, Paul Mooney, because you have to see Paul live. Destroys. Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I have Dave Chappelle on mine, but I mean, like, who are comedians that that people wouldn't necessarily, that aren't huge, but they should be? You know what I mean?
Speedy? I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Shelly.
hilarious.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that. No, 2020, your boy finna be. I'm gonna be a household name. That's the guy. It's scary. It's weird. I hate it and I love it, and it's all those emotions.
I feel you with that one.
And it's literally all those emotions. And so someone asked me if I could change it to where these things would have happened earlier in my career. Would I want to? And I said no, because I would hate to have had it and you lose it.
Yeah. Oh,
I've just been on the steady pace of, and again, I say this all the time. I haven't had a job since 1987, like a
Wow.
job.
That's a blessing.
Like I need to go in because I got to work and I don't like this motherfucker. No, everything I've done has been comedy related. Whether I was writing, doing warm up, doing stand up, doing this show. So I was always able to take care of my fam and help my daughter get through college. Her mom really helped out a lot more than me.
Wait,
But,
Speedy,
I was there.
K-Dot said, can you mentor her?
K-Dot word? Like,
No.
how you going to get...
She asked me first.
Wow.
I would have did it for you.
I subliminally asked you on the low, though.
You need to come on out the closet and ask your boy.
I feel like
No, I help you,
K-Dot
K-Dot.
should be at work.
Because
Why-
I really
She
think
is at work.
what I
needs to
think is
focus on
what I
that.
think is missing, and that's why I love doing the radio show. And I always invite young comics I haven't met before to come do the show, because I think you guys need to do more radio, because radio helps your muscle of just being witty, being quick, your improv. A lot of comics don't have improv. They don't know how to just be able to be funny at the moment. And I think a lot of comics and there's not that. I think it's maybe one female comic that's black that does audience warm up. It is so much money in audience warm up,
Man, I wish.
and you get a chance to be connected to producers, to writers, to directors who will see you in the audience and work in the audience and go, hey, every show I did a warm up on, I was able to do to actually be in the cast and do. They gave me like I made sure I at least got 1 or 2 episodes
Oh, that's dope.
for sure. So I would love to do that with some comedians that want to really learn these things. But
Yeah, because comedy is a grind, and if you don't have a guidance or like know what to do, you could just be out here,
spinning your wheels.
yeah, for no reason. And I see a lot of comics do that, and I'm just like,
Well, I think that for you guys, for women, it's so hard because y'all got to be super funny.
yeah,
You can't just
yeah.
and you can't do. Yeah, who on their peer? You can't do that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
Everybody's waiting on them fucking jokes.
Who out here who sucking dick?
Yeah. These sucking dick jokes you got. So we're doing it's Throwback Thursday here, Wispy, and
We're doing Who Blew It this year.
what top 5 people blew it? Like fucking blew it. I know you ain't got your phone out. You gonna go? I don't know it just yet. Unless you really.
But
good.
you know who I think also blew it?
Who?
Kevin Hunter, which was Wendy Williams'
Hunter?
husband.
Oh, he
totally
But why do you think
blew
he
it.
blew it though?
Because
I
he
think he-
had it made. Are you kidding me?
But I think that's who he was to begin with. Like
Yeah.
But
he
now
was
he
probably
just lost everything.
yeah. He
It's
overplayed his hand.
Yeah,
So he blew it.
the
Shit.
baby.
Yeah, he
Slipping
definitely
up
blew
and having a baby was what
Right.
fucked
No,
him up.
because when you wildin', you wildin'.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got, let's put it this way: it's like when you got caught running one red light, you probably ran 20 of them.
Yeah,
you
that's
just got caught at the one. Him having the baby, he probably was fucking. Bitch, meet me around the corner at my house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet me in my office at the studio.
And Wendy Williams kind of said on the Real, is it the Real, that pretty much like she's okay with cheating.
You got to say
But,
that.
Yeah, she said like the baby was over the line. Like she said I can put up with a lot of things, but a baby.
Trust me. She ain't cool with that. But what you gonna say in front of everybody? And
Yeah.
what are you gonna say? I ain't cool with that. It's this motherfucker. You had to know.
Yeah.
People around you probably go, he over here. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
all right.
That's embarrassing.
I don't know.
Not-
what people
not
you hanging
Shelley,
out with.
yes.
No, nothing's okay.
That-
Shelly's crazy as cat
I
shit.
am, and it's not okay.
We got a phone call. Call her. What's your name? And Shelly's crazy as cat shit.
Yeah, it's me again, y'all.
Who is me again?
DJ out there, Vegas.
Nigga, why are you
Oh,
calling
you didn't
back,
sound like him.
motherfucker? What's up?
Nigga,
Only
y'all
Vern
got
can
some
call back.
questions. Nigga, I'm a long time listener. Right? But I got a couple questions on the comedy side of the game.
Go ahead.
First, was TDP and Johnny Mac ever stand-up comedians?
TDP tried it. Wasn't his thing. TDP probably one of the best. Like you need somebody to give you jokes and give you just witty all the time. One of the coolest dudes ever. We used to call TDP a sniper. So when he would do the radio show, he would just listen to the show and he knew when to come in. His timing was excellent. So he did stand up like maybe a month and then just figured that wasn't him. But writing and just jokes like that. Johnny Mac went on tour with us. Johnny had maybe one good joke, but he can write. And but you don't want to bag against Johnny Mac. He got jokes.
Hey, Speedy.
Yeah.
You ever heard of a show called Bagging
Yeah.
that Johnny Mac was on?
Yeah. Yeah, he actually won that.
It was like they had Bagging, then they had another one called Street Snap,
Yeah.
and then was two of the fun. I don't know. It seemed like they were just like one episode kind of things, but
Yeah.
them shits was
Well,
hilarious.
because here's the thing. How many episodes you gonna get out of bag, and how many jokes did
They had
someone
Your
not
Mama.
do?
They had like 2 seasons of Your Mama.
Yeah, but even then they was pulling teeth on the second one. Trust me.
Yeah, but Johnny killed on that Bagging though, but Flame kind of got him at the end.
Yeah, Flame got it because Flame. It's hard to get past Flame because again he a dude and a girl, so he gonna hit you with both of those.
Hey, but Johnny was still hitting them.
Yeah.
Johnny got him, but it was like a popular opinion.
Pause
kind of
on
thing.
that.
I don't think nobody really did that. All right, now I'm gonna get my top 5
Top 5 comics.
comments. Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, Robin Harris,
Oh yeah.
Bernie Mac,
Oh yeah. I forgot about Bernie.
Corey Holcomb,
Oh, Corey's funny.
Patrice O'Neal,
Oh,
Beast.
Cat Williams.
Yeah.
But my throw-in is like a 3-way tie. My throw-in is a 3-way tie with Cedric, Hamburger Jones,
No.
and Tyler Craig.
Tyler Craig's funny. He's
Yeah, them is
for those who
funny.
don't know, Tyler Creator's out of ATL, and the rhythm he does on stage is like a drunk comedian, but funny as fuck. Tyler, he funny. Now to Hamburger, you gotta take him out. I've been on Hamburger.
I gotta take Hamburger.
You gotta take him out.
Like,
Nah, back in the day, at one time that whole Hamburger worked, but then he did the Apollo and took a L. So, and that was his home. He from New York, so.
I'll put Sid then. I'll take Hamburger out. He go for the tie.
Sid the beast. All right, thank you for calling. Patrice O'Neal, funniest motherfucker ever.
I was just watching
ever.
Elephant in the Room. I was just watching it like 3 days ago.
Y'all gotta watch. You gotta go check out Patrice O'Neal, whatever it is. Even when they would have him on the roast, kill, fucking kill.
My top bomb of the year would have to be Lil Fizz.
What do you do?
Like
April?
Yeah. Now he ain't on the tour. You can't
Well,
go on
sure,
the
I
tour.
guess.
And any other things that Omarion has, you out. You out.
And I think that was one situation where you go, I know the group is called B2K, but who's really running the group? Omarion, he the lead singer. Nigga, you was the nigga in the back doing dances. Stop. You the light-skinned nigga doing, we needed a light-skinned nigga.
Exactly.
That's who you was.
No. Hold up now.
He was a
Who Lil
rapper,
Fizz?
but
Hold
he
on.
was in
Nah,
the back.
You can have the only two people you need to have B2K is Omarion and Lil Fizz.
But apparently
The
not.
other two niggas, they don't really do nothing.
Nigga with the ponytail?
I don't even know the other
J
nigga.
Boog was my favorite.
I don't even know
He
what
was
he-
who I had a crush on.
I couldn't even name the rest of
J
them.
Boog and Raz B.
Yeah, the little dude, we can replace that nigga with anybody. You know,
That's fucked up.
he can't even fight.
But he definitely took an L
But
this
here's
year.
the thing. Are you not me and Nick, but are you not going to see
Who?
B2K?
Yeah, thank you for saying that. Because Lil Fizz not there.
No. I'm still
'Cause it's
go. I
Omarion.
don't care who.
Because
is
you know
running.
what? If I was Omarion, I'd just throw Bow Wow on the tour.
Yeah.
That's
or,
what he did.
I know, and I go finish it out.
And I'm gonna go see that tour.
Yeah.
but they're going to Europe. That's the one that's going to Europe, right?
No, they got it's gonna be in the States.
Oh, they're going back again.
But it's just Omarion, Bow Wow. They added Ashanti.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Sideburns
see
and
it.
No,
shit.
no more Chingy. Chingy's not on this tour. I don't know
love
what he
Chingy.
did.
I never understood, Nick, help me out. Why he couldn't move on? Chingy
He
has
started beefing with the St. Lunatics, and Nelly got a lot of juice out there.
Saint
Man.
Lunatic.
Yeah, y'all don't remember that?
I don't remember that.
When Chinky first came out, he toured with Nelly. That's how he got his name out there in St. Louis. But once he got on, they documented this. They had some kind of back and forth about not giving him credit or stopping his shine or whatever it was. I mean, after that,
Shine is gone now.
and I just understand that he should have stayed with the St. Lunatics, man, and just did their thing.
He had hits, nigga.
But I think he ended up signing with. Didn't he sign with Ludacris's label, DTP? I think he ended up signing with Ludacris's
And
label,
that's why
and not.
nothing came out.
Yeah, he should have went with St. Lunatics. Yeah.
Shout out to Luda. I like Luda.
Nah, he had that Jackpot album. Y'all crazy.
Yeah.
Chingy.
Yeah, Chinky,
Damn, you
man.
put Lil Fizz. Now I feel Lil Fizz was on that who I hate for the Lakers. What's that nigga name? That took
Rick Fox,
No.
It's your story.
Point guard.
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher. See, Lil Fizz remind me of Derek
Derek
Fisher.
Fisher, yeah.
I thought the Derek Fisher shit, it was the most
All right,
disrespectful
we got
shit
two
ever.
ladies in the house. Let me ask y'all a question. So where is the line? So for me personally, I feel like if you leave a woman, you have no say so in what she does
I
and who
get
she's
that.
with after that.
I get that.
But on the man's side, if it's your partner's ex-girlfriend, I feel like if they were married, it's off limits. Or if they
Or
have
if you're
kids.
uncle,
Hold
if,
on.
if your kids,
Yeah.
the kids call you uncle anything.
If they have kids or if they were married, I feel like that's off limits.
Yeah.
Other than that, they grown. You do what you do. How do y'all feel?
I don't date anybody who has dated a friend. If my friend liked him, if they was ever married, I think it's trash. You don't cross that line. But that's to date somebody who y'all have children together. That's the worst. That's
Well, here's
the
the
absolute
thing.
worst.
I think the part I want to ask is, her kids call you Auntie Whisper,
trash.
and then they go, "Mama, we at Daddy house, and Auntie Whisper's here."
Trash.
That's the most raggedy shit in the fucking
It
world.
really is. It really, really
Nigga,
is.
they said Uncle. They said
But that's their fault for having them call them auntie whoever. Like that's not your
no,
aunt.
no,
But
no.
I'm s- he
Talk
should-
about it, Shelly.
How is it their fault? You
That's
again?
like my son saying, "Oh, call Speedy Uncle Speedy." Like why? Like
But
I should have never said that. Like, because you're
No,
not
but
his
if-
uncle. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
But if I'm that good,
Shelly.
in other words, no,
So
Shelly's-
how is that my problem?
fucking
Shelly's
blinks her eyes.
hilarious.
She blinks her eyes at. She's like,
But is Derek Fisher his
so
uncle?
I'm saying,
I don't know.
me-
I don't know what's going
we'll
on
do
with
this
that
way.
story. I don't
Me
know
and
that story.
Tony are best. We've been best friends a very long time.
Let's get Shelley a premise. But I'm gonna give you the Derek Fisher issue, okay?
Yeah.
Derek Fisher, him and Matt Barnes weren't best friends or nothing like that.
Okay.
They were
They were
teammates,
teammates.
work partners, okay? But it's a small circle. So say somebody you work with, in a small.
And they might have been roommates on the road. So let's,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he knew his kids though. Like they have a relationship because they work in a small circle. Now, Matt Barnes break up with his wife. Derek Fisher starts dating Matt Barnes' ex-wife, and then they eventually move in together. Matt Barnes finds out, jumps the fence, whoop Derek Fisher's ass. You know what I'm saying?
But
and
at
then-
the end of it, now Derek Fisher is training his kids.
yeah. So now Derek Fisher's training the twins.
I think in
So
the
shout out to
real
Matt
world,
Barnes.
like in the normal world, that probably yes is wrong. But in athlete world, they have sex with everything and anything. So like, it doesn't matter. It's not fair. You can't be off limits because they've already slept with everything.
It's over the line because they have children
over
together.
the
They have
line.
I don't
children
care.
together.
I think
And
we're
it's
all-
like
And I didn't brought you to the
confusing
house.
Kid. Yeah, you confusing
I
the
didn't brought
kid.
you over. You didn't kicked it with him. Now you
Trash.
stepdaddy. I would have said the whole
But
house on fire.
here's the thing that I've been noticing. Like a lot of people that have been married or in long relationships, when they break up, a lot of times the girl or the guy, whoever, gets with their best friend.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like,
yeah.
if you're best friends with someone, and so if we're married and you're best friends with,
You see my Shelly
okay,
frown.
so me and Tony are married. So you say you and Tony are best friends. So and I'm in love with Tony. So obviously, if I'm in love with Tony and you guys are best friends and you're alike, I'm probably gonna have some sort of liking to you. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah,
Birds
I
of a
get
feather
what
flock
you're
together. I
saying.
got you.
So like, I know it's wrong, but I could see why it happens.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe you're the better version.
I
Of,
feel like
I'm just saying. I don't know.
I feel like if that ever happens, and I'm only speaking from a man's perspective, the nigga was plotting the whole
the
time.
whole
Exactly.
goddamn time.
Or he may not have been plotting, but he was for sure waiting for opportunity.
Yeah, and it came with, hey, I'm sorry about what happened between you and Tony.
Which is okay.
And that's
Crazy.
the thing that was with Lil Fizz was like she said, "Oh, he was there for me
Yeah.
when we were going through
Nigga,
our
why are you there
breakup
for her?
and help her through her kids. You got a kid.
Yeah, that's
You got your
cornball
own
shit,
kid,
man.
and your
And you
baby mama
got
said
you got
ain't
major
been
problems in your shit, nigga.
Okay.
You trying to help over here? The fuck over there.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would have had it.
Trash.
Yeah, I just feel like when the kids are involved or it's marriage, then maybe that's off limits. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
But now here's the thing. Yeah, he can't go on tour, but now Fizz has got your son at his house because you on tour.
Okay.
Oh, let me ask you this question. But what if your homegirl, Whisper or Shelly, what if your homegirl is just, she's notorious for screwing up relationships, right? And she meets a really great guy, and she just messes it up. Or like you knew she was gonna do.
Would it be okay for you to jump in there and you
No.
start?
And say, let's say,
No.
give it some time. Give it some time. How many years? Let's say 2-3 years pass.
Never. Never.
Shelly,
What?
you got a frown.
No, because I'm trying to think of what he's saying.
So let's say
You're confused.
let's say one of your video vixen friends, right, was dating a really great guy, but you knew she was gonna screw it up, right? So she screws up the relationship. 2-3 years passes by. Would you date that guy if you wasn't married to Tony for 14 years?
I mean, now if she's just a video vixen friend,
let's not get
like
her
a
job.
real
Wow.
friend.
No,
like,
I was just giving you her job description. I'm not putting them down.
Oh no, but I'm
Yeah.
saying no. What I'm saying is, if now she's just a friend, like in the industry,
No,
or she
that's
like
your
a
friend.
friend, like I call her with my issues. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I kick it.
I mean, if we kick it, no.
No, it's off limits.
No matter how many years.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
What if he wins the lottery?
What does that have to do with
I don't
anything?
know. He got money.
Throw it out there. You know?
Niggas look different when they got a Bentley behind them.
Okay.
Shout out to Jeff
Surely
Bezos.
do. Surely do.
Watch your boy. I look kind of weird right now.
Okay.
A month from now, I'll be sexy as a look at Speedy. You're looking so good.
Gonna slim down.
We got money and shit. Hey, Speedy. Why you over? Oh, you work there? Oh, shit. He my mentor.
That's hilarious.
I just, again, and I taught my sons, listen a little bit, also. But I always taught them, hey, man, it is too many women in this world for you to chase after your homie's girl. Yeah, it look, because it's right. And don't get me wrong, men like easy wins. We don't really, we like, if that's, you like me, I like you, bitch, come on. But if you dated the homie, I'm not fucking with you.
That's more, I don't know. See, that's my thing though. Like I understand how men operate, and they always gonna take the shot, you know. So I can't
Because
get
easy
mad.
win. Niggas love
Right.
easy wins.
So that's what, I'm really putting this in perspective. Like I really could not get mad at my homie if he smashed one of my exes, because I understand how men operate, and I date some pretty bad ones. You know what I'm saying? But if they try to build a relationship, nigga, I'll be like, my nigga, I can't. We can't be homies no
Y'all
more.
get in the house together.
Yeah. If he tried to if he tried a little fizzer, I can't rock with
But
that.
wait,
nigga.
but if you're, I don't get, because someone just said, I forgot what they said, but something to the effects of, well, what if you and Tony broke up and Claudia smashed Tony? Like, obviously, that wouldn't be okay. And that would be because I'm probably not over him. But now, if Claudia decided, hey, she wanted to get with my baby dad and they had a relationship, more power to you. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah.
I can't.
It worked for me.
I wouldn't care because I don't have any feelings. for
Yeah,
him.
feelings for that person.
Yeah,
So
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
makes
But
sense.
I'm confused now. Would you guys still be friends?
You said what?
Because a minute ago you said you
Well,
you
I
wouldn't
said
cross.
if it was Tony, because I'm like, Tony, obviously I'm still in a relationship with him, so I feel like it would take me a long time to get over him.
Right.
But I'm like, my other exes, I could give two shits. I'm like,
That's why I asked you
yourself.
how much time has to pass before it's okay for some.
well, I don't know how much time, but I would say you have to be over the person, clearly.
And the way you would be over because you have someone else. Your mind. You can't. If you're. I think if you're single, and that shit happened, you're thinking about it every day.
Yeah.
When you have someone and then that person is dating, I mean, you could say that's fucked up, but you're able to turn and walk away and go, well, I'm with you, we cool,
yeah.
and I'm not looking at this motherfucker here. I'm gonna kill. You don't do that shit. So Shelly's over those guys, and she's like, good
Good
luck.
So I guess
Yeah,
that's
fun.
the line, fellas. You got to wait till the person gets with someone else.
Yeah.
Then you can date the ex.
Then you could date the ex. I think you can go that route.
Trash.
Still trash.
Trash.
You got a good line. I like your line.
It's just, it ain't, what the fuck?
But what if you leave? Look, if we were together and you bounced, and I hook up one of your homegirls, you can't get mad at me.
I'm not
If
gonna
you
get
drop
mad at you.
$100
I'm
bill
gonna
and I
get
pick
mad-
it up, that's on you.
I'm gonna get mad at her because I'm gonna be like, bitch.
But you fumbled.
First of all, I don't fumble. First of
Oh,
all.
that's how it starts. It would never be.
I do it all.
That's what I'm trying. I don't understand that if you mess up a relationship and you don't treat the person correctly, how do you still feel like you have any kind of say so in how they operate their lives or
I don't
anyone
have a,
else?
I don't want to say you have a say so, but it's just decency. Like I've been with this person sexually, physically, like we were connected, and now you trying to come in and you my homie, and then like what you gonna come around when we go into events and
I
shit?
mean,
Like,
y'all
what
already
you-
connected. Shit,
Wow, trash.
y'all already connected. I don't know, man.
Man, let me tell you this crazy story I heard on. Speaking of exes, I heard on a podcast I was watching. This guy was telling his crazy ex story of like his ex. They were in an argument and she threw shit at him.
Oh,
Like literal?
Little
Like
shit.
from outside, the dogs?
No, so he had a party at his house, and in his guest bathroom, someone had clogged it up and didn't say. Girl who she was pregnant and they had just broken up. She was coming to get her stuff, and like she snatched his phone and went into the bathroom and like found text messages and pictures and all this stuff. And so she took like a Slurpee cup, filled it with
No.
the
feces.
and threw it at him.
Yeah.
Like threw it at, and then
This is on the internet?
This was he was telling a story about how it happened. He sounds like trash though. He sounds like he deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
But what was gross is like she went back and doubled up again, and
Oh.
they were in an argument, and he's like trying to hold it from her doing it again. I was tripping. I have never done
I
anything
just don't
crazy
understand
to an ex.
why y'all get so mad about that. Just let the shit go. Bounce. It's over, bitch. I don't
But
like you
my
no
thing
more.
is like talking to him, like listening to him, he sounded like he was on some bullshit. Cause she
Wow.
was pregnant at
well,
the
you got
time.
thrown. Some bullshit got thrown on you.
She was pregnant at the time. They'd only been broken up for like 3 or 4 weeks, and he already had a girl over there. And so I guess he was saying he thinks
How long is he supposed to wait?
3 weeks?
Apparently,
Man,
3
nigga,
or 4
if you
weeks.
fumble at the line, nigga, I got to run it back. I can't.
Not, but she.
How far along in pregnancy was she?
Oh, I don't know. He didn't say.
Oh.
But
Hopefully it wasn't 3 weeks.
What would you have did, Shelly? Set on fire.
you're
You said
pregnant.
set a fire.
You're pregnant and you
Stop
come,
frowning.
and your man already got somebody in the house.
Yeah, 3 weeks later.
Well, I'm like reliving my second
yeah,
pregnancy. And I'm
yeah.
like, he did cheat on me lots of times. I just packed all my shit up and left.
Oh, okay.
Just bounced.
Ooh, I would
While he was
probably
gone.
burn the building down. I ain't gonna lie.
Burn the building
Yeah.
down. You sound very immature.
You know, it's other
I'm
people.
killing everybody.
It's other people in the building. They ain't have shit to do with y'all.
If you think about pregnancy hormones and how upset
Sounds
you
like
are,
an excuse to me.
That is not.
That
an
is not an
excuse.
It sounds like
Okay,
an
you can't
excuse.
go there because you cannot get pregnant.
You
I can
can't
say
get
what it
pregnant.
sounds like, though. I
You
said
can't.
it
You
sounds
cannot.
like
It sounds like-
an
Not a girl.
excuse for people not being responsible for your emotions.
Yeah. How about again? Sometimes just take the L.
Yeah.
He didn't like you for whatever reason was.
You're not
He
as
likes
great
you.
as
He
you.
didn't tell you he had other bitches on the side. That's just what men do sometimes.
Because you're irrational and you overreact.
But-
and you might blow some shit up in my
Then
house.
be a man.
But he liked her
be a
enough
man
to
and say this isn't
not
working
pull out.
out.
But you knew who I was when you met me. I was never a
Clearly,
upfront
That's
dude.
not
Clearly,
true.
I didn't know who you
Or
were
be an
when I met you.
adult and just understand I
Yeah.
don't like you as much as you thought I did.
No,
And
but
you
be a
need to move
man
on.
and say,
You-
hey, this isn't working. I thought there was something
Why
there.
do I need to do that when you probably
Because
gonna
if you are in a relationship, you have to end it then.
No,
You
because
don't
if
just go
if we
cheat.
sit down and talk and I go, hey, you know what? It ain't working out. I like somebody else. You're probably gonna tear shit up while you're in the house.
Yeah, that's not a smart move on my
Okay,
part.
obviously you're still going to be upset, but now we can
No.
move on.
Again, you just said, why don't you just talk to me about it?
Right.
I wanted to, but you would tear shit up. I know that about you.
Okay, so either I can tear shit up,
No.
or you can cheat on me and do
Yep.
whatever you want, and then I'm going to come kill you. So,
So-
which would you rather?
Or you can get shit thrown on you.
Right.
Oh, why
So
why
which one
can't you just
want?
walk away? Why can't two people go, you know what? You dating other people while we
I agree,
together?
Pop.
Okay, let's just
Exactly.
move on.
I agree 100%.
Why not just walk out the door?
But that's like, have that conversation with me before.
I would have,
before
but you was
go
gonna tear
and
my shit up.
Okay.
Before you go and have a whole other bitch in the house that we shared,
Bro,
that's violation.
okay, I understand what you're saying, but in 2020, we all can agree that that's not reality. We've all seen this book unfold a
Yeah.
million times.
It's gonna keep
So
unfolding.
I understand what you guys are saying, what you would like to happen, but the reality of it is, this is how men operate. We're going to tell you a little bit of information. Now, depending on how you respond to that, is going to dictate how much information we're going to give you after that.
Trash.
So if no, or as a woman, y'all could be responsible and say, you know what, let me be mature about how I receive this information and not spaz out.
I kinda know-
because I don't get my way.
And you guys have a woman's intuition. You kind of know that we ain't who we supposed to be. We ain't doing it the
Yeah.
right way.
I don't know about
So
that.
again, we stand in front of you and we're gonna go, hey, you know, it ain't working out. I know we just got this spot two months ago. It ain't working out. So
I
you
can't.
probably need to leave.
You probably need to leave.
You're crowding my space.
Get out of my space. I already packed your shit.
I've lost about 10 pounds, so I got some battered bitches waiting.
I don't want to call the police on you because I feel you. You're pregnant, and I don't want the police to take you to jail while you're pregnant.
Yeah.
So how about you just bounce?
Because you might be cold tonight, so I called your mama.
Now, how come you just can't leave then, Shelly?
I can, after I'm done.
I'm done fucking your house
The
up.
funniest shit yesterday, somebody said they hide. What was it? What's her name? John Cena said she saw she took dude all his left shoes. Threw 'em
That's some
away.
petty shit.
Nigga,
All
I'd
of
have
that.
came in and saw one shoe. I'd have been like, this bitch. At
think-
least keep them together.
I think God ain't never been
Possibility
through
I can
nothing
get
like
them
that.
back.
I ain't going for it.
I've calmed down a lot. I used to really be more of I would argue a lot, but like my last relationship really did help me to like calm down and talk and all that. And we was he was 6'4", and so we was in a serious argument. That nigga shook the shit out of me. I was like, what the fuck?
Why am I shaking?
He was like, you gonna stop? And I was, you know how you get all in the nigga's face, and he's 6'4", so I'm
I
like,
don't get dudes.
I often wonder what y'all be thinking.
all of this, and he was grabbed me by the shoulders and was like, you gonna shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like I don't know
And
what
then
you
you got
think.
scared?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
No, man. I'm like, I don't know. I'm in a different
like,
mindset.
Shit, you better do a
I'm
reality.
not angry. Like I don't care.
pop.
Like in
Sure.
reality, you probably can
But
hurt
why?
me.
Okay,
but I don't care.
but that's not the point. Again, you said, why not just be a man and talk to me? Okay. I said, hey, sit down. Check this out. We've been here 3 weeks. It ain't working out.
Yeah.
And you got some issues that we not going to change. And I found somebody. She cool. Matter of fact, she'll be here in a few minutes. So
So I already packed your
I already
shit.
packed your shit.
Nicky ears over there.
All the Mickey shit is in that box
Don't
right
be touching
there.
my shit.
Yeah, your tool shit's over there.
I put all your mama in posted. All that shit is in the box. So thank you, and it's been nice. So you supposed to get your shit and bounce.
Yeah, but I called your Uber and the U-Haul.
Yeah.
So you ain't got to
Everybody, everything outside.
that's fucked up.
You're not gonna leave.
Yeah.
Look at her face. Her face.
Yeah, and I packed your sheets and your blankets that you paid for.
Look, ain't no knives nowhere to cut nobody.
Yeah, you can take all your shit.
Matter of fact, I didn't tape shit up just in case. I didn't took my TV down because I know you like to snatch shit off the wall.
Nah, that's why you break up with him at Denny's. You take us somewhere cheap, nigga. Like, well, check this out, man.
Speaking of, have you guys ever like somebody broke up with you in a totally different location than at home? It's always been like on one person.
I've never had someone break up with me. So.
That's what I'm trying to remember. I'm like,
The
has anyone
nigga
broke
that
up
shook
with me?
you broke it. I was breaking up
Yeah,
with you.
you
You do
just
know
didn't
that.
understand what was happening.
Yeah.
No, he didn't break up with me. You better know this is mac and cheese. Ain't nobody breaking up with me.
But she's bringing tomorrow, by the way, guys.
No guy's ever said I'm cool.
No.
The fuck out.
No, I almost always.
You 12, motherfucker?
I always broke up with them, or like I moved. I remember I was in a full relationship and moved to
Whisper. You
California.
gotta stop.
You got cheated on before.
I've been cheated on before, yeah.
That's called breaking up.
Yeah, it's called breaking.
How?
Shelly
cheated on you.
just broke it down a minute ago.
Yeah. Cheating is breaking up.
But
Yeah.
cheating doesn't. No, not necessarily.
is.
It means. It means.
That
you
means
wanna-
I'm good.
It means you want to have your cake and eat it
No,
too.
that
If
means
they
I'm
don't-
willing to risk it all.
Yeah. In other words,
No.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so if cheating means
'Cause some niggas
you're breaking
wanna-
up, then how come the guy wants forgiveness and I'll never do this?
Or he
Because
doesn't wanna
I
give
don't
up.
want you to tear my shit up.
Yeah,
Or-
I ain't supposed to
Shelly.
sleep tonight. Nigga, it's cold.
But
Nigga.
then you still keep dating them for months and months.
Yeah, because now you not thinking about her. Everything is
You
cool.
sound crazy.
That's not it.
The fuck? You
Cheating
just
is wanting to have your cake and eat it too, for sure.
you just said
How long you been a guy?
What?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So how you speaking for me?
Because I'm saying, how are you in a relationship? Niggas will be in a relationship,
Right.
but cheat with hella bitches, but still be in a relationship.
Because-
so that
okay,
means
okay.
you don't want to let go of that woman, but
Those-
you
those
want
women.
other women.
Okay, well, first of all, because men.
That doesn't mean you breaking up with her. It means I want to be with you, but I also want to be with other bitches at
no,
the same time.
because men like to do this. I'm hold your hand and I can go get them when I want to. They like to hold one and look at the other.
So that's not I'm breaking up with you. That means
No, just go because I don't. Right now, I can't let go because you're gonna tear my shit up in my house, Shelly.
Yeah, I gotta smooth this shit.
So
out.
I ain't figured out my dismount ain't right.
Yeah, I gotta go to IKEA first.
Yeah, I get a different dismount. Maybe you'll find some shit out. And you go, you know what? It's fucking over. And you'll call me and text me. I'm like, all right, it's over, bitch.
so. You never had a woman like that was just like a good woman, but the temptation.
I'm pretty sure I have.
So, but you was like, I want to.
Wait,
Still-
finish.
I still fuck
I want to hear
I'm
this.
saying
Finish
like
this.
you had a good woman that you really liked and you wanted to be with her, but then the temptation of entertainment or whatever made you cheat.
It didn't make me cheat. I wanted to cheat. I didn't. My thing was I wasn't married. If I'm not married to you, 9 out of 10, I was fucking.
We're
Tell
not
him. I don't
married?
have to tell
Yes,
him
you
that.
do,
No, I do
'cause you-
not.
I
Where's
agree
where's
with
it
Shelley.
written? Where's it written? I need to tell you.
In the good
If
book,
you're in a relationship, you have to tell them.
Shelly, I got
In
your
a
back.
marriage,
it's,
I need-
it's actually in the good book.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to
Everyone.
Listen to the
talking
fellas
to
out
me.
there. To the fellas out there. Listen, man. Y'all can just tell the woman straight up. Hey,
That's
listen.
true.
This
That's
I
true.
tell women when I meet them. Listen, this is what I believe. This is my beliefs. I can pull it for you in the scripture. So you don't have to believe it. You got to talk to me about it. You got to talk to the Lord, because I ain't write it. You understand?
can't.
So, but I'm gonna be real with you when I first meet you. Before you like me, before any of that stuff happen, and what I do with my life ain't got nothing to do with you. So you ain't got to know nobody. You don't need to meet nobody. None of that.
This is what you're doing. This is what you're.
No, that's
This is your,
Well,
your child over
Hey,
here.
Whisper, give
wanna
me a
hear
week.
my-
I'll give you the
wait.
scripture.
Here the Cobalt. You want to hear my answer?
Yeah.
Mine's is totally different.
His coming from the Mac. nigga.
My thing is, I'm not telling you shit.
See,
You
at least
gonna
I'm gonna
find
tell
out. You either find out when I go, this little Wayne right here. Little Wayne is.
I can't.
That's how you
So,
find out.
have you ever had a girl like pop off on you, like throw shit at you, or like
Yes.
scratch your car?
Yes. All the above, yes. Have I had Shelley's? Yes. I've had a couple Shelley's. At least 2, 3 Shelley's.
Yeah, I've ran into a few shots.
But there are women who, like, if you tell them, "Hey, I just want to smash," or
No, I've never done that.
No, I've never done
'Cause
that.
I-
either.
'cause I-
That's
this day and
disrespectful.
age, there's a
not?
lot of women who are with the shit.
That's
Like
nasty.
they're cool with just being like, "You're somebody I sleep with."
That's
you know what I
nasty,
mean?
nigga.
She might not see you as somebody who potentially could be her boyfriend. But
I never believe
you
that.
can smash.
I never believe that because I think every woman somewhere in you goes, you know what? Fuck him. I'm finna fuck his shit up.
And I
He
think,
think he got it all secure. Fuck that. I'm gonna go over and drop. Oh, you left your underwear at my house. Is your husband here?
can't.
Y'all, every woman's gonna do some shit like that.
and I think 1 in every 3 got STD. So I don't be diving in and
What's
out
every
like
three
You
that.
what?
only, you only date 2.
Yeah, nigga, I'm excited too. Nigga. Hey, nigga, it's 3 of us here, nigga. So
Third
we
one
good, we
fuck
good.
us up.
Nigga. Yeah, the third one, nigga, that's risky. Yeah, I'm excited too, nigga.
Yeah, I feel really bad for the Shelleys of the world. Cause y'all just don't know how to move on. That's what it is. You know what it is? Y'all believe your shit is so incredible. Who would cheat on me? And then the dude cheat on you. Like, what the fuck?
It's got to be him.
Yeah. Sometimes it's you.
I'm good.
Nice.
I've been in a relationship for a very long time.
We're not talking about Tony. Tony's a great guy.
I know.
Yeah, Tony's great.
So
I would have to say that.
It's you I'm worried about. Tony's a fantastic guy. I believe
Tony.
he'll make it to the end.
What's the? Oh, well, Whisper, you've never been broken up with.
Yeah, I still don't.
But you've broken up with plenty. Well,
How
I'm not gonna say
many?
plenty of men, but you've broken up with a guy or two in your day, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the worst breakup you've had? Like, what's the worst way you've done it to?
The worst. Where I just moved and didn't actually say anything.
Like move
That's-
your furniture.
No, like I moved from DC to California and didn't tell them.
So he's still knocking on your
He
door.
knows
Whisper!
down, nigga.
Whisper.
Well, he was kind of being childish, and we had just gotten into
Oh,
an
that's not
argument.
childish.
And I was like, I'm just gonna move, and I just left.
Was he crazy?
No, he wasn't crazy. He just was childish. Like he was immature about stuff. So.
Just a 6'4" nigga.
He was that's my last ex was 6'4". He was probably like 6'2". He played football for University of
Oh,
Maryland.
you like crazy niggas? Go. You like a little adventure.
little rugged, stuckish.
Yeah, you like a little.
Like
Because
girls.
most
Keep it spicy.
football dudes is different than anybody else. Because they
Trying to say,
again,
my son's a football player.
yeah, allegedly, he ain't really crossed over where you in the gym and everything's like, rah, fucking football, dude.
Oh my god.
He's not there yet. Those dudes, when those football, because I play football, so you have to have a mentality.
In the 50s
You almost got pushed out your chair.
with the leather hats,
pushed you around.
leather helmets and shit.
That's pretty funny.
I'm sorry. Okay, I just had to.
No, don't apologize. It's just funny.
You talking about, you gonna mentor K-Dot, you gotta push him to the side. I'm feeling the type of way about it. But, I gotta get my jabs.
I said I got you. Yeah, football guys are just totally different. Like my daughter dated, she dated a basketball player, and I knew he was going to fuck around with her.
Oh,
I
yeah.
knew he was.
Yeah.
But I couldn't say nothing, and I couldn't say I didn't like him. I just had to wait for the ball to fall.
I told her as soon as she called me. I said, nigga, he gonna cheat. She said, no, he not. I said, nigga, that's what Hoopers do.
And he was a star basketball player. He wasn't a nigga that's on the bench that can't get
That's
the
why.
playing
Yeah.
time.
That's why you hooping, nigga.
Yeah, no.
And he got my daughter for shit. I think he got a whole big basket of Christmas gifts and had it.
Yeah, it's not that bad,
She
though.
called me crying.
It could have been way worse.
But I told her my thing was you only got for a few gifts. There's some women got the cards and bank accounts and all that. I said now you learn your lesson. So what you had to go through that to learn because I couldn't have told you about it because you would have been like, nah, that's not gonna happen to me. I'm so and so, and no one leaves me because I make great food.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. My last relationship, that was the longest one I was in when we were together for 3 years. We lived together out here in LA. My dad said to me, he came and he met him. My dad was like, he's not the one.
Well, he said that in front of him or just pulled you to
No,
the
he
side?
pulled me to the side and he said it twice. And my dad is not a verbal, he doesn't get in my business. He's not a verbal guy. And normally he'll say stuff to my mom and then she'll say something to me. But he said it directly to me twice. And that kind of helped me to be like, okay, yeah, I need to get out of this.
Oh, okay.
So you never know. Sometimes, like, hearing it from your dad, especially a dad that don't talk about stuff like that, it hit a little harder.
Now, where's Maya? She here? No. So me and Maya was talking, and because I just go, how's school? No, school's fine. What about that little boy used to like? I'm over him. Let's move on with the conversation. Okay, we move on. So I did ask her, but again, I just said my thing. I told her, I said, just make sure you tell every dude you ever date, there's people that care about you, and they kind of crazy. So my dad and my brother and them are kind of crazy, and you put that out there, and the majority of dudes go, okay, they'll have. I'm not saying every single dude, but they'll at least have that second thought about wanting to take something further with the young lady, because most guys, if they don't figure somebody out there is gonna come deal with that, they gonna push her around, take money, take your car, smash it. Like, no, you let them motherfucker know it's a nigga that will show up.
My ex crashed my car.
Oh, Karina, K-Dot said to stop hating.
Hey, I go to work. How long is your lunch break?
Get off the computer.
What are you doing? Is nobody monitoring her? Like, should you be on the phone? Like, Yeah.
That's funny.
But no, my ex crashed my car, totaled it.
Yeah, that's part. Hey,
On
that,
purpose?
all that go
Not
with
on
that
purpose,
shit.
on accident.
Okay.
And
shit. No, he didn't.
I actually have told Fatima this, the stupidest, like my last ex, I was stupid in love with him. I did so much dumb stuff. The biggest thing I did, I gave him $3,000
I would never give
for
anyone
college.
anything.
For college.
Hell no. Nope.
Shut
Not
up. Don't
happening.
look at me like that.
Nope.
Damn.
For
Did
college.
you go get it all at once, or it added up to 3 G's?
All that one, I put it on a credit card.
Nope.
So you know how you
I
have a
would give you a
balance.
hug so bad, nigga. I know you to even tell that
I
story.
was
It's like
hurt. I was hurt. No.
so you handed. When did you know?
So he had a balance with school, you know, and they were like, if you don't pay the balance, you can't go.
Yeah, well, you can't graduate. Either,
You know,
yeah.
and so he was like, if I can't go to school, my parents are gonna make me come back home. And so I paid. went
'Cause
to
you wanted
school
to
and-
stay.
Yeah, I went to school and
I
paid.
know
it,
when
$3,000.
you gave that money, he hit that shit well, didn't
Well,
he? Yep. If you don't never hit it well, that's the day you knock the back off.
but
that
you know what's crazy? That next semester he did trash in school and ended up getting another balance again, like the few semesters later. So I was like,
That's
well,
somebody else paid. What's the most you ever gave a guy?
Nothing. I don't give
I
money.
think you're frowning.
your DNA.
That's crazy. I don't give money to nobody.
No?
No, why would I do that? I work hard for my money.
Okay.
You better give me money, shit.
Not gonna happen. 3 G's.
3 G's.
Uh-uh.
And that was like,
Now,
he probably owed
when
me
did
about
the
10
red?
bands.
And now, when you think back on it, was there any little voice? Because you had to walk over it a million times. That went, no, don't do it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And you still was like,
And I still was like, he loved me, and we gonna be together forever. And he's in fucking Memphis with some other girl now.
yeah, you gotta get them bills paid.
And and my thing is like, somebody had told me years ago, they were like, men are loyal to the woman that they're with, or that can give them things at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I see that, like, he fucks with this girl super hard. She buy him shoes, buy him stuff. And so it's like now he's loyal and committed to that female. 100%.
Until she runs out of money.
Until
Shit.
she runs out of money, or until she gets sick of it.
Right.
You know?
Damn, 3
Trash. And I was paying most of the bills when we were living together.
Oh, by the way, K-Dot said that tell her I'm upper management, not call center.
Girl, get offline.
Okay, upper management, like, okay, yeah, but I mean, still, you ain't got
So
nothing to do.
what advice would you give to a young lady that just said straight up, I'm not doing that?
Well, I mean, don't give any money. Period. Don't spend any major money. Like
What
a
about
little.
Jordans?
What the?
Hell no. A little gift, but not like Jordans or anything like. Especially in first year or so,
'cause
I would not do that. Let him prove to you that he really cares and is really committed, and then pay attention to the red flags, because a lot of times we will ignore them.
Which red flag did you ignore?
He was.
Do you have a job?
He had like a part-time job, and there was so many opportunities for him to get a better job, and he just didn't want to do it because he wanted to work part-time and chill and have his own thing. So I ignored that red flag. And then I just ignored the fact that he let me pay for everything. That was a big red flag. That was a big fucking
the
red
bill here.
flag.
Thank you, brother. Here you go, sister.
Yeah. Like, he let me pay and handle everything almost all the time.
So like pay the bills,
Yeah.
cable bill coming. Baby, you don't pay that.
He paid like the Wi-Fi or some shit like that. But
Because he
like,
wanted it.
Yeah, you need the Wi-Fi.
and like, we would go out to dinner. Our first few dates, I paid almost all the time, because he was a student athlete, and I was like, I understand, you guys live off of stipends, like, you really ain't got it like
But
that.
I mean, what made you keep grabbing the bill? At some point, when you had just not.
Because I was understanding of he was a student athlete, and they get stipends, which might be like $200 a week. Like, they don't get a lot of
But that's
money.
still 200. He could have paid. I'm saying.
He could have cooked you dinner.
That's true. But again, I didn't pay attention to that. I was
Yeah.
in love, and
Dick had you.
First of all,
I just want to add a little advice out there for the ladies.
we don't.
You
need it.
This is not my words. It's from the good book.
The man behind the
did.
curtain is.
I know. Y'all don't like to hear the truth. I understand. But according to the good book, the best thing y'all could do, ladies, if you really want a man, is just don't give him none until he commits to you.
Huh?
That doesn't mean
Yeah, I'm
No.
gonna get to know you. I need to at least hit it.
No. This is
No,
this
I gotta
is
get-
this is factual.
No.
This is factual. If you run around this world just giving samples of your hoo-ha out, shouts out to Shelly, okay, most of the time, most men gonna get that and they gonna bounce. They not gonna stick around to get to know you and find out your qualities or you make the best macaroni and cheese or whatever it is. So if I'm trying to give y'all some game, and this is from dealing with women that I really deal with, take your time with the man, get to know all those ins and outs before you give him your hoo-ha. That way you could just top it off with that, and the man will be
and
with
when
you.
the bill
Clearly,
come,
you don't know niggas that flip. Even like I know niggas that play the long game. That'll be like, man, you know.
Yeah, but whisper.
For
I
8
feel what you-
months, and then as soon as they get it, they like flip a switch.
You said 8 months. It's not a long time. What I'm saying is, if you take the time to really get to know somebody and go through situations, go out to eat, find out if they're gonna pick your bill up, see if you can count on this person, see when you're going through bad times, are they gonna show up for you? You can go through these processes without crossing that line. You understand? But for men, once you cross that line, what really else are you offering me?
So you saying keep these niggas in the friend zone?
That's not what I said. You can tell somebody, I like you, we should be together, but let's take our time and get to know each other and go through something before I make this commitment that's going to cause me to tear your shit up when you don't want me no more.
You waiting that long, or
no. If
I'm just saying.
back in the
I'm
day,
just saying these dudes. Is
don't get me
mind
wrong.
blowing.
There's some girls who thought like, well, y'all don't think I should do anything. I'm like, all right, cool, because I already had women on the side, so I could be in the friend zone with you until you kick in, and then I'm still, all right, I'll see you tomorrow, and then I go to old girl's house.
I can't. Yeah, I've learned to keep dudes in the friend zone and just peep game when they do certain things. I watch how a guy treats his mother, how he talks
There you
about females. I hate
There you
dudes
go.
that say, "Oh man, that bitch." Da, da, da. If you say that around me,
Can I
I'm
say
gonna
up
be
in
like,
this bitch?
"Ooh." It just talking about a female that you know on TV or that you at work or something. If you call her a bitch, I'm gonna be like,
We also have to be careful with the ones that treat their mom too well.
"Oh yeah."
Because then they're like mama's boys and the mom will always come before you.
Now you can't treat your mama too good.
No,
you
you-
can't shit on your mama.
You have to treat her good, but I
my
mean,
God.
you can't be
So
like,
there's a level.
like, I gotta ask my mom first. Like, no.
Well,
I
if he's
gotta ask
30
my
something, you gotta ask
mom
his mom
first.
first. That's the problem to begin
Right.
with.
So,
But I know what you mean. A dude that is like, it would become an issue,
Right.
where it's an argument between you and the mom, and he
Right.
picks the
Nigga,
mom's side. Or
nigga,
something
you argue with
like
my mama, nigga. I'm gonna jump you, nigga. Straight up. That's all the ladies out there, nigga. You argue with my mama, we fading you, nigga. You're right there in the living room, nigga. Boo bop, nigga. And my mama gonna take off first, nigga. So
Being I know your mama, he's
you right, yeah. My pops a vouch for it. We gonna bomb on you right there in the living room, ladies. Cause I wouldn't argue with my mom. So I would never even be around a woman who would argue with my mom.
Yeah.
But
That's
I'm saying, like,
delusional.
if your mom disrespects
No.
her,
My mom
My mama
disrespected
can't
me,
disrespect
and
her.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave the room. I'm not gonna
So
argue
at the
with
end
her.
of the day, I would be like, no, my mama can't disrespect. So let's just move on.
Yeah, as soon as you said something to her, nigga,
Yeah.
me and my mom gonna look at each other.
No, but I'm meaning like,
There's
Let's
nothing my
jump,
mom
nigga.
can say.
no, I don't mean like disrespecting your mom.
No,
But,
I mean,
like, for instance, like I have conversations with my younger son when he's loving. Not
Shout out
when
to
he's
Rio.
a
Shout out to
terrible
Rio.
person to
I
me,
actually
but
like Rio.
but we've had conversations and he's like, you know, if I was married and, you know, something happened to you, like you needed me to like, you know, hang up a picture or whatever, he said, I would just drop what I'm doing and come do it for you. And I said, no, you wouldn't. I said, because you're married. I said, so you would talk to your wife and say, hey, is it okay if we, you know, go to my mom's house and help her do X, Y, and Z? And he's like, but why?
I don't know
He's like,
about
he's like, but you'll be old. And I said, I will be old. I said, once you get
yeah,
married,
he
I
didn't
said,
age
you and your
and
wife.
everything.
No, because I'm like, the Bible says you and your wife become one, and now your wife comes first. Like, obviously, you're going to still care about your mom and want to help her, but you can't just drop whatever you're doing with your wife or your spouse to go run to your parents. Like, I feel like,
so,
Okay,
let me
half
tell-
of that is right.
Yeah, I feel
So-
you going, Shelly, but yeah, you stretched it a little bit.
If
We feel you.
if my mom called me to come help her, the woman I'm with, my wife, or whoever,
Should
I
fill
was
the gas up and
would-
drive.
Yeah,
right, but
should
not, I mean, obviously, if
understand.
you're like dying.
No,
like,
not dying. If she needs me to come do some work at
And
the
you're going
house,
to drop, every time your mom calls, you're going to drop.
I'm
Like
going to
that, I
drop
think that's
and go.
crazy.
No, it's not, because I would want my son to do that. To if
But
your
I know,
mom,
but
because
once
your
you're
mom is
married
a,
and move out of the house,
I'm
like,
not
that
saying,
is
but she's
now-
not calling for just to see. I just needed somebody hand me that remote. It
No,
ain't like that
I
kind
actually
of shit.
know. I have friends that have dated guys that are like that with their moms. like, oh, my mom, I can't go to church today because my mom, needs this, or I can't do my mom.
Yeah, my mother needs me to take her somewhere.
No, but the mom's taking advantage of the kids, like knowing,
Yeah,
he'll
but that's
drop
a
it.
TV show.
Yeah, but that might.
No, this is real life.
Okay,
like
but
I
that-
actually know someone that's happened to.
That might be their relationship. We don't know the dynamic of the son and mom relationship, but
He's a mama's
Let me,
boy.
which right, unless the wife, and even if the wife has an issue with it, like I said, you should take your time and get to know who you're with before you're with them, then
Right.
you wouldn't have these issues. But once you're in it, you gotta be in it, man. If I love my mama like that, and you've been with me 5 years, nigga, you better love her like me.
You know what? You,
I mean, you can, I'm not
years.
saying
Yeah,
don't
nigga.
love your mom. Of
If
course,
I can't
love
make
your
it, you better
mom,
pull up, nigga.
no,
Hang
I'm
the
saying
shit
if you
up.
say, hey, I want to go to church,
Right.
and then his mom calls and says, hey, I need to go and get some groceries. Hey, I need to go take care of my mom. I'll be right. Come go with
Okay,
me.
but why can't
Yeah.
you say, sure, mom, after church I'll go.
Nah, the
grab
Lord,
some
No.
the Lord can wait. He been
Well,
waiting for a long time.
But I'm saying, but,
It's
it
not
doesn't,
go
but it's not a life or death thing that you have to stop what you're doing right then and there to go rush to your mom.
Now,
That's
what
what
if-
she expects.
What if she slip at the grocery store
Yeah.
and die?
What the?
What are you talking
Throwing
about?
it out there.
Worst case scenario.
Always.
just
We
saying.
take a quick break. Don't move. It is Throwback Thursday and a great conversation Thursday.
Hang
You can call in and talk to us about whatever. 818-914-4087. And Whisper is going to be answering the phone. So that's your detail today.
Where's the game? Are we playing the game when we get back?
Yeah. Shelly, we're going to play
Yeah, you
80s
did-
versus
you did a
90s?
really good
Or we
job.
want to do what?
I don't care. It's your show.
That's a good point, Shelly.
Just don't
The
tear
80s
shit up,
versus
Shelly. Just don't
90s
tear up
I
the
might
shit.
not be able to do because
Ah,
I wasn't
shit.
there.
You too. Joke.
Comment
We'll be
without
back in a
a
minute,
significant other.
What?
Homeless.
All right, moving on.
That's pretty funny.
Also, first timer. First time being on the show. He came through last week and he got here late and the mics were all taken. Very, very funny comedian. He's worked with the likes of Mr. D.L. Hughley and a lot of other comedians, myself. Mr. David Rayborn is in the house.
Hey.
Houston, Texas.
In the hizzy, man.
From Houston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, used to be a cop. Now you just said
10 years, man.
now you shooting jokes.
People
Now.
say, why you quit? Bullets, motherfucker. Let somebody drop a bullet in here and see how many you don't come back next week. Man, they shooting in the radio station.
And he's a talented actor, Speedy, because he was on that show, The Shield, which was really good.
Oh, yeah,
Go
playing
ahead,
the
Speedy, go ahead.
paralyzed
Do your thing.
gangbang with the patch throat cut.
Lewis.
Hey, man.
You know, people clock the show to find out when I say this.
Say what?
We may be 2 minutes, a minute into the show.
What? Don't go. What?
Kill yourself, Lewis.
And that sweater ain't shit.
I don't know why you applied the zipper on
The
it.
sweater, I got it from Macy's.
What
It
is that, a
was on
release
sale.
valve on the
It was
front?
on sale, $14.99.
Going out of business.
Hey, now,
Macy's was the broker. You got it from Marshall's. It used to be at Macy's.
And
Well,
Marshall's
got it
got
at
it.
Ross.
Marshall's got it from the
It was
alley.
at Macy's when Rodney Allen Rippey was on TV.
Forget all you guys.
Also, two
Ladies
in the
like
house.
it.
From Philadelphia.
Hey, Philly. I know. Yeah, he's from West Oak Lane.
Super talented comedian, man.
Yes.
I watched you slobber on TV when you came to the guy. And all that.
Not even in the house.
Not even 5 minutes.
Charles, get it. Hold on.
That was harder than you, Corey.
I don't even got a slobbering condition. Now, Charles is in the house.
All right,
Tell him what you,
Charles,
Charles, tell him where you from, dog.
Charles Walton.
Charles Walton.
I'm from Philadelphia.
You got to get close on the microphone, Charles.
I don't know what the fuck been on here, man. You know,
You gonna slobber anyway? Go on, man.
why
Make
you
it your mic. No, I'm just
Clean up on aisle 7.
No, you gonna fuck around, make me put my good foot in your ass.
Charles, you can't even get to me in time. Come on. But no, Charles, I watch you. Charles, I've been a fan of yours. I'm from Philly. Don't get this. So that's why I can insult you, because I know where you're from. You're from Philly. You from West Oak Lane, because people with you just from
Give
West
him the
Oak Lane.
background, Lewis.
Huh? What?
Give him the background. People that's listening on the
Give me
radio.
the
The background. What? I'm from Philadelphia.
No.
My gentleman, he started off as I forgot the challenge you have, which is
I have cerebral palsy.
right, and then he would come on do his act, and it was
And it's
shocking,
funny, but it's funny as fuck, though.
But he would slobber and spit, and that was part of his bit. And when I first saw him, I was like, "Oh man, he's from Philly." And I was like, "Ooh, ew, where are you from?" but then you became funny, so I followed you. And then my son, every time you come on, my son's like, "Oh, Dad, they're the handicap guy." And so but I mean that with all due respect.
So do people always walk up to you and go, "Oh, you're the handicapped comic," or does that bother you?
Not no more, because I'm getting money for it.
That's
See?
right.
See, so go on with your little slobbering butt.
He talked like Stevie wondered if he could see. Charles in the house.
What's up, Charles?
We just want to let the world know we are open for everybody.
That's
we
right.
get everybody, handicap or not.
We don't
That's
give a
right.
fuck.
We don't give a fuck.
everybody up, y'all. Don't take it
Somewhere along
personally.
this, Charles gonna say some ignorant shit, And we gonna get right up in his wheelchair.
That motherfucker funny though.
No, he funny as fuck.
Yeah, he's funny.
Shit, he gonna get you back, Lewis, with that sweat on.
We're talking about being jealous and the things that jealousy would drive you to do. Corey Holcomb, have you ever been?
I'm a victim of a lot of jealousy.
Are you a jealous type of guy? If somebody talking to your girl, you don't give a fuck.
Well, no, I don't. I just don't like disrespect. I mean, I think it's normal for if a guy see a woman and she's attractive for him to talk to her. You know, especially if she's not around you at the time. But you know what I'm saying? It's all about disrespect. If you see me win a bitch,
don't walk up to your girl.
Don't do that. Don't play me like that.
But who you gonna get mad at? Are you checking the dude or you checking your girl?
I'm gonna check the motherfucking nigga if he speak. Let me tell you something. Whenever you speak to a dude, I mean, like if you see a guy walking with a girl and you speak to the girl first, that's disrespectful. A lot of guys don't know that, especially out here.
Why would I speak to the dude?
Exactly. That's why, like, see, in L.A. you can survive like that, but where I'm from, in Chicago, a lot of y'all motherfuckers be getting super socked like a motherfucker. Walking up to the girl, what's up, baby? How you doing? See, the nigga sitting there looking stupid. It's, I don't know what to tell you.
Is there an unwritten rule? What if you've been with her?
It doesn't matter. You got to acknowledge the man when you walk up on
Oh, yeah, I do that.
But my question is a lot of jealous dudes who, if you walk up to the girl, let's say you speak to the dude, and you're still talking to the girl too long, then they
well, that's insecurities. That's insecurities.
Jealousy ain't fucking nobody but insecurity. That's the whole problem. Motherfuckers jealous is insecure. You ain't worried about your shit. Why you jealous? You should be at somebody else's shit. Why you worried about your shit?
Right,
yeah, jealous motherfuckers. I got a real problem with jealous motherfuckers. But learn respect. A lot of guys don't know respect.
But let me ask you this: we're all have been jealous.
Well,
is that a natural thing?
Well, back in the day, and I said this earlier in my opening. Back in the day, and Lisa, you maybe Tiffany, you guys can clear me up on this. Back in the day, you guys wanted a man to act jealous if somebody else was talking to you.
Never.
Never. You never wanted to see that, Tiffany.
Never. I like it when a dude come up to me and talk to me, and my man might be standing right there, and then he'd be like, "Yeah." It like after the dude walk away or whatever, then my dude be like, "Yeah, baby, you are fine," and then he fuck me in the car, and we go on about our way.
Let's clarify this. Let Tiffany. Where's Tiffany from? We gotta give them their background first.
I'm from South Central Los Angeles.
There you go. Well, we just want the listeners who don't know to know your background.
Hold on, nigga. She said she'd get fucked in the back of the car.
And she's from South Central.
Why you kill that?
She want to get fucked in the back of the car by her man. She already been fucked in the back of the car by dude.
I like it.
8772-106-106 is the number to call in.
You don't need a car for her.
What you trying to say?
Yeah, you know where an open bathroom is, goddamn.
No, that's when I was a teenager. Get over it, Corey.
All right, we got a phone call. We got K-Dog on the phone. K-Dog, go ahead. Talk from Indianapolis. Talk to me, K-Dog.
Hey, how's it going, y'all? Hey, my wife thinks that I don't care because I don't show jealousy.
So you're not the brother that's gonna get mad if your girl, if she talked to a dude too long. You're not that dude.
I'm the total opposite because I feel that that makes me feel good. If somebody want to talk to my wife, that makes me say, damn, I got to find a wife.
There you go. See, there you go, K-Dog. You know what, man? Much respect.
Man, the thing is, don't no dude want a woman that don't know nothing nigga want. So if somebody ain't jealous on your girl, then you got one of them ones don't nobody want.
That's cool, but don't take them from them.
No, you gotta have your
wait,
boundaries.
hold on, K-Dog. Corey,
that's like a source.
Corey shaking his head at you, K-Dog. Go ahead.
I'm not shaking my head about somebody talking to anybody. I'm saying it's like, unfortunately, the new generation of suck ass niggas who call themselves pimps and be buying bitches everything they ask for. These niggas don't know respect. They don't know how to approach a couple that's walking together. They know all they dare come talk to the girl and then walk away like the nigga ain't even there, and that's disrespectful.
Right.
And that shit will get you slapped the shit out of in Chicago, where I'm from.
8772-106-106. We're talking about being jealous. Being jealous. Read that for me, Pimp Sauce.
All right. In relationships where feelings of jealousy are mild and occasional, it reminds the couple not to take each other for granted. It can encourage couples to appreciate each other and make a conscious effort to make sure the other person feels valued.
You read like a cop.
I did that too in my previous life.
You have the right to remain silent.
Now, Lisa Holly.
Yes.
Do you want that jealous dude? Or are you that kind of woman that likes jealous guys?
There's a degree of it, of anything. So if it's over, Like
You
Chris
talking
Brown.
about that for real?
Your hair, yeah, I do.
Hope
Your
is
hair
jealous,
looks crazy.
jealous.
Your hair
Hope
looks
is jealous, jealous.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of Angela Davis.
Both of those clownish in this moment.
Yeah, her hair looks like it's trying to say, I got hair.
I like it natural.
Now, Tiff, you with your man?
Yeah.
Okay, is he a jealous dude?
Yeah, he gets
Like jealous, like get mad, want to fight, want to beat
he
up?
gets jealous like
You gotta stay on that microphone.
He gets jealous like he'll
Just jealous in the parking lot?
No. He he'll get in the car and he'll talk mess or whatever. But it's more like he's jealous because I meet all these celebrities and stuff, and he thinks he can't compare.
But do you
to them.
think that's flattering?
Of him being jealous?
Yeah.
Nah,
Well, you still with him?
because he got good credit.
Oh, that's just
Does your man listen to the radio station?
Yeah.
Well, that's
No,
why.
you ain't got nothing to worry about. Tiffany got a place to stay. She's not gonna stop fucking with you.
877-2-106-106 is the number. In the house from Illinois, I think this is. We got Gerald on the phone. What's up, Gerald? Gerald, are you a jealous type of dude?
Normally, no. I've been privileged to have a lot of beautiful, really loyal women in my past. The one thing that kind of makes me jealous, even though I don't really dislike interracial dating, I get kind of jealous when I see a white man with a beautiful black woman. Because I feel like they cherry pick, and a lot of them don't even like black people, but they're able because of.
That's a whole other subject, but
loosen up your bow tie, brother. Loosen up your bow tie.
This nigga jealous because the white boy got a bigger dick than him.
I think he bold to admit that because a lot of people think that and won't say it.
Now let me ask you this. Gerald. When you see that, will you step to that lady, or are you giving them somebody the evil eye, or what?
Oh, neither one. I feel like some people are really finding love, but also because of my experience with white people in my past, I know that someone will cherry pick the beautiful and the wealthy and still hate black people. And a lot of black people will go right along with that.
Go ahead, Corey.
Hey, I got a question for you. Now, this is what's really fucked up. Answer this honestly, too. But you don't get jealous when it's a real ugly bitch, do you?
That was my point. That was my point. If you ain't got a bad bitch, you ain't jealous.
It's like you get jealous when you see a bad bitch.
Right.
Like that, but this is an ugly bitch. You know what?
Well, there's two reasons. Because I love to see a black woman happy and stuff, and I'm happy one would take that ugly one. But I also, like I say, because their position in society, they're able to cherry pick and date above their means. And a lot of those sick black people who are so gravitate to white so much will simply accept anything that a white person wants to put on them.
Yeah, Gerald.
Thank you for the phone call,
Gerald,
too,
you
man.
better not be sitting up there with no white girl.
Now,
cut me some watermelon.
Let's get the definition of what jealousy is. Lisa, give that to me, please.
Yeah, it's a common observation that the experience of jealousy can last much longer than the one of a basic emotion like anger without losing its original intensity.
Like, is that from the
I still
dictionary?
don't know what it means. I can't use the word in its definition.
Well, it says jealousy is always born with love, but it doesn't always die with it. So,
yeah, the woman usually died with it.
yeah, unfortunately.
I think you think women are more jealous than men.
Yes, I think women will do things like I know this girl I used to date, and if I took her to a party at Fox House, whatever, if she saw me talking to a young lady, she would ease her way over there and then ask me a question like, "You want something to drink?"
Oh, that's a gold digger.
And I'm like,
That's
"No,
a
no,
hater
no,
bitch.
no, yeah, she's more of a hater because she wanted to let the other girl know."
Gold hater bitch.
Yeah, she wanted to let the other girl know.
She want to
that
let her
was-
presence be known.
There it is. There.
It's a hater bitch. Get the fuck away from her.
And slash star fucker too.
Yeah,
so
Yeah, you mean to
get
tell me,
in the same
Speedy,
room.
that big girls act like that too? I thought they had like a common bond.
I'm telling you, everybody see them bitches anyway.
Would you
They
want
be like,
another
"That bitch
rib?"
that look good."
877-2-106-106 is the number.
Meatball punch.
Hamburger bun.
A what?
Meatball punch.
877-2-106-106 is the number. Being jealous.
Great.
Ladies, I need the ladies to call in and let me know if that's what you look for a man. Like some women won't even date a brother if they don't respond to them in that kind of jealous kind of way, right, Tips?
My cousins, all of them, they have to date a dude that's jealous, and like they will purposely go out and make him jealous,
Yeah.
like have another nigga
What?
drop him off at the house and stuff, so that they can get hit, because that's the type of shit they like. They
I want
like
to address that.
What's her number? What's her
I
number?
want to address
323.
Louis, you don't want to be hitting
Louis,
on nobody.
That sweater
You don't wanna be
ain't. She
hitting
ain't
on
gonna get with you.
No,
Let me tell you what it is. The chicks that feel like they dude ain't showing them love. They ain't showing them no attention. They'll go out purposely and try to get that attention by making their dude jealous, and in the process,
Insecure.
get
Yeah,
their
that's what I was
ass
gonna
whipped.
say.
That's a
It shows
message.
that he cares.
But the question is, why would you want to be with a dude like that? I mean,
Because you're insecure.
Yeah.
The female is insecure.
Because he put that shit on her ass and she can't cut loose. You know what it's like, nigga.
And she
So
want to
you got
feel like
girls-
she the one.
Put
I'm
that
the one.
shit-
He will
I
fight.
wish
Why is he
it-
keep beating me?
I wish a bitch would get dropped off front of my house by Corey Holcomb.
What, after Corey?
If you see me with a bitch out in the street, then that bitch got some sense about her head, because you don't see me with no knucklehead bitch.
Louis, you got your hand up.
Well, yeah, I was going to tell you guys in our
Niggas
research.
in the third grade.
I go to
Louis got some
knucklehead
research.
bitch house after everybody else, like 2 a.m, and show up with the bootleg movie.
They were saying that the experience of jealousy involves the fear of loss, suspicion or anger about betrayal, low self-esteem and sadness over loss.
I think that's morally what it is.
Uncertainty and loneliness.
All that shit.
And fear of losing an important person to an attractive other.
Yeah.
It usually involves three people.
Behind in your car note, all it together.
But you've met a girl that I don't know if anybody's been in love where you went to a girl and sat outside her house or something like that.
Nah, yeah.
That's called stalker.
With a pistol?
Stalker.
Not with a pistol.
But see, that's the part I'm talking
you,
about.
Evelyn. I think girls do that more than guys.
Nah, dude. I think dudes.
Well, girls
back in
girls
the day-
key and scratch more than guys.
Yeah.
They'll kill your shit and
Most
scratch your
guys
shit.
are not brought up in the house with a man, so they don't know better, so they act like they mama, and they mama usually be lousy bitches.
Corey Holcomb.
Yeah, he's got a Mother's Day show coming up.
Right, take them on stalker. She works at home.
Oh, we got a phone call. We got out of Buffalo. We got Mr. Splash.
Splash.
Mr. Splash. What's happening, dog?
What's going on, Foxhole?
What's happening? Oh, so are you the jealous type or no?
Oh hell no, man! I think Corey touched on what I was about to say is that jealousy, all it does is points back to insecurity, and I think a lot of people will be a lot better off if they just concentrated on, getting their life straight instead of worrying about a bunch of other people and acting like a bunch of bitch ass
Thanks for the phone call.
That was funny. That was funny.
Buffalo in the house.
Yeah, a lot of guys got jealous ass tendencies, in my opinion, because they grew up around their mom, and their mom, just is not
Now,
respectable.
Corey, I feel you.
Your daddy wasn't shitty. Your daddy wasn't shit either. And your daddy wasn't shit. All 4 of y'all daddies wasn't shit. That's the average mom.
So let's go with what Tiffany said, Corey. Let's say your girl you dating, she don't think you really responded to her, so she has some nigga drop her off in front of your house. Do you go out there and check her or check the dude?
That just means you gotta get the fuck away from that bitch, because that bitch will put you in a situation where you
For
really
real.
did
Yep.
something to her. You gotta be smart enough to know, okay, I
I
can't
need
fuck
to-
with you, bitch.
Yeah.
You would take me there.
I call the police on that bitch. Call the police on her first before she calls.
Charles, you can jump in.
Because that
anytime.
comes, that
Yeah.
comes back to respect.
Now, have you had any of the handicapped kids get at you?
Yeah, what's some of your experiences?
Any jealous
Well,
kids?
a lot of disabled people get jealous. When
Like by walking and shit.
Oh, Tiffany. Oh.
That was Tiffany.
Bitch, you out with your girl, bitch.
You know how to dance, bitch?
No, but I gotta quit like Charles.
For those of you who are listening at the Handicap Association, that was Tiffany.
Let him calm down. Y'all fucking him up. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Charles. You got to get closer to the
He
mic.
gonna have a seizure. Y'all better stop fucking with him.
We have a defibrillator in here.
Go ahead, Charles.
No.
Clear.
Go ahead, Charles.
No, there is a lot of jealousy with disabled people. Like, cause I went to a disabled school, and like,
No, impossible.
Stop it.
You were at the top of your class.
yeah, motherfucker.
He got good hair. Leave him alone.
Go ahead, Charles. Don't mind these.
I bet he'll just really check his off the chain too.
No, I'm just gonna say,
I'm gonna fuck with him all day.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna
You
fuck
can,
with
you can
Charles
put
like
the
that.
puzzle together the fastest.
I am not.
I hate you because you can put that puzzle together fast.
I'm not doing it. Fuck y'all. I'm not doing it.
Charles, I'll be back.
Not-
You watch the class.
I'm not.
Because one day Charles is going to do
I still got a cold chance in hell. to
Your
get the hell
shoe
out.
taller than mine.
You gotta stop, Corey. You gotta fucking stop, man. I invited Charles here. You're not.
Mommy, he can count to 5.
Anyway, we got a phone call.
What's
Hold
your
it,
name?
Charles. Hold that thought, Charles.
You want to go to the cloakroom?
He said your shoe is taller than mine. All right,
boy.
we got a phone call.
That is so funny.
We got out of Long Beach. We got Curtis on the phone. What's up, Curtis?
What's up, Kurt?
Long Beach.
Curtis, are you there?
Curtis might have been
He's still laughing at them.
Yeah, Curtis
might have been handicapped on the fuck up.
Yeah, Corey offended him and shit.
But you were saying that some handicap.
Oh yeah, no, that get Joe.
Hold on, slow down.
Y'all ain't shit.
Think about what you're gonna say.
Scooby Dooby Doo.
Lewis,
Okay,
Lewis,
all right.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
You know what, man?
It's fucked
Go
up.
ahead, Charles.
Charles, come on.
Oh no, fuck it now. I don't forgot what.
I remember that. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I'll be
Speedy.
up in
Beach.
yeah. Done. And else we got? Not yet. Not
Come
yet.
on, Nick.
Not yet.
Fatima Ming.
There
What's
you
up,
go.
y'all?
And now we got?
Shelly Rio.
And now we got? No, we don't.
Oh my
You're
god.
whispering. Whisper.
Put one in, take one out. That's how this shit works. Put one in, take one out. Anyway, in-house we got.
Whisper.
There you go. In-house we got.
Fatima Ming.
Just double checking to make sure.
So you gave up the Washington. It's just
Yeah,
whispering.
because
now.
I don't want to hear from Speedy.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need all that goof shit. In-house we got.
Shelly Rio.
There you go. Behind the glass curtain, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the
Nick
people.
Shabazz.
Shalom.
It is Throwback Thursday right here at Rollout.
Digital.
Yeah.
With Speedy and Friends.
There you go, baby. Go.
I still have two
earn
more.
Your money.
Wait, I have two more to say that have blown it this year.
But before you get to
oh, my
that,
bad. Okay.
don't forget about the comedy cruise coming up August 30th to
You
July
love saying
2nd.
August 30th, July
Right.
30th,
Right.
so
God damn.
August 2nd.
Yeah,
people.
Thank
August,
you.
I mean, July 30th to August 2nd. Thank you. That's why you're here.
Yes,
Yeah,
and don't
that's what you
forget,
paid me
guys,
for.
today pretty much is the last day to donate for
donate, please.
our
Well,
drawing for tomorrow for our regular December drawing and also for the person we're putting a deposit down for.
Bam, in your face.
Thanks to
And if you need any, you only have to put down $50 to reserve your spot on the cruise.
Yes.
We're also celebrating Blue's birthday because we're gonna wear all PJs, all shades of blue.
Pajama Jam.
The Pajama Jam birthday party is going down on the boat.
Oh, can I wear a blue tutu?
No.
What if I wear like?
Shut up.
What if I wear a bra and panties and
Let her wear what she wanna
a
wear.
tutu?
It's pajamas.
It's
It
blue.
is PJ.
Shit, I might
No,
sleep
it's
in
PJs.
tutus.
It's
You can-
PJs.
You can sleep in tutus.
It's
I'm gonna get the
PJ.
TLC creep pajamas.
Do it.
The silk-
I will not
the
be
silk-
mad.
The silk.
Yes, Nikia, you can donate. You guys can
gonna
donate
sweat
tomorrow
like a
too in the
mother.
morning because we'll be pulling the name tomorrow night
Your
at our party.
whole
So yes,
titty
Nikia.
all under here gonna be dripping sweating
Oh,
with that shit.
that
on.
titty sweat is the worst.
I got some dope shirts, but they that material. And sometimes I go, fucking, and I hate when my clothes do the clean shit.
Yeah.
I even have the
Put
spray.
some lotion on, dude.
Talking
Or
about
powder.
sweating.
It's-
Yeah.
you
Oh,
can
I
do
think
No,
you
I'm
said.
ta-
I thought you said the static cling.
What? Oh, that stops.
If you are moisturized, it won't be clinging to your
First
body.
of all,
Oh man.
first of
Like, don't be ashy under your clothes.
Just because we
I
can't
just pulled
see
the shit-
skin,
I didn't know-
still
you
gotta
sure that's what
I'm
it is?
positive because if you start staticking, you lotion your hands and then you just rub it all over you.
But then
and
my
it goes
shirt
away.
has got
No,
lotion
I mean
stain.
obviously don't literally rub like you rub it into your hands and then rub your outfit.
I've
and
never
then-
heard of this
I
technique.
promise you,
Yeah.
I've been in the fashion
Why not just
industry
spray it
for a
with the
very long time.
static stuff I bought?
I mean,
can
you
do that.
can, but you can also lotion your body.
But you just said lotion the shirt, motherfucker.
She said,
Well, you should lotion your
dry.
body, but if you forgot to do that and it's in the middle of the day, you just lotion up your hands, moisturize them really well, and then just rub them over your clothes.
You sure that
I'm
works?
positive.
Can somebody prove this, please?
Just try it.
Gosh, I promise you.
Shit, I just feel like I'm gonna just fuck up my clothing.
Yeah.
It's gonna have.
I
I mean,
agree.
now
I'm
if you're
a-
putting lotion in your hand and just rubbing
I'm
it
gonna,
on you, yeah.
Knowing me, I'll be like this. That's good, and then go.
No,
right.
no, you can't do that.
Shirt
You have to let it absorb
Shirt
into
ruined.
your
I gotta wash the
skin.
motherfucker.
Wow.
Then they don't come out, and then becomes a Shelly Tutu shirt.
You're crazy.
What other like? There's always like these little things you're supposed to do. I never heard of that one, Shelly. As far as for static clean, I just bought the spray because then I stopped wearing the shirts because I'll forget and walk out the door, and I hate when my shirt sticks to me and it be like right here and it's goofy shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bothers
Thank
the
you,
fuck out
L.
of me.
Thank you, LQ.
L said it was real.
Shelly's right. Thank you.
Put lotion on your outfit.
No.
On your
Put them on your
Lord.
hands, moisturize.
Rub it in, moisturize where you don't see lotion anymore, and then just go like this wherever
Do it
it's
again?
set.
Do it again. I'm sorry, Tony. My bad. Bad boy. Yeah,
You're stupid.
Okay, so the lotion de-statics it?
Yes.
Is that right?
It does.
Apparently.
It does.
You guys have any other little goofy shit you should do in life?
I don't know.
Tricks,
Not that I
like
can
a
think
trick?
of.
Where you from?
No.
Where you from?
DC.
We're all from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to get some more West Coast people.
Anyway.
All right, what you got, Shell?
So, another person that blew it this year is Janelle Evans from Teen Mom 2 because she lost her kids and she lost her place on Teen Mom 2 because she wanted to stand by her husband. That
She's been a mess for like
shot and
5
killed
years.
Their family dog, and he's also very aggressive with the kids and production and
What
anyone
happened now?
he
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
like, basically. So,
Who?
Janelle Evans is on Teen Mom 2. She's like one of the stars of
Never
Teen Mom.
watched that.
Well, they're in like, I don't know, the 8th season maybe.
They ain't teens no more. That's what you saying.
Pretty much. And so she's actually one of the top stories that has been there from the beginning, and everybody loves to listen to that story because her mom has one of her kids. Like it's interesting. And so now since she's married this guy, he's an a-hole, and he basically is ruining her career. And so she basically got booted off of Teen Mom 2 because of him. And so she's standing by him. But now, supposedly, allegedly, they're getting a divorce.
Is she still a teen mom? She's not a teen
I mean,
mom
obviously
anymore.
she's an adult because I think her oldest is about 10.
10-ish, yeah.
And but she still has like other kids with her husband and then her ex between her husband and her
But
other.
when she came on, she was a teen mom.
Yeah, they all were.
Yeah, but she was like the messiest, not the messiest one, but she was on drugs. She got her kid taken, like so she had like a lot of issues.
Yeah.
So which is why it's entertaining to watch.
So is she making money on this show now?
She
Probably
makes like
so.
shitload of money, but not anymore because of her
She got-
husband.
she got booted.
Right. So, but now supposedly they're getting a divorce, and so she's trying to go back on the show in 2020. So we'll see what happens.
I want to come
We'll
back.
see.
Be a teen
She
mom.
missed that check. Shit, I knew she was
Okay.
gonna miss that check because they were paying her. Like she had like she was able to buy
Now,
all her
if she
stuff.
come back, they gonna probably cut
Renegotiate.
that
her
shit in
salary,
half.
yeah.
They cut that shit in half.
Well, it is what it is. And then the last one I have is Megan Mullally from Will and Grace.
Grace. No, Megan's the other
Megan's
girl.
She's the funny
yeah,
one.
the funny girl. Yeah.
So her and Deborah Messing have been in some constant battle recently. And so they've been on social media going back and forth. And so Megan started posting on social media that she later deleted that one of the best feelings is finally losing your attachment to somebody who isn't good for you. And then she later posted, don't ask people for directions if they never been where you're going. So because of the feud, Megan has not been in any of the episodes of the final season because of the tension. And it's speculated that the feud started because the cancellation of the reboot of Will and Grace. So now
But she was the funny.
I know,
Yeah,
but now they don't want to use her because she's too difficult.
Grace
work
was
with.
whack. I liked Will. And
Oh, I love every character they ever brought on there.
I didn't like Grace. I didn't think Grace
love
was
that
that
show.
funny. I could have done without her.
But I don't think she was supposed to be. I think she was supposed to be that quirky, straight character. Will had jokes and fucking what's his name? Jack.
Jack. He was
Nigga, just Jack.
But I'm like, I can't imagine her not being on the last season.
Because she had that was your B story. Because you could have whatever Will and Grace was going through, and then the B story is whatever Jack and her are going through.
Yeah.
So I guess that's gonna be weird. So I'm gonna miss. I thought
She's
I thought she
funny.
was-
I thought she was funny.
Did you ever see? Anybody saw that show in the beginning?
I never watched the
What,
show.
Will and Grace?
Will and Grace. You ever seen it in the beginning?
Yeah.
Well, you know her part was very small. It was like what?
No, 'cause I'm just remembering her in the show. She's funny.
Yeah, but it was.
What? I like her. She's fun. No, because I just keep remembering she's always talking about Stan. She's just really
R.I.P. to the name.
Remember, you never saw Stan. Like
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking off the chain. You
I
never
love
saw Stan.
her.
It was good. I liked even when they added Alec Baldwin on the show. He was funny.
Oh yeah, he was funny.
I like Gregory Hines when Gregory Hines was on the show. I thought that was funny when she was dating a black guy. I was like, great fucking writing. Who would have thought that she would have dated a black guy? But it was funny. Love that show. All right, any top stories you guys think about when you think about 2019? What stands out besides the Jesse Smollett and Bill Cosby? Any other stories on Throwback Thursday?
I don't know if any other stories stand out, but I did. So after, going through this Who Blew It this year, I was like, you know what? How about who leveled up in 2019? Like who,
Who did it the right way?
Right. So I had a few people.
Me?
I had, which I'm not a huge Kim Kardashian
2020?
fan, but Kim Kardashian did help free 17 inmates, and she's on her way to be a
but
lawyer.
what's that publicity?
But she leveled up from being the girl that had sex on.
Nah, she's still that girl. She's
But she still helped 17 inmates get free.
Nah,
That's
but
a good thing. No,
that doesn't wash your shit away.
I mean, it doesn't wash it away, but this year she stepped it up a little bit. You don't think?
No,
Kylie Jenner, she became the world's youngest self-billionaire.
doesn't help me. I don't
No?
buy it. My daughter even. I don't even think my daughter buys her makeup.
I mean, I don't buy her makeup either, but I'm like,
Well,
shit,
who's buying it?
somebody's buying it.
Somebody bought it.
And
Girls.
I think she just
Kylie
sold
has a Fans of the Kardashians,
right?
yeah.
And she sells out within
Okay,
minutes.
who has more, her or Beyonce?
Money?
No,
Beyonce
Kylie.
has
Fans.
major
Fans.
fans. Beyonce.
Fans? Oh, Beyonce probably has more
Beyonce,
fans.
yeah.
That beehive is crazy as fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm in it. So
You a beehive?
don't say anything about Beyonce.
You coming for motherfuckers?
I love Beyonce. She sang while her hair was tangled up in a fan, and she kept on singing. Okay, who else can do that? Who else?
She kept singing when she fell down the flight of steps.
Yes.
Like
That was
she's
funny.
dedicated.
I thought I said,
Okay.
nigga, she is the real. She said, put the
Somebody said to me, when we were at Fatima's get together, somebody said, would Beyonce still be Beyonce if Aaliyah had never passed? And I was like, I think so.
I think so too.
I don't think they were in the same lane. I think if you think of Aaliyah, you probably go Ashanti. You go
I like Ashanti.
Sierra.
Yeah.
I think those people wouldn't be there. I think for sure Sierra wouldn't be there because Sierra and Ashanti and Aaliyah were probably the same, and they were not messing. They were using the same producers or end up using the same producers out of ATL.
I think Aaliyah would have went a little bit off from music, maybe done more like movies and stuff.
Yeah, I
and
think
Beyonce
I think the
would've
movie
taken
thing.
over,
I think the movie thing would have really because she wasn't a great actor, but she was very good being that that was her first time.
I did my hair like Aaliyah
You turned her
one
mic up?
time. In the what is it? The if at first you don't succeed or something
Try
video.
again.
Try again. I did my hair exactly like that, and I used to dress just like her with baggy clothes and stuff. My mom used to be pissed because she would be like, "I'm not buying these baggy pants for you. You can't
Isn't
even
that better
fit
than wearing
them."
tight, revealing like sexual stuff?
But she was like, she knew it was a phase and I was gonna grow out of it, and I did. And it's just baggy pants sitting there.
That's
You got
funny.
pictures? You got it.
No.
Call you
Might be a
mom.
Polaroid.
I have an old photo that I posted of myself today for Throwback Thursday.
That's funny. Wait, OG Sleepy said that the Morehouse students leveled up when that man paid off all the loans.
Oh, that was dope.
So that was really amazing.
dope. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yes. Thank you, retired player, for donating. I'm putting your name.
That is not you.
That's me. And
Who's
look
that
at-
little
let me say,
boy?
Look at the coordination
Dude,
of
I was
the
thinking the
pants.
same thing, but I didn't want to say that.
Who the little
This
boy?
is me, flat-chested, young.
You a little boy.
He said, "Little boy, I'm done."
Little 10-year-old.
You
What's
see,
up, homie?
peep the Alice in Wonderland coordination. The pants and the shirt match.
Oh, I didn't
okay?
see that.
Alice in Wonderland.
Look at Lil Whisper.
That was cute. It was precious.
Yeah, allegedly. You leveled up, mama.
Okay. About
I
seventh
can't. Yeah, I leveled
grade, my boobs came in. I was like, huh?
7th grade? So
Yeah, my boobs
how
were-
were you then?
That's probably like 10, maybe 10. But yeah, my boobs didn't
Out of
kick in
nowhere.
Until about, out of nowhere.
I was so worried
They
about
were
it.
like
Never
little beads, and then like over the summer, they just blew
You said
up.
little peas?
Little beads, like, you know,
Beads.
little tiny little things.
I didn't
and
even
then
have that.
Bee
Shit.
stings.
They just blew up. I was like, damn.
Hey, this is the best part about being on the show as a dude. Yeah, I go, oh yeah, talk about it. Let's go. No, my daughter who graduated, her mom, bigger than you. So I was scared when we had a daughter. I'm like, I hope she don't get that motherfucker. I hope she don't. Because her sister didn't, her mom didn't, her grandmother had them, so it like skipped every
other girl.
So then my daughter, but she is,
They pop out. They pop out of nowhere.
not as big as
Mine didn't.
It happens.
Well, you know, we ain't
Well,
can't all
apparently
be
it didn't
Brad
happen on
Shelley.
this side of the room.
You can buy them. You can buy them.
I mean, I did.
It's a
Shit.
good thing.
I think I'm gonna get my boobs done. Like I want to get them lifted.
Reduced?
Yeah, a little reduced and then lifted. Cause like I've gained weight, lost weight, gained weight, so they like sag.
Well, wait till you're at your
My
ideal weight.
my boobs look like Eeyore. I ain't gonna lie.
Eeyore?
They just-
What?
They just so sad. They're like,
I love Eeyore.
Who is Eeyore?
Eeyore, Winnie the
From
Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
He's always sad.
What is he, a
Always
donkey
sad.
or something?
He
His
is.
face is
He's like suicidal.
Wow.
Only
just like,
Shelley
I
could
wanna
come up
lift
with that
it.
narrative.
What
I
narrative?
didn't know he had a name. I just thought it was a donkey.
Wait,
The
why?
donkey-
What
yeah,
narrative?
That he's suicidal.
that he's
He is.
suicidal.
They all have mental disorders. You
He
know that?
is. He is suicidal.
Who has? Why are you looking like it's real? Stop.
It is. I promise you. Look, I'll even
Who
pull
has?
up.
Like, okay,
Like, that was
explain this to me
weaved
again.
into
I
the
am.
story, you
Let me
think.
pull them
What
up, 'cause I wanna
story? It's
be-
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh. They all have mental disorders.
I can
Shelley,
see that.
Stop.
I can see that.
Stop.
Like
That's why I love Tigger. Tigger's like my inner Shelley. Like
'Cause
he
he's
has
the happiest
ADHD.
one.
I
He's
love
like,
Tigger.
you know, he's always like bouncing, fun.
And
No,
then
that's
the rabbit
called
must
uppers.
have.
That's called.
No, see, Tigger has ADHD. Kenga has a social anxiety disorder. Rue is on the autism spectrum. Christopher Robin's schizophrenic.
Oh, my
Winnie the
God.
Pooh is impulsive and obsessive fixations, ADHD and OCD. And Piglet has generalized anxiety disorder. And Owl has dyslexia.
Are you serious?
I promise you, yes.
Wow.
That's weird.
If you see the what is it, the live action Winnie the Pooh, you'll see all their disorders, for sure.
You know what? Back in the day, they really tried to slip little messages in there, and I was like,
I didn't know that. I just thought he was Winnie the Pooh with a
Like, you
half
got
a shirt.
whole cartoon cast with
See,
mental
and it says
issues.
Eeyore
Like,
has
what is
major
that
depressive
about?
disorder.
yeah, he always was like, he always saw the negative in everything.
And Winnie the Pooh has an eating disorder, which is you.
Yeah, he likes honey.
And he likes you because you like food and he has an eating disorder.
Like you. Ain't that a bitch?
Winnie the Pooh is me with a crop top on.
So was your mom like, or your dad was like all concerned when you started to become a woman?
Yeah, I remember when I was about 14, we went to, where did we go? Atlanta to visit my aunt, and he noticed men noticing me, and it stressed him out. And
How old were you?
I was like 14.
Okay.
And and then like hips and everything started to come in by that time.
yeah.
Mhm.
And he noticed men noticing me, and he said something to my mom about it. He was very concerned.
So he really didn't talk to you about shit. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you? Okay.
Oh.
Took too long.
Your daddy didn't talk to you about shit.
Well, how do you say to your daughter, like, hey?
Like, what is he supposed to say? Like,
is he
stop
supposed to
growing? Like,
Yeah, that's more of a mom conversation. Like, hey, men are gonna start to notice you. Maybe dress a certain way, or like.
Or since I'm buying your clothes, maybe I don't buy the tight shit.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I'm
I
worried
wasn't
about.
Buy my
able
own
to wear
shit.
tight clothes.
How could you buy your? Oh, you was in a shelter.
What? Oh my god! I still got
Group
I
home.
still got clothes. Shit.
Yeah, but you bought them.
Right.
Yeah, but her dad buys her clothes. Her
Oh.
mom.
Well, yeah, my parents never bought me clothes.
What they weren't there.
Well, I met my adopted parents. I got hand-me-downs.
oh,
I almost went to. Oh, Shell.
wow.
You made it through though.
I did.
You what is it called? You leveled up.
I leveled up.
Look at
For
you.
sure.
2019.
Now all
Go
I keep thinking
Shelley.
is that song. I love that song, Sierra.
Level up. That's a level up right there. She for sure leveled up.
Who,
'Cause
Sierra?
Yeah, because didn't Russell buy her?
Yeah, Russell
her
took care of her.
He bought her masters for her, all of her music and stuff.
Oh, you bought the
Aw,
masters.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. She
Cool.
got to stay with him, and they got so they had a son, right?
A daughter.
They have a daughter, yeah.
Oh,
she
he
had
has
a son. She has a
with,
son with
uh,
Future.
With Future.
But it was pretty much his son.
But Future got a gang of son. Oh, that's fucked up. It's not his son.
What?
I mean,
Who,
he
Russell's
takes
son?
care of him.
Yeah.
That's his son.
No, it's
Pretty
not.
much.
He can say like, "You're my,
No.
you're my
That's
dad."
his son.
As long
So
as the
you-
daddy's in his life, you can't do that.
I guess my
Only if the daddy go, I'm out, and the kid never sees the dad. Then then you step in there and go.
But I mean, I don't think he really. You don't ever really see him with Future like that.
Because Future got a gang of kids.
That's true.
You need to-
But he had the nerve. He said that his kids have to know that they have to sacrifice being with him so he can have his dreams and stuff like that.
Whatever.
He said that in the interview. Like
I
he's doing all of this and he's making
Well, I
money.
mean, he
so
has Future.
His kids have to sacrifice.
He is in them streets. I think who leveled up to me, I would say the Lakers.
Do any of us watch sports other than Speedy? No.
Well, I'm not doing it for y'all.
I'm just saying.
For the-
Well, you're talking to us, so I'm just saying we can't really get into
Because
the
they gave-
discussion.
Well, okay, I'm sorry.
Because they
I would
gave
say
one
the
player?
Clippers. I would say the Clippers leveled up because the Clippers is an organization that no one ever thought would get like, oh yeah, I'm never gonna get to the point where someone would think about you as champs, and they could be champs this year.
Good for them.
They really could. If the Lakers stay,
Sorry, no. There's this
Oh, fuck my.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm reading
Shit, I'm
no,
talking
because I'm on CNN, and so apparently this Utah man was found dead in a freezer and had a notarized letter saying his wife wasn't responsible for his death. This was back.
Shit. Wait a minute.
He said
It
notarized.
gets better. It gets better. Yeah. So this was in November that just passed. So that's not it. So now their investigators are investigating his death, and they think that he died a decade ago. And they're investigating the possibility because monthly payments to him from the Veterans Affairs and Social Security have been coming in
Continue.
after his death. And so I guess that he was in the freezer, obviously it
He was cold.
you can't really tell like when he died right
Oh,
away
yeah, you
because
can't.
it looks,
Yeah.
it preserves everything.
I guess he was chilling.
So it says the VA
Ice
paid-
up, homie.
It says the VA paid out at least $177,000, and so they believe he died between February 4th in 2009 to March 8th, 2009. And they said that he had been diagnosed with a terminal illness and was being treated at a local Veterans Affairs medical center back in February of 2009. But before he died, Paul wrote a letter, that's the guy's name, stating his wife was not responsible for his death, and the letter was notarized in December of 2008.
So how did he die?
They don't know
I don't
yet.
know, but they're still investigating. So apparently,
So-
she probably knew about it and was just collecting the checks.
Oh, so that
Wow.
'cause-
She did it.
okay.
She
No,
did it.
no,
Well,
I
no,
get
but
it.
he had a terminal
It
illness.
sounds
though.
like
Yeah, I
the
get it.
husband knew he was gonna die.
Right, yeah.
And
told
wanted her
his
to have the
wife,
money.
said,
Yeah.
hey, listen, don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That makes
And that's why he
crazy,
had
though.
it notarized to make it
Right.
so it'd be like, no, she didn't have nothing to do with it, even though she's getting the checks. Now I'm pretty sure the VA gonna be like, I don't give a fuck because we need
She
that
might
money
have paid
back.
it back.
We gotta
Right,
pay it
right.
back.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
'Cause
She better
how much
disappear.
was it? 100 what?
177,000.
Oh, she need to disappear for sure.
No, that money gone.
Right, of course.
Right, yeah.
When you
But I'm
get
saying
that
they
kind
gonna
of
make her give that money back. But I'm
well, here's the
saying
thing: when
she
you
need to
get that
disappear.
kind of money that fast, you're spending it. You're buying shit. You can gave somebody some money. You help somebody get a business going. That you said, no, I don't need it going. And she might have 20,000 like set to side, and like you said, she gonna have to kick that up.
Yeah,
And then they gonna put it on her payment plan because she gotta get that back.
I disappear.
Because
I'll be
the
gone.
other brothers in the VA or sisters in the VA would be like, no, that bitch can't just take that
Take
money.
the money. Yeah.
Oh, someone in the chat room said the wife just died. So I guess you don't have to pay that back.
Yeah.
Oh, right?
Too
Wah, wah.
soon, Shelly.
I didn't know that's what someone else said. All right, go back to your sports.
Oh yeah, after the death shit, that's beautiful.
Wow. That's
I
crazy.
think the biggest sports team that leveled up would have to be the Warriors because didn't nobody give a fuck for like.
I told everybody this was gonna happen. I said when Kevin left, I said if nothing else, and then oh boy had got hurt in the playoffs. If nothing else, every team that played them because they beat them so bad that following year and every year probably before that, they're gonna be like, yo, we gotta make sure we beat the Warriors.
Yeah.
Now, motherfuckers, I think they what 3-50 or something like that. They bad. We got a phone call. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And who has leveled up to you?
Yo, this is L out of Houston.
Take that L.
Hey, Al.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, some more enthusiasm, nigga.
I came on the show a little late, not sure. Did y'all talk about the shows last night?
What show?
What you watching?
And All in the Family, the live version?
Oh,
No, I didn't get a
I
chance
didn't see
to.
it.
How was it?
All in the Family was good, acting wise. They out acted Good Times.
Oh, that's a wait a minute. Was it a totally different cast?
Yeah. Well, they had some original people.
Good Times.
But
I think this was the first one for Good Times. But
Oh,
All
yeah,
in
Good
the
Times,
Family
yeah.
was the same cast.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson and
Yeah,
but it was the same. But Good Times, I think.
Because Jamie's daughter was in Good Times, right?
Yeah.
She
It
played
was
who?
Okay.
Did she play Thelma?
She played Thelma.
Okay.
That's a big ass to feel.
Hilarious. Watch your tone. That's my baby girl.
Just saying. No, I ain't. I'm just saying.
I'm fucking with you. I'm
saying.
fucking with you, bro.
I forgot the guy's name that played Michael, but what's his name from Saturday Night Live?
Tell story.
Jay
Farrell.
Is it Farrell?
Farrell.
Saturday Night. Nigga, I thought you were talking about the movie Saturday Night.
Saturday Night Fever.
That's what I
He
thought.
played JJ, and he did. In my opinion, he did a horrible job.
Yeah. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I haven't heard any reviews on it. But
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right. Viola Davis did was
The
Florida.
mom.
Florida. And the dad was the dad, right? Or somebody else played the dad?
No, somebody else was the dad, but he came in. He played the alderman. This
Oh,
was
I like that. That's
episode
dope.
where the alderman was ran against the younger.
Yeah, I
guy.
remember that. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the episode they did.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
so
you just thought it was okay.
They did, huh?
You just thought it was okay.
Yeah, well, it was good. The act when you looked at all of the family in comparison, they outacted them.
Yeah, well, they
all in the
second time around for them. Quick question: scale 1 to 10, 10 being off the chain. Where would you have given it?
I probably would have gave it between a 6 and 7.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would give it a 6 or 7. I mean, but then again, you're looking at Good Times, man. You so used to
People don't
that
understand.
cast,
People we grew up on that, man.
Yeah, it's hard to fill those shoes. And what made all of the family pretty cool is like say Woody, man, he did a good job. I mean, they don't look of course like the characters, but they had their personalities, all the little quirks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They had that. They nailed that, man. They really they did a good
And you
job
know
on nailing
how
it.
much this world has changed when I saw the other ones that they did, and then you hear that dialogue, you're like, God damn, he was racist. But you didn't think that. I mean, you knew he had his views, but you were like, oh, that's just a TV show. It don't mean shit. But now to do a show like that now, shit, you could do that dialogue.
Yeah, they threw a little few ones, in here and there.
Yeah.
On last night's episode too.
Well, there was things that in the first one that were said in the actual show that they had to cut out because they felt like it was too much. That they didn't think America could handle it. Someone would complain and write in, but that was the dialogue that was said in the 70s.
Yeah. Well, that's what separated the show from the rest of the ones that were out there.
Yeah.
And that kind of was, what made the show stand out.
Mm-hmm. And even on Good Times, remember on Good Times, you didn't even really think how bad they had it. Like they had it, like goddamn, they couldn't win. They never won. Good Times never won. Even when the daddy got a good job, he got killed.
Yeah.
That
was
Every single thing that was about to go wrong at the end, you're like, God damn. But you
just
still
like
watched
when
it.
he was about to get out the ghetto. And
I mean, they got out in the end.
JJ messed his leg up.
Yep, the football player. Come on, man.
Yeah, they was about to get out the ghetto.
Little Penny, they burned Little Penny. How you burn a bitch on TV? Nigga, they burned Little Penny. Nigga, I went to school. I remember people going to school. Nigga, they burned Little Penny.
Wow.
They burnt Michael's sister.
It wasn't nothing good about those times.
But again, when you were watching it, you never looked at when the lady had. Remember, she had to eat dog food, and she was saying, "What's wrong with eating dog food?"
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well.
And
all right. Thank you,
the
L, for calling.
supermarket. Remember the supermarket that had the bad meat?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Shit. I remember
they
that.
never had it.
And remember the raise. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know what fucked up was. He got a raise at the car wash. Wasn't it $1.50?
I don't even know if it was that much.
Yeah, I think it was like $1.50, and he was gonna get moved up to supervisor,
And he got fired.
and he got fired.
Dang.
Like that bullshit.
That sucks.
Yeah, good times.
All right, man. Yeah, I talked about him yet.
No, we'll talk about it later. We won't talk about it no more.
Wait,
Thank
are you
for
coming
calling.
on the cruise?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Did you put your deposit in yet?
I'll be there.
All right, you're gonna have a lot of fun, bro. It's gonna be the most fun and then we're gonna be able to talk about it that Monday. So that's gonna be fucking off the chain. The whole cruise because we come back on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
All right. Thank you for the phone call. L, take that L.
All right, bro.
All right, Fatima's in the building.
Yes, I am.
She has a Eagles shirt on, but she's not a sports fan. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, pretty much. Somebody gave it to me, so it got my city on it, so I'm a rocket.
Ain't no sports, no baseball, football. No, you ain't trying to see it.
Not really. All right. I did bring you guys a snack though. I almost forgot. So I had a little get together over the weekend.
You got a what?
A get together over the weekend, and shout out to Chef Kat who came and she brought me like a whole dish full of rum balls. So I gave some away.
Of all, I'm not putting no balls in my
Yes,
mouth.
you are. You beating cheesy balls all week. So let's
That's
just switch it
different.
up. No, it's not. It's the same difference. So I was like, yeah, I can't like eat all these. I bought some of these in for you guys to try them. But
yeah, she's
they're
actually
cool.
going to be here for us tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is she bringing those too?
I
What's
don't
she bringing? Oh no, she said she's bringing the main dish.
She's bringing like food, I think.
Right.
Because she had another event. She was like, oh, I would love to come. Then she hit me like the next day, like, yo, I ain't got to do that shit. I'm over my way. She
Hilarious.
She is so, like, she high yellow, like, almost white, but she got thug in her.
She's a thug.
Word.
Thug thizzle. What we call thug thizzle. Like, you're not thug thizzle.
I don't care.
She doesn't try to be.
Like, why would I care?
I didn't mean it in a bad way. It just,
Okay.
Now, you have real dark-skinned tendencies when you want to break and tear up shit.
That's what happens when you raise yourself.
Shout out to the group. Huh?
Poor thing. Poor thing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, she's cool. When she was at the,
timing is excellent.
She was at the get together and we talked a little bit more. And I just was looking at her. I was like, I know she done held drugs for her man. I just know.
Oh, yeah. She ride or die.
Wow. She's
She
a
ride or
thug.
die.
She's
Lied
a
drugs for a
thug.
man.
All y'all
know
done
she
did
got
that at some
connects.
point.
Lies
Yeah.
and deceit.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I can
Held
see
drugs
Fatima
for
going,
your
I
man?
don't do this.
Exactly.
Don't do this.
No, sir. No, sir.
I am not. Look, at the police station, I'm not holding your cocaine. Go put that up.
Sir, this is your
Exactly.
Coke.
Exactly.
Now, if I had to pick one to do it,
Yes, absolutely.
she'll hold it. It right
Absolutely.
here in the cleavage. All right here at the airport. Yo, I'm what? Beep. I ain't not know
No,
me.
why
Oh,
would
you
that's,
gonna touch
that's,
me?
That's
Don't
a
touch
dumb
me
place
like
to
that.
put it. Because when you go to the airport, what they do is they go like this.
You put it in your,
They go like what?
Yeah.
your coochie.
See, she
Yeah,
even know where to
that's
stash
exactly.
it.
You
your
gotta stick it
hoo-ha.
over the
Stash
hoo-ha,
it.
right?
Yeah, your
Exactly.
coochie.
That's what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Because they don't go up
I
there.
guess that add a little twang to the cocaine. Eh?
Put it
Nigga,
in
what
a
you had this in
bag.
your pussy, bro?
It's in a bag.
Wow.
Fuck up my veins, your pussy juices.
No. Because you can't just stick it up there. You got to stick it like in maybe the plastic part of the tampon and then stick the tampon part up in there and then just wait. till it's
And
covered.
why do you know these things here?
Because I grew up in a group home.
She's seen all types of stuff.
There you go, Shelly. I see how I didn't fuck with your joke. I let her live, and it's a great fucking joke. See that? I didn't go, well, what do you mean? Anyway, it is Throwback Thursday. Is it also? We're throwing it back because this year has been a very long year. A lot of things have happened to everyone in the room. What was the positive for you out of this year?
The positives this year.
Being here? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the highlights. Definitely coming to
Really?
roll out. Yeah, you guys are cool. I fucks with y'all. Another highlight of this year was I got the ball rolling on my business. They were not going to get too far into yet until it's ready to launch, but got that started. So that was definitely a high
How long
point
had you
this
been
year.
like trying to at least get the ball rolling?
Because I wasn't sure what avenue I kind of wanted to go in, and then once I kind of honed in on it, I kind of got the process started in like June.
Okay.
So it's like in the initial stages now. So in a few more months, it'll be ready to like launch. So excited.
Good for you,
Yeah.
Shelly.
Oh, bumping into you at Fox's house. That's
Oh my
highlight,
gosh.
'cause now I'm here.
Did we bump into each other? Or you go Speedy, and I went. Hey.
I said hi.
Had to-
Same thing.
Had to remember who she was. Like, hey, very pretty girl. What
You're like, did
can
I
help
have sex
you?
with her? No, I don't remember.
I was like, you were like Shelly Rio, and I'm like, hey, again.
You're so stupid. Oh, that and losing 25 pounds this year.
Do
Yes,
it.
25
Okay.
pounds.
There you go, Shell. Running in the marathons, right?
I mean, I've been doing that for a while.
But that doesn't help you lose.
I mean,
So you just gonna
if
eat
you
on the
train,
mic.
it helps
I
you.
am.
You just gonna,
It's okay.
You're gonna go and smack that.
Nope.
Man. You'll work it around.
Are they still good though?
Yeah, they've been in a container.
I know, but I'm like a weirdo. Like, if it's more than like 4 days,
Bye,
I won't
Shelley.
eat it.
At least try it, Shelly.
I don't want to get sick.
They got a lot of rum in them. They hitting up.
Really?
They do.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the alcohol will kill the bacteria.
Pretty much. That's what it usually does. All right, Whisper. I mean, them motherfuckers is loud. I'm just throwing that out there. Sound like Memphis Will. Did everybody get a text from Memphis?
Oh my
Nope,
no, just us,
nobody.
me, you
Nigga,
and Tony.
he's been blowing me up. I would really appreciate it for all my really good friends come to my
Grant
birthday.
you, the party's today. Like you could have invited us a week ago, yesterday,
Oh, yeah,
the
he
day
been
before
promoting
yesterday.
that
He just
for a
texted you
long
today,
time.
Speedy.
But he just texted us
last
today.
2 days in a row.
Making sure you coming.
Shout out to
now it's too
Memphis
late. We
Will.
should've
then.
known. We
I don't
Happy
do
birthday,
birthdays,
bro.
nigga. But shout out to Memphis.
Happy birthday. No.
Have you hosted $5?
No, shut up.
What was your upswing for this year?
doing this show, the podcast, and
I'm glad y'all read what I gave you.
and then just doing more shows and getting to do, be funny more. That's been great.
I told you what to do, at least for sure. Because really, for young comics,
I've listened.
No, I didn't say you didn't. For young comics, it's actually getting stage time. It's working on your craft and not being, because you don't ever want to be nervous. I've never been nervous since the first time I got on stage, but I'm always like ready to go on. Like, yo, just bring me up. Like, like, what you want me to say? Man, just bring me up. Like, I don't believe in that. This guy's been on this. Like, if you're funny, you're funny. If you're not, we'll find out in about 15 minutes.
Quick, go ahead.
I was gonna say just a little shout out. There's a place called Open Mic Spot in Inglewood for comics. It's small. It's black
I heard about
owned.
that. Yeah.
It's been open for like 90 days. If you're a comedian, that's a good place to work out your jokes. They really do help you and give you the time. So
Have you met a lot of comics over there?
yeah, I have.
You should tell them to come on the
smile
show.
like
Bring
you
them on the
fucking
show.
everybody.
No?
Mm,
What?
Oh gosh, wow.
You should tell them to come stop by.
I will. I
Yeah,
didn't
we
know
love-
I could just bring,
Yes,
for
you
sure.
can. You have that.
Charlie Wilson TV does a show there. On
Yeah,
Fridays,
he's the one
so-
sent me the thing. That's how I know about it.
Oh yeah, it's
he
good.
said-
I was happy that it's black owned. I was like, yeah, I'll support.
All right. What you got, Nick?
Cool.
So coming to a close on the year, I want to ask you guys, what was the best? I don't know if I want to break into categories. What was the best movie of the year? Or do you guys want categories?
Categories, I guess.
The best movie of the year? I'm like,
I don't go to
did I
the
even
movies
go
that
to-
often.
I'm like, what movies did I even watch this
Here.
year?
Like, I didn't see.
Okay, hold on.
Maleficent.
Endgame.
Hang on.
Just say
Because that's the only movie I remember
She did.
watching this year.
Endgame for sure.
I'm
Hang
gonna go
on, hang
Queen
on.
and Slim.
Hang on, guys.
I haven't
hang
seen
on.
No.
Only because all black cast. I thought that was fucking fantastic, man.
The only two movies I even remember going to see this year were Aladdin and
Oh, yeah, Aladdin was good too.
It Chapter 2.
I still
We
haven't
got
seen
the
it.
we got the Joker came out this year.
I didn't see it.
Toy Story 4 came out this year.
Didn't see that
That
either.
was
Once-
Joker was
once-
good. Honestly, they should have just stopped at Toy
The
Story.
Joker got mixed reviews.
All
The
right,
Joker
once
was good. Don't watch it if you're a comic though. You gonna feel like shit.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, that was
Heard that got
I
horrible
haven't
reviews.
seen
that was the
that.
best movie.
Hustler.
I didn't see it.
Aladdin.
Aladdin.
I saw Aladdin.
John Wick 3 came out this year.
I thought John Wick was good.
Yeah.
From where it came from, like nobody wanted to do it, and then now it's like niggas the third one. Shit. And you know what
And
they're
they're
doing?
full- oh.
I'm sorry, they're doing Ted and
Bill and Ted and another
end-
Matrix, I think.
Yeah,
well without was it with them or?
it's with him.
Because Matrix has, what, 3 right now?
Yeah, they're doing a Matrix 4 and John Wick 4, and they're coming out
The
on
same
the
day.
same day.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
that's
checks
tight.
Keanu.
That's tight.
Get your check on, nigga.
That's tight.
So I'm the only Marvel fan. Endgame was.
A little bit.
Never
Just a
seen
little
it.
bit.
What?
Endgame is the one after.
I don't
It's
know.
the final one.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Dudes in tights.
I thought it was okay.
I followed that series for a very long time.
You think, nigga? You're 12.
How dare you? I'm an adult. I'm almost 30.
Not by the picture I saw. You was a dude.
I was playing.
We're gonna post that picture just in case y'all in the chat room.
Oh,
wanna see
no.
it.
Don't do that.
It's a cute picture of you.
Oh, we have a call coming in.
Oh,
Caller,
you.
what's your name? And did you like Endgame?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Well, you're
Yeah.
Vernon. That doesn't
This
count.
was the year of Keanu Reeves, though.
Say it again.
This was Keanu Reeves' year.
Well,
I
he
don't
said.
know what he did or what happened, but he was off, and then all of a sudden he made John Wick, and everybody and their mama want him on everything now.
Well, you gotta remember when John Wick was done, everybody's like, let's see this shit. And it was really good. Very independent movie. You're like, okay. Then the next one came, you're like, that shit was good.
Yeah.
And this last one, Halle Berry, she the shit.
My thing with Matrix, I don't think. Well, they're already doing it, but my opinion don't count on this. But I think
Pretty
at
much.
a certain level,
Otherwise, they
certain
might stop
movies-
production because Vern don't like it.
No, that's what I'm saying. But certain movies, I feel like leave them alone. Don't keep going
Yeah.
because that makes them. Then they start getting bad.
Well, here's the thing: is it Matrix and they going back to number? Because you know, like when they do Star Wars and they change cast, they go back to the first Star Wars and they redo that one with a new
I
cast.
think this one. I'm thinking the premise of this one is them going to get Neo. I think this is what they're going to do. I'm not sure what the premise of the new one is.
'Cause they're
but
not
they
taking
may
your
be going
advice.
to get him. Because you already know Trinity died, so I don't know. Maybe they're going to get him to keep the peace treaty.
Which one's
and I don't
Trinity?
know.
His girl.
His girl.
Neil's wife.
Oh yeah. She
Yeah.
was always weird.
I never saw her act in anything else before
No,
that.
but then
Yeah, you notice.
She was in what you call it?
Shit else.
What's that movie?
Yeah.
I didn't see that movie.
Disturbia. Is that it? The one with what's his face? Shia LaBeouf. She was in that.
There was a mistake right
Your
there.
mom? Oh wow.
Anything with Shia LaBeouf and then it wasn't Transformers. It's a rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know what the fuck happened. It's like he was okay before Transformers.
I heard he was an asshole.
Blew him up.
Word
and
is,
after that,
I heard he was an asshole.
Yeah.
He had two independent films.
All right, so here are the movies that came out. I kind of got, what's the one with the girl was the superhero, Marvel?
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
That was a good.
Yeah,
Movie. That was good.
I didn't see
It
this.
was-
I didn't see Brad
Did you
Pitt's
see
space
press
movie.
for this new James Bond?
Huh?
Did you see
yeah.
for this new
Who?
James Bond?
The new James Bond is gonna be like a woman, a black woman.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be Idris, or is that someone else?
That's what people wanted it to be.
Yeah, that's what they wanted. But
Listen
them
to the
motherfuckers-
people.
Them motherfuckers in Europe didn't want that shit. They like,
Yeah,
nah.
the creator of Bond.
Have you seen the trailer for it?
The Twaiter?
No, I haven't seen the trailer.
I said trailer.
You said
know I
Twaiter,
trailer. I didn't say trailer.
Men in Black I thought was okay. I wasn't
But
very
that
impressed.
didn't do shit in the box office. That was terrible.
Well, my boy F. Gary
Rambo.
Gray, he directed it. I thought he did a great job, but
Well,
you know.
well, the people in the movie didn't think so. 'Cause they didn't have what it
They
made.
didn't ask you, Vernon. Fuck you gonna shit on my friend like that?
It was supposed to.
Hobbs and Shaw, I didn't like.
I still haven't seen it. I was gonna watch it on the
How was it?
plane. I was gonna watch it on the plane home, and I fell asleep.
Gemini Man.
Yeah, I heard mixed reviews for that too. It didn't do good.
Yeah, it didn't do well at all. I think it made 34 million at the most.
Damn.
Yeah, it was bad.
Turned 32 and maybe 46 worldwide.
Wow.
And the budget was probably 50.
Are you looking at stats?
Random, but
Yeah, kinda did.
have y'all watched?
This movie looks good. This movie looks cold.
Which one?
This James Bond, this new James Bond.
Oh, you looking at the trailer?
Yep.
We'll have to look at it.
So they didn't use Idris. Damn.
No,
That
the
sucks.
creator said he was too
Black?
Yeah.
Pretty much, he said he was too hood. Like
What?
for it.
Idris? What the hell is hood
Yeah.
about Idris Elba? I'm done.
Idris Elba is probably ended up doing another Fast and Furious movie.
So here's the James Bond.
Even though he. Hobbs and Shaw. What do y'all think of that?
We just said that, nigga.
I thought it was okay. It was a little unbelievable. I was like, are they
Yeah, the
all
stunts.
supposed to be superheroes?
Yeah,
like
the stunts they did, I heard, was a little bit
The thing
much.
about the Fast and the Furious movies, you don't take you go there for the action. You don't take it seriously. They know they don't take it seriously. So it's just a thing of going there just to be amused. It's not going there and saying, ain't nowhere in the fuck this man gonna be able to hold 3 cars in a helicopter. We know that.
Well, no. Well, you gotta look at it like this. In the last Fast and Furious, he pushed a torpedo on the fucking ice in a different direction. nigga. That should let you know then.
Movie magic.
I could do whatever. You let me. You go ahead and believe I can actually push this missile and make it go in a different direction with my hand.
No, it wasn't with his hand. It was with the car.
It was with his hand.
you know what
Don't
was
ever correct me.
a disappointing movie?
What?
Hustlers.
Harriet.
I heard that about Harriet too.
I didn't see it.
I had one person tell me it was good.
I can't. Just like I'm with Speedy on this. I can't watch movies where we don't win.
Yeah.
We have to.
Even though they did win because the slaves got freed, but
Yeah, I didn't like it. It was a lot of made up facts.
Where we take L's all the time. I can't do it.
yeah, I feel that.
Even though they got a couple of more.
So is there
guys
any
like,
movie you did like Vernon?
Yeah, the John Wick, the Hobbs and Shaw.
You went to
I'm
the-
probably one of the only people that like Chapter 2, but it Chapter 2.
Now
It
you
wasn't as good as the
Coming out
first
with
are
a
you at the
sequel to
theater
that.
by yourself?
Oh my god.
No, it was a bunch of people in the
No,
theater.
I meant did you go by yourself?
No, it was a group of us.
Oh, you got a
Because we
little
were
group
all
home.
into it. Like they were all into it like I'm into it. Like I know the mythology, I know the history, I know all that shit. So I'm thinking they're supposed to be doing a prequel to all the way up to part 1. So that may be good. I don't know. Because he did a lot of trifling shit back in his day.
Well, yeah, you got to get to that. All right, Vern. Thank you, brother.
All right, y'all.
All right. All right. What was the #1 song for you guys this year?
I don't really care for
I don't know
music.
one of you motherfuckers like I ain't listening.
I just listen to old school music.
Me too. No, you don't.
Well,
Me three.
I don't have music, but Megan Thee Stallion has been my fave this whole time.
But I think Lizzo,
Ah.
because I like Lizzo. I like big girls, and I like big girls who understand they big and don't have a problem with that, and only look at other people going, "What's wrong with you?" It's okay. Everybody ain't gonna be petite. Everybody gonna be small or size 7. Somebody got to be a 12 and a 15. They made that shit. Somebody got to go by.
I think Lizzo is slightly insecure, and I think.
Why do you think that?
I think how she does certain things on the internet is like you
Well,
want someone to say
Just
you
the
look
thirst
good
trapping.
and thirst trap because you probably haven't had it before. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And so she just be like butt naked on Instagram all the time.
So was she
And
butt
said-
naked before she was Lizzo?
Not really.
Oh.
Like she was very underground. She was doing like small clubs and stuff, like regular. And then now that she's gotten, within like the last couple of years, she got this niche market where she started to like do more weird stuff, like like how Lady Gaga type of shit. And it's just like now it seems like she's fishing for compliments.
But do you like the music?
Yeah, it's okay.
Right.
It's a little overhyped
How about you,
to
Nick?
me.
Who was number one, music-wise?
I was just looking up the actual numbers. The number one song was Lil Nas X, Old Town Road.
Damn, I remember that.
I like that song.
I liked it, but then when
Never
you
heard
find
it.
out, you say,
I like when what's name got on it.
when he find out he was gay, and then I went, then you go back, listen to it, you go, oh yeah, he's gay. Like when you hear the song, and after you heard that, you go, oh yeah. He said, Wrangler on my booty. No one ever used the word booty. But,
I say booty.
Yeah,
exactly. You're Shelly. It's a little different. And I will say, how much did the song make, or how many did he sell? Like it went double platinum.
Way more than that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a big
Now
song.
the where he got the beat from, did he have to pay them, or he paid them that whatever that small
No,
fee?
definitely no. You have to pay those people. Best album of the year? Who would you guys say?
I don't have a best song of the year. I don't have a
Right,
song for sure.
right. Me and Shelly are out on this
Right.
one.
I have a best artist.
Okay, I'll give you some options. Maybe you guys
There you go.
heard them, just don't remember. Let's see. Young Thug dropped an album this year. So much fun. The Baby on Baby, dropped his album this year.
I'll say the Baby.
Who else we got in here? I don't see anybody else you guys would know, which is pretty sad. So we might have to go with the Baby.
Yeah, I'll say the Baby.
Oh wait. Solange dropped her album this year.
Can she really sing?
Oh wow.
When I Get Home, yeah, that was a good album.
Can she sing
a little
Beehive?
She can sing a little bit, not like her sister. She doesn't have the range like her sister does. That's why she does more of like soft falsetto type of stuff.
Because I thought she just gonna
She's
just
getting
ride.
divorced.
I thought she was gonna
Yeah,
ride. I thought she was gonna ride the DJ thing all the way to the end because she was getting dollars for the DJ.
I
shit.
didn't even know she was a DJ.
What?
Wow.
100,000 a pop.
Wow.
That's not even counting New Year's Eve. She's getting 100,000 to show up at the DJ.
Paris Hilton DJs now.
Yeah, it's
She
Daniel
getting money.
Pauly Shore. Was it Pauly or was it
Pauly D.
him too?
No, Pauly Shore.
Thank you, Eileen,
One
for
of them Pauly.
donating.
One of those fucking Pauly things.
Not just to
DJs.
put you in the jar.
Well, who's in jail? Pauly's not in
You're
jail.
not even paying attention to what I'm saying.
Sorry.
No, Paulie's not in jail.
Who's in jail?
The situation
Situation,
was
he's
in
out.
jail, but he's out now, so he leveled up.
He's out and married.
His name
And he
is
got married, yeah. Huh?
Would you marry someone
Tax.
who was going to do jail time? Like 2 years?
We know
Dude,
you
but
would.
they- no,
Nah,
but-
son.
No, but they've been together for years before Jersey Shore even was a thing, so yeah.
And all the business he fucked, she still married him. Look at that. See
Right,
it?
that's
Won't he do
right.
it? Won't he do it?
That's great. I mean,
Won't he do it?
that part, no, but yeah.
I mean, as long as he's STD free.
Yeah.
But that happens to all dudes. All dudes in that situation. Because like you said, he probably held her hand. Yeah, no, this is just for TV. I'm just, this ain't real shit. Oh, you fucked so-and-so.
Well,
No, he
let's-
was a
let's
jerk,
say
and he's
this.
definitely reformed.
If she would have smashed one person, he would have been like, you
I'm out.
bitch, I'm out.
Deuces.
Because guys can't handle that.
What is it about it? Is it the...
Because someone else having what they think is theirs. That's what it is.
Yeah. I always ask my
Wow.
homie, is it worse if she gives him head or if he's actually smashing?
How about all that shit?
Right.
Because we assume it all happened anyway.
Right.
Ain't no need to think that she only did one thing. Nigga. She
Yeah.
didn't do one thing with me.
Oh.
Women, we want to, if we're, like, say you break up and, like, during that time they date and stuff, I was explaining to my friend, women, we care about, did you have an emotional connection with another woman? Men just want to know, did you come in contact with a dick? Like,
yeah.
That's funny.
No, we just talked all night. When did the dick pop up?
In his hotel room, y'all get the fuck out of here. No, he was really kind and nice, and he listened to me. Yeah, bitch, he tried to fuck.
Y'all, if y'all not together at that period of time, y'all really don't even need to have this conversation.
Well, that's the only time men listen.
Is gonna be had. Men are always.
If y'all ever want to know when does a man listen to you, right when we think we about to fuck. We hear all your problems. What happened? We hold your hand, and he did what?
I hold my hand.
Yeah, hold your hand, look you in the eye, bitch. I love you.
That's the long game. That's the long game.
All right, so it's time to play 80s and 90s. We're gonna start over here.
I'm sad.
Why? What happened?
Because this is like our last show for a while.
Yeah.
Well, you have a semi-show tomorrow night.
I mean, well, tomorrow you guys. Oh, guys, make sure you tune in tomorrow because we're having our holiday party and we're gonna stream it live.
Yeah.
We might do a little
And
shows
and
also,
just
we'll see.
FYI, little Whisper here, the little dude look like a dude.
What?
She's making. What are you making?
I'm bringing mac and cheese.
And she says her mac, which made niggas stay with her, is supposed to be end all be all.
Yeah.
We keep hearing about
no
everybody's
pressure,
mac.
no pressure, Whisper.
Yeah.
There is gonna be a mac and cheese off because somebody else is bringing
Blue.
some.
Blue said he said he's making it.
Blue look like he could. I'm excited.
So
Ain't
let's
that a
see.
bitch? Cause he fluffy?
No, I'm just saying.
Because he black.
Right.
He's from
That
the south.
part.
That cleared it
He's
out.
from the south. Oh,
No.
I thought you said
Well, I don't know.
Where's he from?
Oh, Portland. I forgot. He's from Portland.
Oh, no one's from Portland.
No competition. No.
That's interesting.
No competition. All right, Shelly, what you got? Besides that sad shit you just said. We're going to play this
Oh,
game.
I was like, what are you talking about?
80s. Now, you were born when?
1990.
So there's 90s in here.
Yeah,
But I was like,
that's
she
the
over
tip.
here
She know about good times and stuff, so she,
Well, you
she
did
knows
know
some
good
shit.
times. You
Yes,
did know good
I think
Shout out to reruns.
Just indication.
All right, here we go. Did you read the instructions?
Yes, it says the oldest player, which would be you,
Ain't that a bitch?
is the first to receive a question. So you get to select one of the 5 categories. And the categories are movies, music, television, sports, or pop culture.
Anything with sports.
No, don't give him a.
No, he gets to choose what he wants
Oh,
to
he
do.
gets to choose. Oh.
TV.
TV.
Is he the only one that can answer the question?
Yes, this is his question.
I mean, it could have meant you picked the category and we can all answer it. Don't try to
This
play
should have
me.
been my question, but
Oh, that makes it easier. Yeah, I know that. Go ahead.
Angela Lansbury voiced Mrs. Potts in what Disney animated feature?
God,
Beauty and the Beast.
This is your dad's question.
I don't know.
Beauty and the Beast.
It was Beauty and the Beast.
I didn't go
I
watch
only
the
know because
fucking
the pot
movie.
was talking
Oh,
in the movie.
yeah.
That's all I had to
And
go
what
on.
character was she?
Mrs.
The
Potts.
teapot.
I thought the pot was a guy.
Oh, a
No, the
pot.
cup. You're thinking of
The
Chip.
cup is
Oh,
her
okay,
son.
right,
Chip is
right.
her son.
I didn't know they was
The cup
related.
is her son.
Yeah.
Y'all also didn't know
Teapot and the cup,
Chippendales, so we ain't gonna go there.
Right.
Yeah, I still didn't know they
Who
were
fucked
Chip.
the pot to make a cup?
Oh,
The
my
plate.
gosh.
This is a Disney movie, guys. Come on.
Oh, now we can't.
I'm done.
But Winnie the Pooh is dyslexic.
No, but it's not sexual. Nobody has sex in Disney movies.
No, the owl was dyslexic.
Yeah, the owl was
Not Pooh.
dyslexic.
Lions had sex.
Who
They
has an
made
eating
Simba.
disorder?
They should. At some point, they made
I'm
Simba.
joking. I'm joking.
He smashed
All right,
his
who's-
auntie, though. So
All right,
All
that's
right, so
weird.
now whisper. What do you want? Movies, music, television, sports, pop culture?
Movies.
Movies. What long-running NYPD cop drama featured Dennis Franz and Andy Sipwatch?
Law and Order.
No.
No.
It's not your question.
Oh, my bad.
It's not your question, but he's wrong anyway.
Shit, I can't think of it.
NYPD Blues.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
You wasn't about to say shit.
I was about to say
You was always about to
NYPD,
say-
but I didn't. I knew it had something on the end.
It was
You was going to say
NYPD.
green. NYPD green? No.
Or then I was gonna say,
No, it
what's
was
the other
New York
one?
Undercover.
New York Undercover.
All right, next one. That's you, Fidel.
But
What's categories again?
music, movies, television, sports, or pop culture?
Let's do music.
Music.
Oh, I should know this one.
What is the English version of 99 Luftballons?
What?
What?
Right, I don't fucking.
Wait, what category is this?
Music.
Music?
What's the question?
What is the English version of 99 Luftballons?
Love balloons.
I have no idea.
Is it 99 Problems?
99 red balloons?
Rough
That's
balloons.
retarded.
All right,
That's
Nick, you
the
know.
answer?
Yeah, Nick,
Yeah, I don't
pick
know.
a category.
What group is that?
Give me
Oh, I thought.
Don't give me all that information.
I hate asking Shelly anything.
Give me the categories.
Movies, music, television, sports, or pop culture.
80s, 90s. Let's go sports.
Sports. What wrestler weighed in at over
Andre the
350
Giant. Andre the
pounds
Giant.
and over 7 feet tall?
Andre the Giant.
Yes, but next time let me finish reading my question.
Oh, that's
Too easy.
It's only like two
Okay,
people
fine,
to pick
right,
from.
whatever.
No, it would have been really only one over 300. Who else?
The Big
the
Show.
boss.
The Big Show.
The Big Show.
He wasn't 7 feet tall though.
Yeah,
That was a
Big Show.
giveaway.
You're right.
All right, you go, Speedy.
Sports. Just because I know it'll appease you too.
Whatever.
Wait, we need somebody to read Shelly one. Fatima, can you read Shelly one after this?
No, sure.
Yeah.
Mm. Give her some cards. What?
Oh, yeah, grab some cards.
Which country dominated cricket in the early 90s? Great Britain, Australia, or Greece?
Australia.
It was your dad's question.
I like history. I'm sorry.
I don't care. It was sports. It wasn't history. It was history.
We'll go with take a stab in the dark. Australia.
Duh. I'm going to.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta pick my category.
I was about to ask you. Ugh.
Television.
What's your category?
She doesn't take
Shelley?
distract.
Television.
Directions very well.
Television. On South Park, what character wears a blue hat with a red pom pom on it?
I don't even watch South Park, but I'm just gonna say
Oh, South Park.
Kenny.
And
Stan.
Stan.
I don't know their names.
Well, everybody knows.
The only one
You know
I know.
Kenny.
The only name I know is Token.
That's hella racist.
I know.
The fact that you said it with so much confidence. Only way I know is Token.
All right, Whisper. Go Whisper.
TV. I'll do TV.
What sitcom featured actors Daly Foley, Stephen Root, and Phil Hartman? I don't know who those
Shit,
people
I don't
are.
know. I don't know.
I don't know who
any of
people
those
are.
people are.
Give her another question.
TV show.
Let me see if I can find one I think she would know.
Yeah, she was born when that mother came out. She wasn't watching TV. She was sucking a titty.
Yeah.
Okay, you might know this one. What was
Coca-Colas, first of all.
What was Buffy the Vampire Slayer's last name?
Vampire Slayer?
I don't know. I never heard her name really.
Really, Buffy? Was
Yeah.
that in the 90s? No.
That was the 90s. Buffy. I
It
don't
was
remember.
Summers.
Oh shit.
Is it?
Buffy
Summers? That's ridiculous.
That's the whitest name I ever heard in my life.
Well, she was white.
Yeah, Buffy? Is Buffy short for something?
I don't think that's her name. That's her name.
Buffalina?
Buffer.
Buffalina.
Oh my gosh.
Let's
Go.
do,
That's definitely a white
Let's do
name.
movies.
Movies. Who directed The Sixth Sense?
Whoa.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Great movie, too. Very good.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
good.
shit.
Damn.
Okay.
I couldn't
Just
say that nigga
not
name.
going out
M. Night.
people. Yeah, I would have been like Shamalama
M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
All right, ask me a question.
Great movie.
What you want? What
I'm going to do
category?
movies.
Movies.
I'm probably not going to know it either anyway.
Oh, you probably won't know this. I'm going to ask you.
Oh, great.
Aliens, the sequel to Alien, is set how many years later? 17 years, 37 years, or 57 years?
57.
57.
Look at you. That's correct. 57 years.
I'm like, aliens aren't
57
real,
years.
so I'm like, I just pick up.
Okay, back up. What was the question?
Aliens, the sequel to Alien, is set how many years later? 57 years.
Oh. But they shot it like 2 years after they shot
The
it.
sequel is set, not when they shot it, but
I was right, so that's all that matters.
Next.
Go. Oh, Nick, what do you want? I forgot. You skipped Nick.
Movies.
movies. Oh, I already read that one. Who directed the movie Fargo?
I've never seen Fargo. I don't know.
Is it a famous
Quentin
director?
It's a
Tarantino.
good movie.
Quentin Tarantino.
No.
All right, what's the other guy that did Any Given Sunday? What's his name?
No.
Just tell us the answer.
Joel Cohen. I don't really
I
like
don't
this
even know
game.
who
Can
that
you play
is.
the other game? This game is boring.
You know what? I hate when we do stuff that you don't like.
What's
It's
that-
like, oh my
what's that
God,
other
it's
game?
stupid.
All right, so
Because what is not, there's no right or wrong answer. It's like a fun.
Oh, we're gonna quit for real?
It's a
Okay.
fun game.
Yeah, because Shelly doesn't want to play.
Well, she wants to play Twister.
We are not playing Twister, just to make sure we get that down.
I said, you can bring it.
I'm
If she
not
wants to
finna
play
put my
and
leg
if
over-
Marquise wants to play with her. Or
I'm not going
whoever's
to put my
here.
leg over another dude. That's
Well,
not
you
gonna
play with a
happen.
girl.
I'm not going.
You can play with Michelle.
He said, I'm not gonna put my leg over another dude. That's how
You
y'all
know what
bond.
happens.
You bond that way.
I will not.
Not mine.
Did you play Twister at her house?
No, I had a dress.
She had a dress on.
On
I gave her a
purpose.
pass.
I would have played, but Fatima was like,
You didn't have
You can't
no
do
like
that.
shorts you could have gave her? So I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna go. They probably
Shut up. That was wrong.
stab in the dark. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You have to act like they could just switch out outfits.
clothes.
Fuck that
Oh my
idea.
gosh.
You picked this shit. Don't say, "Oh my
let me
god."
just see. I'm just curious what the directions were.
I like the other game. This looks very involved. They got pencils and shit.
No, we're not gonna play it the right way.
Yeah, write your name down. Hey, this
How
is
to
this.
start the rounds, the questionnaires.
Okay, the game is called what?
Oh, whatever.
We winged it. I thought we winged it.
So when we read something, we're gonna go around the room.
Okay.
So a rusty old van cuts you off during the afternoon commute. The bumper sticker reads, "Make love, not war." You honk to let the driver know he almost hit you. He flips you the bird. What do you do?
Pull out my piece.
You know you can hesitate.
What do you do?
Blow my horn even harder.
What do you do?
Flip them back.
Nick?
Oh, you flip people back?
I'm just probably gonna go home, nigga. I don't get into road rage altercations. That's not really my.
I'll blow my horn.
Nah.
But I did blow a horn at one dude. He pulled on the side and he rolled his window down. Hey, nigga, what's up? Hey, man, my bad.
I'm like, your blinker was on.
I got real peaceful.
You got real peaceful.
Or you could just
I
throw a
leveled
bottle of
up.
water at his car.
Why would you? Huh?
I mean, it's better than shooting someone.
So is there answers on there or this?
No.
No, this is what would you do?
Okay.
What? It's called what? Don't you like this?
Okay, this one's gonna. I know what y'all gonna say about this, but what should blank give up for a while? So what should Speedy give up for a while?
You got a bitch? Did we start it somewhere else? Don't do it, nigga.
So what do you think Speedy should give up for a while?
Be careful.
So say what we
Yeah,
all
she
should give up for a
coming.
while. So what I should give up for a while was
This is a long ass.
Okay, all right, Whisper. What should Speedy give up for a while?
Women?
Ain't that a bitch?
He married. He's married.
Well, I mean, she's still a woman.
Oh,
just
just
give
give
up
up
on
on
his
his wife. Okay.
Well, for a while,
Shout out to Michelle.
not give up, but like, you know, you
All right,
stay in
let me go.
that.
Have
You
like
stay
a
in
rub on that
that.
answer.
I love this game.
I think Shelly should give up Disney.
I knew that was
for
gonna
30
be-
days.
I already did.
Anything related to Disney.
I already did that.
No,
dude, and
anything.
I almost died.
Like,
Movies, Mickey ears,
you can't-
anything.
You got to put that little raggedy doll up.
Yeah.
The one that's
Stop,
dirty.
Stop saying Raggedy Doll. My mom gave that to me.
Yeah, shout out to
Go on.
shout out to old
Go
school
on.
Mickey.
What about what should Fatima give up?
Snacks.
Yeah, eating on this fucking mic.
That was snacks.
Whisper.
Whisper.
Nobody knows me enough.
Yes, we do.
I'm gonna say alcohol.
I don't even drink that.
Oh, okay, my bad. You don't drink that much.
Whisper should give up giving out money. Anyway.
All right, what about your dad?
Yeah, I second that, Whisper.
No more money.
Cheesy balls.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
Big cheesy
Motherfuckers.
balls.
You ate 2 containers of cheesy
Hey,
balls.
them
man.
motherfuckers be calling me. I can't wait to get here. I was poor. I was in Walmart because I said I got to get another. They all gone.
Oh well, Shelly, what about you? If you wanted to give up one thing, one habit you wanted to kick, say for 30 days,
Eating sugar.
you would give up sugar for
I
30
would
days?
want to. I don't say I would do it.
Whisper.
So what part of what part of sugar could you not like? If you knew that you would probably look totally different in 30 days, it's just by the sugar intake you do.
Because then I get irritable. I get headache. It's like a drug. Like literally getting off drugs. Like sugar is like a drug.
Because it would only last 2 days.
What last 2 days?
Those withdrawal pain.
I can't even go through the 2 days without it. Now if I'm sick, that's different.
Without
Obviously, I
sugar?
have to- right?
That's
Like
that's
something
a-
sweet, cookies.
She on crack. Like,
Choose something. I need something.
I can't.
It is though. It is. It's like a drug.
Well, we only played this game because we have intervention. Shelly want to tell you I love you and you're a great person. But
Right.
you gotta stop making mom cry.
Okay, what should Santa bring everyone for Christmas?
That's gay.
Duffel bag.
A duffel bag.
Money.
Why?
Play that
Money.
paper.
Oh.
Or how about reparations?
Same thing.
Reparations.
All right, so you have already been standing in line at the bank for 20 minutes.
Oh no.
And the line has barely moved. A blind person cuts in front of you.
Shit.
What do you do?
I'll tell them the line is to the left.
One more over, sir.
Look, yeah, but the line's over there. You're in the wrong line.
Strip the shit out of it. Man, please. No. Because somebody got to walk him up there. I'd be like, my man, no. We've been here. Don't do that.
Okay, now what if you had to pay a bill, right? And it'll turn on your power off. He's on deadline. And there's a big line at the DWP. Would you play blind to skip?
I mean, as long as you're in there before they close, you're good.
No.
No, but would you play blind?
To skip the line.
To skip
Because you got to
the
get
line?
back to work.
No. No.
Would you ever fake a handicap for better parts?
No.
I feel like
Have you done these things?
You notice I ain't
got a
saying shit.
handicap
Look.
plaque in my car right now.
Nigga, I ain't said I didn't park. I got a. So you know you pull. I'm in McDonald's. I pull into the handicap. I let everybody out the car.
Mm-hmm.
When they close the door, the police gets behind me and block me in. I was like, sir, I was about to back out. No, you're parked. I was like, no, I let people out. He's like, no, you're parked. And you're there. That's why I stopped you. It was $250 ticket.
About to say he gave you that $300 ticket.
Man.
Wow.
And I wasn't even going to park there.
Well, technically, you're not parked, but you could have fought that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why you ain't fight it?
My license.
All right, Speedy, this question's for you.
Some other shit that was going
Black
on.
people shit, man.
You're not licensed.
Hey, I mean, just don't.
So this question's for you. It says, what is the best thing about getting old?
Wow. Not the shade involved with that question. We ain't gonna
It's
talk
actually,
about it.
I'm not mad at the question. You know what it is? That I wish I didn't spend so much money and time going to clubs chasing business. Because being at home feels so fucking good. Like
I mean, you
like
got your
being
8
at the-
kids out of it, so it was worth it.
No, being at the club, I thought that was where I needed to be. Like, what we doing tonight? We going to the club, and we just go to the club. Not, this wasn't even when I was doing comedy. I would just go to the club.
But
and hang
everybody do
out.
that when you like in your 20s. That's just the thing to do.
Yeah, but I didn't know because I didn't know being at home could be so cool. Like when I get home, I don't think about leaving. If somebody called me, I'd be like, nigga,
Right.
You want to go where?
Right.
Why you want to go? Like I understand being a homeowner. I understand that shit, but it had to take me getting over it.
You're a homeowner?
Yeah.
Ain't that a bitch?
Oh.
That's not on the question.
Okay, I don't know. Cause
Silly, you are.
Can we go back to the other games?
Side note, I love going out to the club. I love it. Or
So
going out-
what do you love
or
about
you're
being young? What do you love about being young?
I the
go ahead and tell us.
the potential for what could happen, like that is
Yeah.
cool to me to think of like where my life could go.
By going to the club?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying
can't.
that's
I
she
can't.
said. What do you like about being young?
Oh.
That. But I do like to go. I like to go out and dance. I'll say that.
Wait, what?
Shelly killed your shit. Like what?
I was really saying something.
Okay,
different
Shelly,
and
what do you love about
Shelley
being 40?
ruined it.
We have a phone call. I don't love
That's
it
on.
being 40.
That's on.
I didn't
Whisper.
see.
You don't have anything?
Go
Damn,
ahead, Whisper.
Shelly?
It's on you,
We
Whisper.
have a phone call. Hey caller, how do you feel about being young or old or whatever?
You know, when you get, because it's like maybe when you get around your 30, 35, you start to buy stuff that you know you're going to want for your house.
Yeah.
So then when you actually start to bend, when you actually start saying, fuck it, I don't want to go out, I'm going to be at home, everything you need is at home and you ain't got to go nowhere.
Yeah. Like literally, man. People, if they don't catch me before I get in the house, I'm pretty much not gonna come out.
Pretty much.
That's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying.
That's how most people are when they get a certain age. It's like, what the fuck am I going out here for? Ain't shit out here but
Yeah.
trouble. So I can keep my ass at home and watch my TV in my heat and get as many snacks and do whatever the fuck I want to do in my house. And I ain't got to worry about other
Snacks.
stuff.
You and Shelly with these fucking snacks.
Snacks. I don't say
Vern, between the age of 20 and I'll say 40, I got pulled over a gang of times in my life. After I got 40, 45, and put a little gray on my face, maybe between now and then, between 45 and now, I've probably gotten pulled over twice in that time period. Before that, I got pulled over pretty much at least once a week. At least once
You
a
know,
week.
I feel like it's a certain age and a certain look, and you drive completely different than you used to. So it's like, this man trying to go home. He ain't out here trying to be on that bullshit.
Like I'll say this, like a friend of mine, her son got a new car, brand new, one of them new, whatever. His insurance is bananas. I'm like, God damn, nigga, my insurance is nice for 58.
Wait, Vern, so I want you to play this game with us.
Bernie?
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question. So it says, what vegetable does blank remind you of? So you have to name each of us what vegetable we all remind you of. So go tell us what vegetable we all look like.
Wow, that was a loaded question. Can I get another one, please?
No, answer the
Nope, we gotta
question,
answer
boy.
it.
Okay, Shelly,
Yes.
cauliflower.
Really? Why?
Because you're pasty.
That's
Tasty.
hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I actually like cauliflower.
That's what
Cauliflower don't really have a flavor.
Speedy,
Be careful, nigga. Be careful.
What vegetable?
What
yeah, I'm
bitch?
trying to think. But
How about a watermelon?
Man,
That's
then you
fruit.
can't really say too much because that's a man code violation.
Just say
So
it.
I'm trying to stay within the man code rules and try to play the game at the same time. So
What's big and round?
Cabbage.
Yeah, cauliflower Bilbo. All right. What does Fatima
Ooh, a
remind
pumpkin.
you?
That's a good one.
Ain't that a bitch?
Oh, that's fruit. I feel you.
Y'all said that. Let's see.
Fatima?
Asparagus.
Hilarious.
That's hilarious.
I like asparagus.
I'm sorry I laughed. So I almost choked.
I was for sure it was a
And
movie.
whisper. Well, you got to see the baby picture. The 10-year-old.
Oh my god.
He's a dude. He's a dude. That was your brother. With your shit on.
Some yams.
You better say yams.
She said broccoli. Okay, but what about Nick?
Don't judge a man, though.
What's a holy fruit?
A holy fruit.
A holy fruit. Come on, Nick. What's a holy fruit?
Well, y'all said vegetables, though, so.
Look at that baby.
What's a holy vegetable? Is that you?
Like you mad right now?
Hummus, nigga.
I was praying.
That's not a
I
vegetable, is it? Oh, peas? Well, peas.
Yeah, we call it Nick's peas.
String beans. You have little string beans on your head.
String beans on my head.
Whoa, shots fired.
She said grow your hair out. That's what she said.
Damn, Shelly, you at least supposed to laugh after you say the joke. That way we know you're not serious.
She said it, I didn't, so don't get mad at me.
Not a string bean.
Wow.
I got one.
Thank you, Vern.
A kumquat. What's a kumquat?
Kumquat?
Okay, new question.
Ew.
What?
Someone said HPV warts look like cauliflower.
Okay, moving on.
How would you know that?
Why would you know?
Right. We ain't gonna talk about
That's hilarious, though.
it. What would be more enjoyable if it didn't last so long?
If it didn't last, more enjoyable if it didn't last long.
Whisper, let's start with you.
I had a whole bunch of them.
I got like 10 though. I'm like, can I say that?
What wouldn't be so enjoyable?
What would be more enjoyable if it didn't last so long? So what needs to end shorter than it does?
Whisper.
Non-orgasm, shit.
Oh, wow. Shout out to Tony.
Tony.
I guess I'll say sex. If like after you're done, you just like, all right.
Well, you young.
You said you don't want it to last longer? 'Cause
No,
you
I'm
said
saying after I'm done, niggas be doing too much. Especially when they watch
Oh,
porn.
you tap out after you done?
Especially when they watch porn, they be like, let me do this trick and flip you back. You be like, come on, sir, I'm done. I'm not like
Did you say sir? Thank you, Papa.
Tap him on the
Ain't that a bitch?
What would be more enjoyable if it didn't last so long?
It'd be more enjoyable if it didn't last so long.
Disneyland.
What? No, I love
A trip to
Disneyland.
Disney.
Actually, the drive to Disney, that would be better if it was shorter.
Okay.
That's not too bad of a drive.
Just move.
I mean, well, we are, but we have to wait for Rio to graduate.
No.
It's like 3 years from now.
Speedy.
For me, okay, I'm like Shelly. Say it again.
What would be more enjoyable if it didn't last so long?
The comedian that's up before me.
Oh my gosh.
So
I'm dead.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna say travel.
Yeah.
Travel.
Yeah.
What? Oh, like to get to, okay.
Yeah, I love to travel, but I absolutely hate
Flying?
Like, I just don't.
I love flying because I put my headphones on and I tune out.
Yeah, I don't like being in a little tube.
I'm scared I'm going to crash.
Yeah, I'll
and
say that
die.
too. Certain flights be more
What
enjoyable
is
if it didn't
wrong
last
with
so
you?
long.
You guys live the bad side of life.
6
Did you
hours
not
on
see
a
Final
flight. That's a lot.
Destination?
I flew to Japan.
Oh, I
It's
couldn't.
22
That's-
hours.
Nah, I would have.
I would
22 hours.
I'd have a
That's a long
problem.
flight.
Okay, new question.
Gotta let me out.
Even though we're all not married, but I think we can still answer. What invention would make married life so much easier? Shelly?
What invention?
A side piece.
A robot maid.
I think he's a robot dude. I was like, okay,
No.
Tony.
All right.
Shouts out to Tony.
So they can wash the dishes and cook dinner.
Well, it's called a washing machine. Anyway, a
washing
dishwasher.
machine
Dishwasher. Anyway,
Cooks dinner? I don't think so.
so you don't want to
Actually,
cook?
you can't cook inside the dishwasher.
How?
I don't eat this, but you can cook lobster in the dishwasher.
That sounds very strange. Weird.
Well, you're just.
I've
I don't know why
never
everybody looks
seen it.
confused. You just steaming the stuff.
No,
Okay.
it's what soap and water.
You put soap in the dishwasher. Obviously, you wouldn't put soap in there if you're
What would
cooking
you put in
food.
there? Seasoning?
Yeah, so you would actually
It's on fire. She's learning how to do these jokes.
That would have been funny, but that's actually how you do it. So you put the seasoning in the in the lobster in a
That's so
jar.
weird.
Huh?
That's gross.
You put the seasoning in the lobster and your lemon in a jar or a Ziploc bag that's airtight, and you put it at the top of the washing machine.
How do you know
Don't add
this?
soap and water,
How do you know this?
and then you just turn it on.
And that's gonna cook it
Yeah, it's gonna
I
cook
feel
it.
bad for your future.
because
wife.
of
That's how you're cooking dinner.
who's putting food in the dishwasher.
Dominic.
I don't
You
put
just
food in the
put,
dishwasher.
you could just put it in
Y'all
the
made
pot.
you made
Or
a
in the
statement.
oven.
You made a statement.
Oh,
that
you've done this too?
Oh yeah, I'm
In the
yeah.
dishwasher you
No,
cooked?
no. I'm saying I've cooked a whole live lobster before. Yeah.
Not in the dishwasher.
No,
No,
dishwasher.
not
Oh,
in a
okay.
pot. That's what I'm saying.
But you just
put it in
said,
the
"Oh
pot.
yeah."
No, I understand what he means by the steam, but a dishwasher's not gonna run long enough for you or get hot enough for you to steam a live lobster. It's not.
Yeah, actually, I'm looking at it right now.
It
It's
might
actually,
warm it up.
This is actually,
Someone
Mike,
said that all
it might-
H&S's utensils smell like fish.
your mama smell like that, nigga. Okay, here's a list of things you can cook in your microwave.
Microwave, yeah. Dishwasher.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. Dishwasher.
No way.
Yeah.
There's not no list of shit, Nick. Stop.
That's so nasty.
You gotta be stopped.
Oh my
You guys watch
gosh.
Seinfeld
Nick-
at all?
I
Yeah.
love
That did.
Seinfeld.
Remember when Kramer
Nigga,
was?
When he showered with the stuff.
And my man said, "Yeah, I prepared this. Yeah, I prepared this earlier. Yeah. When did you prepare it? Well, I was taking a shower. Everybody stopped. He was like, "Yeah, I was in the shower and I cleaned it.
All right, here we go.
Because remember, he was gonna put the garbage disposal thing in the shower.
yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
Here's 5 things you can cook in the dishwasher.
No way.
This is crazy.
Asparagus is number 1.
Ew.
How?
It says trim a half a pound of asparagus, put it in a jar with a cup of water, put the butter and the seasoning in the jar, place it on the top rack, and set your dishwasher to run normal cycle.
You know what? I'm going to make a YouTube video doing this.
It says
Please do.
green beans. All right, chicken.
No
Chicken,
way.
no.
what?
No.
That's
It's a-
salmonella just waiting.
It's not
Kill you.
salmonella.
Yes, it is.
Well, to fix that, it says place a thin, skinless chicken breast
Oh, and just steam
in a
it?
mason jar, white wine, add some water,
You gotta do that. You gotta do this.
some
I'm totally
flavor.
going to try some of these.
We got salmon
break.
on here. We got salmon.
I
You
will
can cook
not.
salmon in the
I
dishwasher.
will not.
You cook it, Shelly. You have Nick come over
It
to taste
said-
test it after you cook this stuff in the
Just-
And we'll record
dishwasher.
it.
Just add lemon and dill, and put it in the jar in a mason jar. Throw it in the dishwasher.
Put a pickle in it.
And last but not least, which I do not condone, lobster.
Wait, so Nakia said there was a woman on Extreme Cheapskates who cooked her
Yeah, say that
lasagna in
again.
her washer while doing dishes. Like,
Wow.
is that her dishwasher or
Well,
her
yeah,
washing
because
machine? Or
she's cooking in the dishwasher because you're putting it in the jar and you're airtight in the jar.
lasagna?
Whatever
You have
you're,
to layer the like. I don't know. I'm from
Well, I don't
Jersey,
know,
and there's a lot of
but-
Italians, and I know how to make some good lasagna.
you can put it in.
I-
You're not Italian.
I'm not Italian, but I was raised
You
around.
had Italian in you.
I have had Italian, and
Shout out to Flatbread.
shout out to my husband because he's
Shout out to
Italian,
Olive
too.
Garden.
His grandfather's Italian.
This is a little stretch right there.
Oh,
That's
stop
like
it.
pink.
I actually make really good baked ziti. Oh, maybe I should make
Make
that
what?
tomorrow. Baked
Baked
ziti.
ziti?
What is
Actually, I
that?
make really good. Well, I'll bring it tomorrow.
What is it?
It's pasta,
Ziti's like a pasta
ziti,
and then
cheese.
It's just,
So it's like lasagna, but not. It's really good. It's the
lasagna
East
just
Coast
with a
thing.
It's
different
just
noodle.
like an
Clearly, you
apple,
don't
but
know.
tastes totally different.
That's what I heard too.
Actually, I think I'm gonna make
So,
that. I'm excited.
I just thought about your cooking.
Oh, Shelly, what you
don't
making?
Don't be. First of all, I was gonna make cupcakes, but now I'm thinking about
You making Mickey Mouse cupcake?
Oh no, but that's actually if I could
Oh
find
my
it.
God. Y'all got her started.
No, if I could find like the head cutouts, that would be really
Trying
cool.
to help you out, Shelly. Well,
I'm
it's
gonna
just
go to Party
it's 3
City when I
circles.
leave here.
It's just 3
Yeah,
circles.
it's pretty. You can just scissors.
Yeah, two same size, one bigger.
You can make Mickey cookies.
I do have the Mickey waffle maker, but maybe
We-
I can make
we
something in
cool.
there.
Ooh.
So Shelly made us waffles, the Mickey waffles, but she didn't do them long enough, and it was a little. Is she here?
They
Oh
were-
no!
would like them.
I was just gonna say what I did.
It was a little rubbery.
I put butter on mine and threw it in a little toaster thing. Kind of like mine crispy.
Because you know,
feel me?
because my son likes them soft. I like them hard.
Yeah, I
He
like
likes
mine
them
crispy.
soft.
Yeah, I know some
Speedy
people
likes his hard too. But
Most people like
that's what
waffles
she
soft.
said.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm not your son, so could you cook a different way, please? I didn't know how to tell you, and you were like, "Are they good?" And I was like,
no,
just
then
a
I put
little-
it in
just
longer.
a little chewy.
Listen,
Aw.
he was mad because I put blueberries in it, and he don't eat.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Does anybody know how to make crepes?
No, I don't.
no, not a grape.
So hold on before we move on. What are you making tomorrow?
Cupcakes, and then possibly some.
Is this
baked
the
ziti.
black side of you or your white side?
Oh my
It's
god.
whatever side.
Are you
going
gonna infuse any alcohol?
No, but I could.
Yeah, you could just squirt a little.
You said squirt
No,
a little.
Don't squirt anything.
Squirt a little
Did you just
something
hear
on
what
there.
you just said?
Yeah, don't be scared. Shut up. Shut up.
So you're not gonna make it like a meal. You're gonna make.
Baked ziti is a meal.
So you really gonna make that?
Is it like the cheesy noodles?
So good.
Yeah, I feel
Kinda,
like
yeah.
we're not gonna have no
Real food?
meat. It's just gonna be
No,
mac.
we gonna have
Wait,
meat.
but
We gonna have meat
Michelle's
there.
making chicken Alfredo.
Who?
Oh shit.
Speedy's wife.
Oh, that's so sweet.
She ain't Italian or black. Nigga, so that's a.
You're stupid.
Shouts out to Michelle. Nigga.
Well, let me see what's on the list because I made a list. I know that Alice is making dirty rice.
But what's gonna go with the dirt? You can't just have dirty rice. You gotta have. You gotta have
Somebody
beef.
needs to
Everyone's
bring
supposed
chicken
to
or
make
something.
I might stop by Rob's to get y'all some regular chicken.
I mean, you should do that too.
Yeah,
Oh,
Rob's got the best
No.
chicken.
So
Have you
we
had that
have-
chicken?
It's
really
pretty
good.
good, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Or y'all want some?
I feel like we're all supposed to make something.
Okay, we are. So Michelle's making chicken
I don't
Alfredo,
trust
and then
y'all.
her two friends are making yellow walnut cake. I don't know what that is.
See? Here we go.
And some chocolate cake.
Yeah,
And then
Yellow walnut.
Will was supposed to make wings, but that's not happening.
Will's
Wow.
not making wings?
No,
What
he
happened?
said he's bringing something else. Apparently.
Will, hey,
Did somebody piss him off?
yeah, nigga,
I
bring
don't
the
know.
wings.
That's what Michelle said. So then Blue and Wiss are making mac and cheese.
Okay, what do we eat? Because there's no vegan
Well,
nothing
K-Dot
here.
was supposed to do oxtails, but now she's bringing liquor.
Hell no. I don't do no goddamn.
K-Dot,
And then
oxtails.
Speedy's
K-Dot, bring me some
doing
oxtails.
green bean casserole.
Well, I was told I
can
couldn't
eat
do
that.
it.
Why?
Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want.
Why you not doing the casserole?
He's doing
I just
the
wanted
casserole.
Sally to say that.
Oh, you not doing your beans?
Yes,
No,
he
I'm
is. He's to do it. He's gonna do it.
Yeah, if we got the beans in the casserole, we straight with the mac and cheese.
Now you talking about the?
Oh, she said Will's bringing salad now. I'm like, who
Nah,
nobody
he
wants
can't.
salad?
First
We
of
want
all,
the chicken.
Will, if you listen, can't no man bring no salad, nigga. You can't come, nigga, if you bring a salad, b. You got it. We straight. We don't need foliage, nigga. We good.
Right.
Salad, nigga.
That is a lot
Now
of
what
carbs.
did Kat tell you guys what she's bringing?
Oh, well, she just said a main dish, so
Okay.
she's being very secretive. So I said, okay. But I could put turkey meat in
no,
the
we're good.
ziti.
We don't need
No?
you. to do
Actually, no, I want Speedy to eat it, so I'll
Turkey
make
meat
it.
and what, the ziti?
Instead of the beef.
Benzini or zini?
Baked ZT.
Tone and delivery. You gotta
watch
work
your
on that
tone.
shit. God damn, you. Bang, bang.
Hey, chat room, hit Sky up and tell her to pull up tomorrow. I don't
Why
feel
don't
like
you hit her up?
'Cause I don't feel like doing it. Hit her up. They pretty good at this.
You're
Hit her up.
hilarious. But
Who-
yeah, Nick, so you should bring some fried chicken.
Yeah, I got that. Damn, that was racist.
I got racist.
That was her white side that said that.
That was racist.
I think
You
I
said
heard.
you were going to go to Ralph's.
What I heard was, nigga, bring some chicken. That's what I heard.
You're so stupid.
Your white side standing out as usual.
What time we starting?
6.
Which mean people show up at what time?
7:30.
6.
Yeah.
You better come here at 6 with food because I'm going to be hungry. Shit.
Are we having any Freaky Friday guests tomorrow?
I didn't know if I should invite.
Yeah, let's get one or two down here.
All right,
Just
because
make it
my
interesting.
cousin asked this young lady was going to come. Where's it at?
Yeah, just tell them to screen her first, though. 'Cause-
Well, I
The
have a
screener?
picture. I have a picture of her.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? But
The last one
what,
he
what
sent
you
was a
like
fumble.
might be what somebody else doesn't like, or vice versa.
No, it's what you
we,
like.
We know what I like, Shelly.
Yeah, it's what
I
you
know
like.
what you
Shelly.
like.
What does he like?
Not you. No, I'm just kidding.
I can't. Speaking of Freaky Friday,
Ooh.
I went
Yeah,
to,
get it out, baby. Don't leave it in there. Get it out.
Freak a leak. What?
I went to an exotic painting set.
Hey, man.
What is
It was
that?
Oh, you did?
So much fun, yes.
Was it a guy or a girl?
It
Naked?
was men.
Nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, they had one girl, but it was like, what are you doing here? You're not. You're not.
Was it a
needed.
big girl or skinny?
No, she was skinny.
Big
She
titties?
didn't have no clappers, no cheeks at all.
No
so.
clappers.
So this is the young lady that they want to come. Oh shit, it says private. Apparently ain't private. And her name is Millie.
Where
Millie,
is she
aka
from?
I don't know.
Baltimore.
Is that really? It looks like somebody airbrushed her head onto the body. Like it doesn't belong
Wow.
on there. That picture, that's what it looks like.
Just say okay. I see
Oh,
the
she's
picture.
What's her name? I can't look her up.
What did she
Millie.
do?
She's a porn
Her
star.
name is Millie.
Oh.
Millie what?
AKA Carmel.
You guys should get like a sex doctor or something like that, or a sex therapist or something on here instead of porn stars all the time.
First of all,
you
don't
know
frown
any?
your face.
You said you
'cause
know any.
They're not here for you.
I do actually know some. Well, my friend had a therapist on her podcast. So
Oh, Nikia and some of the other people said Sky already said she was coming yesterday in the chat room.
Oh, see, I told you they work a little faster than that way. There you go.
So Shelly's bringing food. So I guess we'll judge that. And you're gonna bring, or you already bought the balls.
Probably.
The balls.
Yeah, probably liquor.
Liquor.
Do you drink a lot?
How do you know? How would you know, Nick?
She's eating balls with liquor in it, nigga. What the hell?
And
Are you drunk or do they make you drunk?
Not me, because I'm a professional. But
Okay.
Just saying.
So you drink dudes under the table?
Sure can.
Really?
I don't drink
Not
a
me,
lot.
I can't.
I'm a lightweight. Like
Me too.
I don't drink a lot.
Your ass don't dance either. You talking about going to clubs and shit. I've gone to
I-
a club
I'm
with
drunk,
you.
I'll dance.
You don't
I-
dance?
I do dance.
you one of
but-
those?
No, I do dance, and I was dancing, but you was kind of like not really wanting to be there
I
anymore.
didn't.
And I was
At
just
your own
like,
thing?
and
It
so he
wasn't
was
my
like-
thing. It was I got invited to a party and my friend, his service was trash. So I'm like, yo, where are you at? And like his messages weren't coming through. I was like, and we stood in line for like 45 fucking minutes. I'm like,
At
this is why I
somebody's
don't
house?
do this shit. No, it was downtown at a club.
Oh, downtown. Yeah.
So once we finally got in there, bitch, I'm like, I'm gonna give this about 40 minutes out of my life, and then it was just I wasn't feeling it. But
Yeah, I have 2 homegirls that I go out with a lot, and that's all we do is just like dance the whole time. But
No, you just said
call
you
each
don't
other the
dance.
twerk team.
You twerk?
Yes.
You twerk?
I do.
You gonna twerk tomorrow?
For what?
For us?
Cause you, yeah, for us.
Y'all gonna have music?
Yes. I told
Damn,
Tony
why I
to make
sound
a
like
playlist.
Shelly? My bad.
I told my husband to make a playlist. So bring your
I'll think
speaker.
about it.
Oh yeah, can he? Is he gonna DJ? He's like
He's not
the.
DJing, but I told him to make a playlist and hook it up to
You
your
told him what to do.
I asked him.
No, you said I told him.
I mean, I did say I told him, but I did ask
Yeah,
him.
you told him.
I said, babe, do you have time to make a playlist for us? He said,
So
sure.
how come he can't DJ?
Because he wants to hang out with us. That's boring. Why am I going to bring my husband in and then say, oh, you have to DJ? No.
Why not?
Because that's
We
stupid.
don't have a DJ.
You don't need a DJ. You just make a playlist and plug it up.
I don't want to do his playlist.
Then make your own damn playlist. Shit.
It still
First
be his
of all,
playlist if he
again,
doesn't DJ.
Shelly.
I can't.
Shit.
I can't.
Shout out to last day.
It is our last day, pretty much.
Yeah, see, you're getting it all out now. You're like, fuck Speedy. That's what I heard. We got a phone call, Whisper. Hold on,
Give
Whisper.
me 2 seconds to see it. Now you getting it from all 3. Okay. Hello,
you
caller.
need to see it before you say something about it.
Hey,
You
caller.
mean you wait 45 minutes to stand outside of a club waiting to get in and
Yeah, I
you
wouldn't know what to
invited?
tell him. You better.
Wait, what
than me.
happened?
Yeah, it was ridiculousness. It reminded me of why I don't do clubs.
You waited
Yeah.
outside
No,
for 45
see,
minutes?
First off,
Yeah, I wouldn't
if
have
somebody invited you somewhere, you should
Should've
have
been on the
able
list.
To just walk straight up.
Well, you should've been on the
look
list.
At the guy.
They did. It wasn't that type of. It wasn't that type of situation.
No, I wouldn't. I'm not standing in nobody's line for 45 minutes.
I agree.
If I was invited,
I ain't standing 5 minutes.
Yeah, I haven't stood in
Not
line
even
to
for
get in a
Shelly
club in a
party.
long
I'm
time,
staying. I'm out.
but-
Y'all bougie.
You was standing
Sure
outside
am.
my party.
Sure
And
am.
all the hotties.
because
Well, you're not gonna let me meet him anyway, Shelly.
Oh my gosh.
He's married. Move on. He's married. Move
He's
on.
married.
now you were talking about what's the name
Going
of that
back
show
to
where,
some
they,
shit.
where you said they never won?
Good times.
I know it's my story.
Good
Good
times.
times.
It was on last night. God damn it!
Good
times, boy.
Yeah, don't kill
Good
yourself,
times.
nigga.
They threw her a party for her not to a rent party.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Mhm.
So they could hide the fact that they found out that she was eating dog food.
Yeah, I said that.
Mm.
Then she got mad because they threw her a rent party
Mhm.
because she said there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it wasn't like she wasn't eating the dog food. She was.
Yeah.
Remember when they got ready to pray? He said, "Lord is my German Shepherd, nigga."
No, they didn't say
He
that.
said, "The Lord is my German Shepherd."
I'm done.
JJ said that.
And they tackled issues that were relevant to the time, like the market that was selling spoiled food. That happened in real life.
Oh, in Chicago?
Yep, that happened in real life. They had markets that were selling bad food, and they would just repackage it. They would put some bleach or something on it and repackage it.
And people were getting sick?
You wouldn't know. Then when you got home, that smell hit you, and then there was no refunds.
Mm.
Wow, that's whack.
Yeah, I learned a lot about Chicago.
If you ever go to the
Vern.
store and you're picking up, just listen to me, and you're picking up
I
chicken.
will
She'll
not.
show. Go ahead.
And you picking up a pack of chicken.
pack of
Always
chicken.
look at it. If it look burnt, don't pick it up.
If it looked burnt.
Huh?
If it looks dark, don't pick it up.
Obviously.
So if it looked like blue, don't pick it up.
Oh my god.
Don't do that.
Okay, you cracking jokes.
Vern sick of your shit.
That was funny as fuck, man.
Hey, Vernie, if you had to kill your own chicken, would you still eat it?
Who?
If you had to kill your own
Don't keep
chicken,
it
would
as
you
a
still
pet.
eat it?
It it depends on if I was hungry enough. Hell yeah, shit. That shit don't. A lot of that stuff don't bother me. Like they had this thing where they threw these pigs in this pit. I told the story, and then they threw some
Well,
stuff
then why
on
you
them,
telling
and then
it
they
then?
set them on. They set them all on fire, and they talking about some ain't
Ooh.
just sad. I said, no, that's barbecue.
I can't.
All right, Vern, that's cold blooded.
Thank you, Vern, for that description.
ruthless.
We
Thanks,
had, as a kid, we were
That's
probably, I think, 10, 11 years old, and my dad bought us 2 chickens, which, at the time, we're like, oh, we got chickens. We got chickens.
Chicken pets?
And they were little chicken pets, and they were in the backyard running around, so we left them
Wow.
outside. Needless to say,
Somebody stole them.
no, a cat stole one.
A cat?
Yeah, we came outside, and they came outside, and the cat had snatched the chicken. There was a lot of feathers. And my brother goes in the house crying, Daddy, the chicken's gone.
That is traumatizing.
My dad said, okay, we'll bring the other little nigga in the house. So we would bring him in for a little while, but eventually we put him back outside, and they was laying in the cut for his motherfucking ass.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of feathers that day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, cats like, it's a bird.
Yeah, true.
You didn't watch Tweety Bird and
That's not a chicken.
Sylvester the
Tweety was
Pussy-
not a chicken.
Well, he's a bird.
Yeah.
Bird is a chicken.
Anyway.
It's been fantastic. I think all of you guys have been totally great, even Asparagus and...
Yeah.
All right, cabbage. Rock yourself.
What did they say you look like?
I don't know.
Oh,
He
yeah,
said
it's
broccoli.
Broccoli.
He just threw that out there.
Yeah, that was a terrible.
He
One.
wanted to say yams.
But Nick's was probably better. You say you look like string beans?
Hysterical.
So I promised to come watch you perform.
This year or next
I
year?
roll.
I heard you say that you don't like to watch comedians.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
not
On
say
the
that.
show, you
Watch
said that you don't.
No,
go
no.
to
I
see-
said I don't go see, like, pay to go see other comedians
So
perform.
then.
If I'm coming to help you out and help out the act,
How is
I'll
he
be there.
helping you? How are you helping her to go watch her perform?
Because from watching her perform, I mean, she's probably got funny material, but then I could think of some things that make that joke funnier. Or maybe there's a little tweak in that joke she could do if it's not super funny. If she feel like it's a great set, I'm not going to go up there and go like, your shit was trash, so this is what we going to do. I'm not going to do that. I'm pretty sure whatever she's doing is funny because it's getting her on stage.
Got it.
Now, being in the game as long as I have, we can always tweak it. I'm a writer.
Okay, well,
He is a writer.
I'll hold you to it. I will hold you to it. I'm like, I got a show Saturday night, 8 p.m. You'd be like,
Right.
Ready, make
Crazy,
it
Right.
crazy in the streets.
Before we get out of here, Shelly, do you know why Porky the Pig had a stuttering problem?
Of course she does.
Well, he wasn't a Disney.
You know, you were like, that's
Had he been a
that's
Disney,
all, folks.
had he been a Disney
Because he was
pig,
scared someone's gonna kill him. I don't know. Eat him.
No, the creator actually had a stuttering problem, so he put that into the character.
Oh.
Aw, that's it.
if I ever hear a dude go, oh, you never. If your man ever go, when y'all watching TV and you both go, oh, that's sad.
That means he's in touch with his
That means
sensitive
he's
side.
Dude, you just said all in this show. What are you
I've
talking about?
never used the word "aw"
Yes,
on
you
this
did.
fucking show.
What were we talking about? Everybody said it at the same time.
I said, no, I didn't say.
All right, really
Yeah, you
quick,
did.
Shelly.
What
3 movies came under attack from? What 3 Disney movies came under attack for being, let's say, socially inappropriate? They called it racist, but so there were 3 Disney movies that came out, really popular movies, that the media said were borderline racist. One was just re-released.
Pocahontas.
Wait, no.
Pocahontas is one.
Pocahontas was one.
Aladdin?
Dumbo.
Or Shelly. Go ahead. Pocahontas and Aladdin is one.
Yes.
Now,
I remember
No,
about
but
Aladdin.
there is one that was recently.
No, Aladdin was the recent one, but
Yeah.
this last one, Shelly, only you probably can guess this one. It's a Disney movie.
I know there was a Disney movie that was banned because it was racist.
What was that?
I can't remember the name of it though, because they took it away. And there was a black man in it, and
No, this one is
what's it called?
this one is in towards the east.
You said towards the east.
Yeah.
Mulan? Oh, that was.
No, I never
No, but
seen
there was
Mulan,
an actual.
but-
There was a movie. What was the Disney?
Yeah, I knew Pocahontas because that was fucked up to begin with. And then when they got mad at the new Aladdin because they felt like, why is the
Oh,
genie-
Song of the South. Have you heard of Song of the South?
Why were they? What was the Aladdin controversy?
Because the genie was black.
It's about how they drew the characters and
Yeah.
stuff.
Because you got to remember the first drawing of Aladdin Will Smith character looked like a brother. They had to tone it down. They said that people were like, "Oh no." Yeah. Shout out to Disney.
Wow.
I'm glad you got that in there, Nick. Give your information, baby girl.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Fatima Ming, FATIMA_MING. Fix your face, Speedy.
No.
Fix your whole face.
Go ahead there, Whisper.
You can follow me on Instagram at Whisper Washington Comedy.
What is it?
Whisper Washington Comedy. I'm not changing it to Whisper Comedy. That sounds like something else. That sounds weird.
Hey, whatever
Get more followers.
Yeah, wherever your followers come from. They ain't gonna come from Washington. That's goddamn sure.
Just change the name to Psst.
Nigga, I can just see you as 3. Go tell Whisper to come here.
Okay.
And get her butt off that ground. Hey, Whisper. Your mom and daddy hilarious. I love it.
That's not his real name, is it?
Wow.
I literally said that.
We've
like
had this
4
conversation,
times
yeah.
here. Yes.
I'll probably ask you this again sooner or later too. My fault. That's a nice name. That's cool.
Way to clean that up.
I really didn't think Whisper was your real name.
Here the cold part. If you know you meet women all the time, like Shelly, I would remember. Fatima, you'd have been baby for at least 2 weeks. That's baby right there, baby. That's the homie. Whisper would have been easy. Yo, Whis. The homie. All right. Give your information there. Shelly Rio.
So before I do that, just want to remind you guys can donate up until tomorrow afternoon if you want to be included
If you don't want to.
in the December drawing, and if you want to be included in getting your name possibly picked to get your deposit down for the cruise. The cruise, again, is going to be July 30th to August 2nd. You guys can still send your deposits in, even though we won't be on air for a couple of weeks for the holidays. You still can go email, rolloutdigital@gmail.com, or reach out to Michelle, and she will set all that up for you. The rooms start at $4.99. They go up to $10.49 depending on how many people are in your room. 4 days, 3 nights, and the pricing includes food, room, and board. And it does not include gratuities or airfare.
Yeah.
So,
for the person that's
and
making
again,
your bed.
also while we're on break, after we do the December drawing, you guys can still donate for January, and then when we come back, we will pull a name for that too.
Yeah.
And happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, Merry Christmas. Make sure you tune in tomorrow if you're out of town to watch our live holiday party. So I would say around 6 p.m. Eastern time. PST time, but just put the reminder on your YouTube and it'll alert you when we do go live. And we're going to have some special guests. Johnny Matt confirmed that he's coming. And we have other people that'll be popping in, so it'll be a fun night because we'll be playing games. We will be eating. We will be doing karaoke. We'll be doing the White Elephant Gift. We have some guests coming, some fans coming that watch the show will be here, so that'll be fun. But anyways, you can find me on Instagram and YouTube, Miss Shelly Rio, MSSHELLYRAO.
I don't follow you. Happy birthday goes out to Jake Gyllenhaal, who is 39 years old. Cicely Tyson is 95 years old.
Get it.
She is Miss Jane Pittman now. Tyson Beckford is 49 years old.
Dang.
He older than you, Shelly?
Yeah.
Do anyone know who Mike Lookingland is?
Looking Land? No.
Looking Land?
He was the youngest kid on the Brady Bunch.
Aw.
The boy. Yeah.
Bobby.
Yeah, he was Bobby. He older than me. That's the weirdest shit. Now I look back on the show, I'm like, God damn, he was older than me. Ted Reed, who is 75 years old. Also born today was Robert Urich. You guys remember him?
He's the actor, right?
Yeah, he was an actor. He passed away. He was the show called, I think it was called Vegas, Las Vegas, something like that. He was a detective there. That was what it seems. Happy birthday goes out to Jennifer Beal, who is 56 years old. Reggie White was born today. I didn't know he was born in 1961. Warren Sapp, asshole, 47 years old. Mo Wade, Mo is not in the league. Nick, he only 37 years old. Mo had it was nice. Sabonis, whose son plays for Indiana, who beat the Lakers just the other day. He's 55 years old. And Kevin McHale was born today. He's 62 years old. You know who Kevin McHale is?
I don't, but you know what, guys? If you're on Instagram, also follow out our Rollout Digital page. Sorry, Rollout Digital on Instagram. No, because we always say our Instagrams, but we never say the show's Instagram. So Rollout Digital Instagram. Make sure you guys add that, please.
Yeah. On this date, December 19th, in 2014, the movie Annie that she didn't like.
2014? No.
Yeah, she didn't like that movie. My boy's movie.
I know.
Also on this day, 1997, the movie Titanic.
Yes. I saw that. No, that was good.
I didn't see it. I knew I was going to end.
Annoying.
On this day, 2001, Lord of the Rings, the first one dropped. On this day, 2005, Deal or No Deal.
Claudia Jordan.
First episode.
She was a
Let's
good
see Murder.
girl.
Yeah, see Murder. I didn't go see this movie with Will Smith, 2008.
That was a good movie.
7 pounds.
You never seen it at all?
No,
I've
never seen
That's
it
a good movie.
It was good?
Yeah. I think, is it on Netflix? You should see
Pretty
it.
sure.
It's a really good movie.
Netflix? Shit.
Is it on Netflix?
Nigga, at first
I was watching a movie last night with T'Challa in it. I forget the guy's
Yeah.
name.
Okay, so shout out to Netflix.
What's it called?
More power to y'all. I love you. They are not fucking around on their category, on their list. They have added so many movies, so many black movies. They've added Superfly, Cleopatra Jones.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you haven't seen Cleopatra Jones, great fucking movie, man. You get a chance to check it out. Anyway, shout out to them because they just put them on there. Also, too, on this date, day after you were born, or a year after you were born, 1980, the movie Raging Bull.
Never seen
Is that West?
But it looks like sometimes on Netflix, so you should check it out.
It's on Netflix? Yeah, I think if you pretty much right now, if you put in a movie on Netflix, I'm pretty sure it's there.
Yeah.
They have opened that catalog all up. It ain't no joke, man.
They spent $150 million on that fucking The Irishman, a 3-hour movie. It was awful.
Wow. That movie was good.
That was awful?
Well, it's very long. It's
It
very
is long.
That's
but-
what she said.
It's ridiculous. They try to CGI or whatever they did to make
To make him young
him
and
look
older,
younger, and
yeah.
it was like it was distracting. I was like, he doesn't look any younger. They should just put in a different actor altogether. I didn't think it was good. They were trying to do like what's the
Well, they
other
spent
movie?
money.
What's the other movie? Goodfellas. They was trying to kind of recapture that, but it.
Well, the story was them telling the story of what happened to Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah,
But they did it a roundabout way by calling it The Irishman, and it starts off with him over here. The next thing you know, he has to go work for Jimmy Hoffa, who was he ran the Teamsters back in the day. And then you find out, you get inside stuff on what happened to Jimmy Hoffa. A lot of people didn't know the information that happened. But I thought the movie that came out the other day with Tim, whatever the guy from Deadpool, was not that good.
Oh yeah, where he's like
A lot of action. The action was fire. We're trying to understand the movie.
What's T'Challa's name? What's his real name?
T'Challa?
Yeah, from Black Panther.
Oh.
He just dropped a movie too on Netflix.
Not the Isaiah movie. I mean, not Isaiah.
Nah, it's about his sister moves out here from Africa. She gets caught up in some kind of sex trafficking thing, gets
That's
kidnapped.
been on there for a year.
Oh yeah, somebody said.
Oh okay, that shit just popped up on my feed.
Somebody said to watch it.
What's
You
it
know-
called?
The Tell the King or something about the King, something like that.
Yeah, someone said. I think why it trend like that because that's like sometimes they have movies that's trending.
Oh, okay, it must
That
be
was
popular.
trending,
Trend.
yeah.
Y'all check that out. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, so we'll do that. Hey man, it's been fantastic. Thank you, ladies, for hanging out. Thanks. I'm glad me and Nick Domi guys here.
I'm gonna party tomorrow.
Party like a rock star. Till then, may God bless you and yours. And as you know how we end every show, shout out to the big homie.
Big D.
Thank you.
Shout out. We got it.